That's the deepest cut to my soul you've ever done. I'm dead.
Anyway,
I'm dying.
The previous session.
And that deep cut I've actually just restarted the recording for, so we didn't even get it. But nonetheless, they found a giant maze out in the middle of the ocean. These giant towering walls, a huge just labyrinth that they had to sail through effectively, just because it was like horizon to horizon. They couldn't find a way through, and when they got in, the first turn they made ended up being like a full donut around, and then there was no exit anymore.
Great.
So they were stuck in there. They saw a few signs of the gods. They had a sign from, first off, both of the Antinian deities, Kenos and Kathros. Kenos' sign as the god of truth was a light blazing over the horizon. Beware a light that shines brighter than your own. Kathros' sign was the god of customs. His sign is a ragged cloak in the rigging, as if a mourning cloth, remembrance of those lost. And then Privitor Forfeit, goddess of wisdom, her sign was moldering bread, thrown overboard, knowing when to accept losses. They sailed through this labyrinth and were lost for, to my memory, weeks.
I think it might have been like
a month.
month.
Yeah, it might have been a little over a month.
Great.
Yeah.
They found tons of wrecked ships and skeletons and bones that were lining the edges, and they also saw carvings and scratches in the walls that were apparently previous sailors who were trying to leave their legacy before they died. And that was marked out by some sort of beast that had clawed through.
Oh, fun.
And so one of the potential, or one of the roles they ended up making was trying to remember these forgotten heroes and try to just to figure out who these names were to bring them back to legend. But eventually, after some daring do of climbing the labyrinth walls, they were able to see that all these walls were connected to chains that went up into the sky, and then through the clouds, and then down to a central point. So they were able to find a central point that all these chains led to. So they got the crew, got the ships all the way to the center, where they saw this big ziggurat-like battlefield, where there was a siren singing, and there was a minotaur.
We had heard little hints of the siren before.
Heard some of the siren song kind of calling you, but you couldn't really follow it. And there was a minotaur out there, but it wasn't just any minotaur. It was the first minotaur of this campaign setting, Adamantios, the man-bull, the creature who was the founder of the city of Zithis, which is eventually the many-named city of the capital of Antinia. And so he was being given all these stories by the siren. The siren was singing of his history and his accomplishments, which had lulled him into a state of attacking people and killing these ships and sinking them. And so our heroic crew had to valiantly try to not kill this hero of legend and get to the siren, and they actually outsung the siren.
Me!
You outsung the siren and did a better job at a siren. There's so many names. Drohanen ended up going and grappling and wrestling with this Minotaur of legend and taking the chains from him. So he was holding the chains down, which means the entire walls were held up. Because there was a danger if the walls fell too fast, it would cause like a tsunami.
Well, the Minotaur started doing that partway through the fight. He started doing this.
Yeah, he was
with the chain.
So I laid his ass out.
The donut in the pool, got it.
Yeah, literally, I was getting ready to charge and clothesline the dude, and Thomas goes, "Remember, that's the
founder of our city.
That's the founder of our city." And I was like, I don't give a shit. Clotheslined him so I can grab the chains.
Please. That's our founder. Doosh.
And yes,
we took down the siren and didn't kill her. We honored her soul and set her to rest.
Yes,
and that's why we got so favored.
It was revealed by that point she was also a ghost, just like a lot of other ghostly figures that were reaching through the wall, the souls of the people who
We reminded her that her story mattered as much as ours.
That even the monsters within the world serve a purpose and tell a tale that is worth telling.
And by the end of the adventure, they had let the walls settle down. I forget how you gently let the walls down.
I jumped up with the chain and then let go.
I also think at that point it didn't really matter.
It was late in the night, wasn't it? Well, no, we got that in a session early, so yeah, it just didn't matter. So you did a dump.
I'm pretty sure I literally just said, I just reached up and let go.
Grand. But Drohanen got to keep these adamantine chains that are strong enough that they could hold back a god.
And we got to keep Adamantios as a friend.
Yes.
He's on the boat with us.
Oh, fun.
So, Their
So
mythical
someone-
founder is here.
So if someone dies, then you
Yes,
can
very
yeah,
active
yeah.
character.
Quick, kill me.
Kill me! I've reached my purpose!
I know I have one.
I would love for Toaster to reach that point first, so we have 2 of these like mythical figures just being like, I'm better. No, I'm
No,
better.
I want to play the Minotaur.
So I think on the voyage, continuing off from this labyrinth isle, all the sailors want to tell Adamantios of what the war was like. He wasn't there for that. He was lost long before. And people tell of the dungeon dimension creatures that were attacking. They talk about the kind of proto-mimics and creatures of muscles and teeth. And a couple of the sailors are reminded of the undead hordes that were being followed by this gray flame of sorts, said to have come from Lymantria, the dungeon lord of the undead. And so, if you all would like to add some of the kind of aspects of different,
I'm just gonna
weird
get this
fucked up
out of.
monsters.
I'm just gonna get this out of the way now because we know what's gonna happen. Adonius is gonna scream out, "Yeah, that motherfucker face planted!"
Well, yeah, but that was just at the start. It wasn't the whole war. I didn't do it the whole time.
so
I'm just getting it in now
I-
for
yeah,
you.
Thank
Do
you.
you
I
have the-
deserve to be punished.
Your
I love
book
you.
of other example epithets. Unless you
that's
need it.
good. So we're just
Because
like
you need
any.
to save it.
I don't.
I can be
Okay.
as cool
find
and
somewhere.
sexy
It's
as I
in
want to be. I can tell the coolest story about how I killed. About how I killed 3 snakes.
And
There's
yes,
a-
and I also want to. I'm pulling up right now my personal Wikipedia lore document of the dungeon dimensions, so you guys can see a list of the dungeon lords and their domains. Because again, as a reminder, the dungeon lords are the reasons dungeons exist in this setting.
Yeah.
They curse people with the madness of building
There
these
we go.
places.
I know that there's the Lord of Flesh.
Which is basically all monsters. So mimics come from the Lord of Flesh. Most of them.
It's monsters that have flesh, though, right?
Yes.
Because like Modrons wouldn't go under
Yes.
the Lord of
Not Modrons wouldn't even be one of the dungeon dimensions.
Because that's its own plane.
It would be.
Flesh. Oh, Mechanus exists? I thought that Modrons were dungeon dimension stuff.
No, I
no,
think Johnny
not
said
here.
literally the only D&D one that he liked was Mechanus, and that's the only one he kept in his setting.
Where's my cool map?
I love Mechanus. It's the plane of order.
Which is
Wow.
I literally. So do you remember when we did the one shot? My character was a agent
that's right.
of Mechanus,
That's right.
and I told Johnny he could use
What are
that
you
character.
What are you looking for?
His cool ancient map.
Yeah, my cool Cosmos map I made. Oh, it's probably just underneath all these. Here we go. So, from Kish Campaign,
Oh.
the structure of the universe.
Yeah, it's an avalanche.
When the
Or
fuck
not an
did
avalanche.
you make
It's a
this?
glacier, right? Isn't that how you describe
Oh,
it?
you
Did you miss that session?
I don't remember.
did you miss the session where we met Toaster's like
In the time loop?
end of?
Yes.
You went there for the time loop stuff.
Yes. I don't remember why I wasn't. There was a reason.
You just weren't here. You had something to do.
So
Yeah.
this is the shape of the cosmos. You have
God, it's so pretty.
3 layers of this avalanche of realms that just fly through void space.
You
In the
like this
very-
one.
Yes, in the very center you have the mortal plane, the material plane, and its
Yep.
3 reflections, the mirror, the fae, and the shade. You have the elemental planes that all surround it with its kind of mixtures of smoke, ice, ooze, magma, and then also there is positive and negative energy. And negative energy goes down into the ethereal boundary, and then positive energy goes up to the astral boundary. So the elemental planes are actually impacted by that. So you have like air, lightning is positive air, vacuum is negative air.
Yep.
And so this is a weird 2-dimensional presentation. The elemental planes are actually
Is one of these
3-dimensionally
Pyrex?
located. So there is positive and negative,
No,
and
it's
then
not.
there's the northwest,
No,
east, and
this
south.
is- this
This
is
is just a way to
draconic.
represent that on
Pyrex
two.
is the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, this one is
Um,
draconic.
And then within the mortal plane, you have the glowing chaos, which are realms that are being born. This is where stuff like limbo would exist.
Yep.
This is chaos realms. These are settled ancient realms that have or older than material, and this is where I would imagine Mechanus would be.
But I like this idea of like this is a future prime material plane
Yes.
that will one day supplant the prime material, which is really really cool.
Because again, the whole thing is just rolling down.
And this is the thing rolling it forward, and then this is the grinding at the bottom.
yes. And so the dungeon dimensions is the constellation of the red donjon, I believe, which is actually seen just like in real life. We have the North Pole continent. There's a South Pole continent that is made of red stars, and it looks just like this. And so whether or not this is the actual shape of it, this is what people represent because it's what cultists use to actually like.
I mean, I'd like to think that it really is.
Yeah.
To be fair, our stars right now look different than what they really are.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because there's a fake sky in the...
And so,
Conquest,
the
refuge,
realms,
madness.
Conquest, Refuge, Madness.
Undead, flesh, imprisonment,
The
traps,
triad of
labyrinth.
agony.
So the triads and the axes are representations of the ways that the dungeon lords normally interact with each other.
Work with each other, yeah.
It sometimes means that they're stealing from themselves or whatnot, but it just means that those are the main
Yeah.
connections. They
So
have the most
refuge,
interactions.
undead, and flesh work together via incarnation. And imprisonment, traps, and flesh work together via veils and stuff like that. That's really cool. Flesh, labyrinths, and traps is lamentation. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I love this, Johnny. It's so fucking cool.
Did you establish if the material planes that were outside of the like center ball are like stagnant? As in they're no longer being affected by those? Like,
These or...
because you phrase it as this will be a prime material plane.
In theory, I don't know if that's true.
I don't even know if it's true yet.
I just
What-
like
what
the
I
way
do
that it's
know-
drawn makes it seem
I
like
think
that could be the
what's
case.
more even the case is that these are all material planes. This is just the truest and most like
It's the
balanced
central point
one.
of it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
the
the
center
question-
of an atom, basically.
The
It's-
question
it's
then becomes is, are these like giant tubes that are touching all of them, or do these reach a point of stagnation where eventually they die off in the dust of the like glacier?
I think so.
They either die off or they just settle into an endless normalcy.
Yeah, they never change. Like,
Beyond-
it's
yeah.
it's the heat death of the universe. They get
Yes.
so still that literally nothing ever moves, and they're just it's a picture
Yeah.
that you look at when you go to visit it.
Which makes me actually question now whether or not like also the existence of the heavenly planes and the dungeon dimensions are central to the action of the avalanche and not actually as impactful in the past.
Well, that was what my thinking
So-
was, because even just the visual of this rotation makes it feel like a wheel pushing the avalanche forward.
So if you go to Mechanus, you're gonna have less heavenly and dungeon dimensionally kind of impact.
Well, because my wonder
Where is
is
Mechanus?
if they
Again, Mechanus would generally be. I think this might actually be Mechanus in Dwarven. I'm not sure.
So I would, because you said this is like a grinder, so
Mhm.
I'm wondering if that's if rather than they're also rolling over top of everything or just being on the bottom, they're also in their own state of stagnation because
I was gonna say
they
check your phone.
are sitting outside of the mortal plane's time that is actually
Yeah, he
still
said something
rolling
in the
forward.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, somebody from 100 years ago
Yeah.
and somebody from the present day could meet
was about to
up
text
in the
you.
dungeons
I'm not
dimension.
gonna do that now.
Because
No, I know
it
you're
sits
going to, that's why I
outside
was
of
gonna be like,
time.
look at your
Yeah,
bus.
because time isn't meant to be the concept of the dungeon dimension. It's chaotic.
And probably the same is true for the positive planes. I wonder if there would be much of a difference for going. Now, one other difference with the actual boundaries is that the ethereal boundary, basically every boundary limits you from going up higher without external help.
Right.
So the heavenly planes can bring you up into afterlives.
Yeah.
And cultists can bring dungeon dimension creatures up. But otherwise, it's a fight to get up on your own.
It's a fight to get up. It's really easy to go back down.
Yes.
Neat.
So that's why you pretty much need help, which is why cultists are useful and have like a use to the dungeon lords because
Right.
they're the only like faculties to
I
get
also
up.
don't know if this is what you're saying, but I imagine that the thing pushing the avalanche forward is not time. If that makes sense.
So the way I thought about
It
it
would
was
be like-
that
Change.
the way I
Or
thought
some
about it was
esoteric
that
bullshit.
these two things are
I'd say there would
basically
be
like
some
the
sort of initial cause, a big bang of basically.
But time isn't the cause of change in the multiverse or whatever. It's something else. But I don't know, it just
the way
feels
I
cool to
almost
say.
thought about them was almost like the 40K warp.
Oh, I had a name. The proximal planes. There we go.
Yeah. Fucked up.
So, with this kind of knowledge and the fact that I wasn't able to pull up, but you have the realms there, I want you guys to have the opportunity to add some lore to the dungeon dimensions because you fought their forces. And if you want to come up with anything for any of those realms that you might have faced in that battle.
Refuge is an interesting one to me.
It's like eternal sloth is what my mind is on. It's like it lulls you. It's the sirens. It
yeah,
lulls you
you're
into
right.
a constant state of just like everything's fine. You like there's just gonna like
It doesn't have to be a physical dungeon, a dungeon of the mind, a place to be lost forever because you're just comfy.
yeah, and it'll just slowly
So
eat at
would
your
it be
life
like
force.
specifically
your presence
what's
there
come from
is
here,
what
or
it
what it could
harvests.
be come from like their union, or
Sure.
Because
Yes.
when I see Madness and Conquest, I immediately think of like Khorne's kind of units from Warhammer. The only reason is the dungeon dimensions kind of remind me a lot of the warp from Warhammer 40k.
Yeah.
So
I'm
like
still thinking
between Conquest and Madness, I see battle crazed warriors that are ready for blood and fighting constantly.
Yeah.
Their armor is stained in crimson because
That's just demons.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't have to be
And-
demons. They
but-
can
but
be
it-
they can be men who got lost in
No,
the
true.
dungeon.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we don't necessarily have like. Well, we do have devils and demons, I guess now, but initially we didn't.
But like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's kinda
think
what
I
they
think
would be.
certain cultists could have brought in soldiers, and they grew mad, and they craved conquest.
so
they
you had to kill your own guys.
like they were fighting endlessly, ceaselessly, and maybe the dungeon lords were like, we find this funny, so keep doing it.
And so those were potentially put out as pawns for you to
Yes,
fight during
more
the war.
pawn like foot soldiers, because we know that crazed humans are probably going to be easier to kill than the flesh monsters. So it could have been waves of those first, and
Yeah.
then peons compared to the beasts and machinations of everything behind them.
Yeah. And also, Refuge was a fun one to name for me because it covers a very interesting domain in the idea that I wanted, again, there to be domains for every literal dungeon you could find. And so there are certain types of dungeons, such as ruins of churches,
yeah.
locations of civilization that have gone to ruin. Refuge, in a way, represents that and still living civilization. If, a king has a castle, and that castle becomes dungeon-like because of the way that it was designed and the way that it's lived in, then Refuge is almost a place or domain of that kind of dungeon.
His home is a dungeon.
Yeah.
His place of refuge.
So imprisonment is also interesting because I think that could deal a lot with being imprisoned within your own mind or physically restrained.
No, for sure.
Or even maybe people just having their souls ripped right out of them and imprisoned within cages.
Yeah.
I think you can do a lot with that, especially if you talk about, like, I'm thinking soul traps from, like, fucking Skyrim or
Yes.
something, I'm thinking,
gems, yeah.
I'm thinking a lot about the ways a lot of these would interact, because if they're pushing into our plane, obviously they're probably trying to work together, and maybe, apart they didn't seem as scary until they started saying, hey, how can we mix some of this and make it more terrifying? But again, it's just the way my brain works when I
But
see this.
I
the
love it.
prompt is, how did we fight that?
This is also everything you're adding is great. I love this
Yeah,
communication.
he wanted more monsters. What things are we seeing? What things are we fighting?
Yeah.
Talking about the lore and letting this world be ours and not just mine is what I
Yeah.
love doing.
Like, for
Yeah.
instance, the minute I see flesh, I'm thinking, okay, well, what if that guy takes, like, all the monsters that have died that we've killed, he's recycling their flesh,
That almost
creating
feels
new monsters.
Undead. Oh, I see what you mean.
He's
Could be-
like,
that's the mix of the
like
two.
literally.
Which one?
So
Undead
if
and
it's
flesh.
Yeah.
undead and flesh, you could do one of two things. Well, with flesh specifically, flesh doesn't necessarily mean alive, but I guess then you're.
I mean,
going
that could
into
be like
undead.
the birth of something like a mimic of like.
Right.
There's useless
True.
flesh being on the ground. Let's turn
You-
it into something that could trick people into grabbing it and killing.
You know
them.
what I'd argue? I'd argue that animated furniture would be within the domain of Refuge, and the Dungeon Lord of
Ooh,
Flesh saw
yeah.
that and stole the idea and made
Yeah.
mimics.
So yeah, they sit somewhere on the axis of carnality,
Yeah.
which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because like if it's a chair, you think, okay, I'm gonna sit down, I'll be safe, and all of a sudden, the flesh is animated and
Yeah.
it's going
The
to kill
Lord
you.
of Refuge knows how to use a chair, but the Lord of Flesh is like, well, there's all these corpses. Let me turn them into something useful.
Because even if it was
Also,
just
a couple of interesting things of that. First off, when I made the shape first, and then I had my list, because I knew how many points I had, I spent hours figuring out the right positions of the points so that I could make meaningful connections, and the one thing I wish I could have had, but it's the only sacrifice I had to make, was that imprisonment wasn't near madness.
I know.
Outside of that, the labels you see are always 3 or more connections. So these axes are actually the entire line. So
yeah,
these
that's what I was
4.
gonna say.
So there's no labeled 2 connections, but they still exist, of course.
Right.
But so yeah, just letting you know, all labels are referring to giant lines.
Yeah, revulsion and
I mean, if it depends on whether or not you do away with the idea of stagnation versus just chaos.
No, I think
because if it
that's
was
perfect.
chaotic, these lines could potentially change in ways that we would never predict or see. Because
True.
this is a map of one point in time.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying it stayed the same.
this is the current.
I also think,
I think
for the most part,
it would be fun to follow that and say that yes, they always move, but one star will always be in that position. They always go back
There's
to that
always
shape
something
when they
that
reach.
complements each
Oh.
other.
Yeah, they
Interesting,
reach a
yeah.
point of stagnation where they fall into that shape consistently, but they will swap and move and bend.
Kinda
And
like
thus
the solar
relationships
system.
Yeah.
between the
Yeah.
lords change.
Like,
Yes.
how would a trap conquest undead triangle look?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so, and again, we're looking at what effectively at the time was a snapshot of the universe versus what it could still be, because we know that it could always be forever changing.
But I also like the idea of, like, a human lifespan is a blink of an eye to God type thing.
Right.
Maybe Siren was
This is a
secretly
millennia.
cursed by the Dungeon Lord of Labyrinths.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, I like that.
And
And so,
madness.
And madness, yeah.
and so I think undead's pretty easy to figure out, like some of the stuff you'd be finding.
get stitches.
Liches, zombies, skeletons, but you start, and then madness. Those liches have lost control of their magic, so it's crazy magic just going everywhere, wild magic, like some of the earliest written reports of wild magic storms, because these liches invoked madness instead, or something like that.
Interesting,
In our spellcasters as they were casting.
Right. So, or it was causing miscasts that they've never seen before. Mages who were really comfortable in their spells all of a sudden find them casting things they didn't mean to.
Also, where did this fight happen? Is there like a set?
Into the unnamed, far-off land to the west beyond Draelia,
Yeah.
a large continent. It seems you really don't know how much it is because you just battled on this giant. Basically, there was potentially societies there before it all became burnt glass.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, my idea was
It is-
maybe there was, and one guy managed to, like, take it all over. He had conquest over the whole thing, and because he was so insatiable in his conquest, this madness for conquest, that's where the Dungeon Lords found their first guy, their perfect start,
Yeah.
and they gave him the tools of, like, we'll give you this. We'll build you the greatest castle you've
Danger
ever seen.
artifacts.
we'll give you monsters and an army the likes of which you've never
Yeah.
seen, and traps to fill your castle, and this and that. And we will send people to grind against your bone grinders that we have built for you.
That idea is really funny because my brain was also thinking, it's like, well,
Who kicked
maybe
off this?
technically it is west. Like, if it's three-dimensional, but
Oh, I
if
see.
it's
Like it is a map.
like
yeah.
we actually sailed off the world and into a budding plane that hadn't been finalized.
Oh, a microplane of
A
Dungeon
microplane that hadn't been finalized, so the Dungeon Lords could get in easier, and they were just
That's
stress
so
testing.
mythic as well. Like we
on a-
literally
we
sailed
literally
off the
sailed
edge of the
into a
world
dimension.
into another.
And the war was ended by making the sky.
Yeah, which cut
The hand
us
of
off.
Dagon
Which
gets
then
created.
Perfectly formed the material plane right then and there.
Yes, you did. You sailed off the world.
I imagine that literally the dungeon dimensions were dripping into the material plane,
Yeah.
cutting through the planes of elements.
Maybe the upper plane saw it first and said,
Oh
"We
yeah,
need
they
you
said
to
fuck
fight."
this. They honestly, they probably saw a potential. You know how like our electric field sometimes inverts.
Yeah.
They saw a future potential of a full planar inversion occurring, and they were like,
yeah.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
And
Go
rather than
stop
working
this.
directly through, rather than working directly, they found people that they were like, they can lead a fight. We know that there is an enemy coming. That is why we got sent there, because something urged us all
Well,
to be
because
there.
if it were to change, it would be then easy for the dungeon dimensions to travel down.
Yeah.
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 Rather than the inverse, and that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But it
And
was.
so-
I think it was literally
think-
kicked off by this one guy who gave as he
I saw-
embodied all of it, and they were like, "Fuck yeah, here's our in."
Yeah. I love the idea of budding planes that you can actually sail through, because it feels very Pirates of the Caribbean, where like the myths and the actual world were combining, and the more they like scienced out the actual world, the more you couldn't get into the myths anymore.
You know what I bet? So there's a spell called demiplane, right? This guy. Yeah, this guy was so obsessed with literally
You just
every
described
part
a
of the
character
dungeon
from
dimensions. He
Warhammer.
didn't know that these existed, but these lords had been influencing him for a long time. He decided he had conquested so much that he wanted to create this idyllic dream world that he could continually conquest. And he made a plane all on his own that pierced that barrier between the two. Like, just a casting of
We're
them.
creating a giant antagonist for you to come back eventually.
What I love about this also is that it implies a very interesting twist of physics in that, like, before the sky was made, pretty much it feels like this strip of the proximal planes had one contiguous ocean. You could go between them, and maybe it's just more...
Ocean.
It's more chaotic here, right? It's like it becomes disabled. And
Raging
here,
seas,
it might be
tempest-type
easier to sail
winds.
backwards, who's to know? But when this sky closes, it also changes the physical way the oceans work to make it a spherical planet.
The
When
world,
beforehand it might not...
the
It
world
might not
was
have been.
literally once a scroll.
Yes!
That goes on.
And so I almost wonder if, unless other planets... In fact, maybe these planets built their own skies for protection too. So there might be more regular spherical planets here, but these are all on a big flat plane.
I love this because I think it's so easy to get lost in the laws of physics notion of a planet with an atmosphere and a sun
Also,
and everything.
it's called the astral sea for a reason.
Well, in the world that I was making for a book that I eventually want to write, roundness doesn't matter. Gravity is a constant in a direction that you care about, and everyone can swim through the astral sea. You just have a hard time managing it.
Navigating.
Yeah.
And even maybe breathing it.
Well, then
but
the idea of creating the sky to limit your material plane also lends more to the lore of what we established for changelings and
Yeah.
that was happening
Yes.
all the time.
Yes. It makes me wonder then, because this could mean that there are, just like these are, there might not be obviously a Feywild of these realms, but they will have their own reflection realms too.
Right,
Yeah.
because once you create what is effectively a glass dome, glass reflects, glass can be a mirror.
Yeah.
So the existence of, so then these won't have reflections. The idea of making a sky causes parallel
instantly
realms.
Yes.
created the Shadowfell, the Feywild, and
Yeah.
the mirror plane.
Yes.
Yeah.
By bubbling us.
Yeah.
Because
That
could've-
one act was the axis point of the creation of the way that this is.
Because
Yeah.
the funny thing, if you think about how that would have been, if we were to think of the sky
Especially if
as,
it was an imperfect circle, the
Or
more
a
reflections it would have.
Yeah.
or a glass dome, when light hits it one way, you're gonna have a shadow, you're gonna have a light side.
Yeah.
You're gonna have sides that are closer to perfect, but not quite. Hence, a mirror, or the Feywild, where it's a little more vibrant, or the shadow, which is the Shadowfell, and then stuff in between. And maybe the Modrons or Mechanist is something that sits outside of itself because they saw too what was happening and said, we're a little smarter than this.
Yeah.
We're removing ourselves entirely.
In 5e, Mechanist is the plane of pure order. Everything is literally done only because it needs to be done.
So what if Mechanist sits at the edge of aging law? They are what kind of that
They've gotten to that point where the whole point of it is we know how it's going to go, and we're just going to start deciding everything now.
Yeah.
Because eventually it gets to a picture, unmoving, everything's done, we know how it ends type
Yeah.
thing.
You almost said that they got so advanced they figured out how to pilot their plane and move it up to the positive realm.
I think they may have. Someone might try that one day, and I think it's gonna fuck some shit up.
I think that idea sounds amazing, especially if you think about traditional Githyanki lore.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're just floating cities that completely could exist. You just sail between all of the planes.
I wonder what in this cosmos it would look like if a plane got old but didn't make it their own sky. Would they get abandoned? Would they just become what would happen to a place that didn't?
What is-
or do they always? Is it inevitable?
Here's the other thing. Let's run this tape back, or all the way to the end, where that sky done breaks.
Yes.
What happens
Yes,
then?
it's gonna happen.
So I think that makes their own sky is more euphemistic in terms of determinates themselves as a plane separate from the other things.
Right, but
they don't have to round themselves out.
However, though, that is how the people of the material plane can view and process this. So that's why there's that's why there's such a constant thing about globes and everything else, is because it is the only way that their 3D, 4D mind, whatever, can comprehend the way the universe is working.
There's 100% a 4D plane.
Yeah. But it's the only way they can
Warhammer 40
comprehend it.
plane?
Yeah. I go to the 4D plane and I move a little bit too far to the left and my shoulder disappears and I don't know why. But it's there and I can feel it.
But it's
Oh yes.
I move zup.
Well,
I don't know how I did that, but I moved zup.
The theory is that if you go into the fourth dimension, you're going through time.
Well,
That's a different take.
it's a different take.
There's
Well,
an
I
entire
was just
take.
talking about specifically with the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
The
It's also
popular
the concept
theory is that
that,
it's It's time.
You can always live in lower dimension versions of higher dimension places because this is a 2-dimensional plane in existence in a 3-dimensional world. Therefore, a 3-dimensional world can exist within a 4th dimensional world. We're just a perspective of it.
There's a really, really, really fun short story I read in college.
It's really cool shit.
Where it's about a character who lived in a 2-dimensional universe. Everything in that universe was built like their skin was 2-dimensional skin. Their organs were there. There's nothing on these sides, so all the organs are within, and their houses are built like 2-dimensional. The book describes how they live this life, and then this character as a scientist discovers there's a 1-dimensional world. And in the 1-dimensional world, he realizes how much more advanced he is by being 2-dimensional, how these creatures down here only see a line. They just see one thing, and they know by darkness or lightness where they're going, and he thinks that's crazy. But then in the second half of the book, this 2-dimensional character goes to the 3D world, and then realizes he is the 1-dimensional creature in that one.
It's really cool.
So it's the idea that if there's a 4th-dimensional world, there is an axis we can't imagine, just like the 2-dimensional character couldn't imagine a 3rd dimension.
Right.
Random fun fact, if you were to be teleported into a 2-dimensional world, you would split in half. Because your mouth and your butthole makes a line hole that goes between your body. It's true. It's a split straight through the human. You would split right in half.
Anyway.
Okay. Now, I think we can go and get started. He seems like he's got.
Yeah, I think
some
what we can do with the
business.
questions is just one of us knows we will ask Toaster a question, and
Yeah.
then one of us knows Toaster will ask us a question, and then the other two can ask questions in between.
Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and get started with Fellowship. So, do we want to go and just pick the order now? So
That's a great point.
We can just
I've
go
asked Drohanen a question before.
Have you asked him? We can go this direction around the table.
I'm pretty sure I've asked Adonis a question. I don't think I've asked Eldis a question.
Yeah, because I asked him a question last time. We literally went this way last
Then
time.
let's do a X here.
Okay.
Although,
We just go boom, boom.
yeah,
Wait.
that works. Yes.
Yeah, boom, boom. You asked me a question already?
Yes, last session I did.
Damn.
So
No,
I
that's
would
okay.
be asking Toaster.
Yeah, perfect. So boom,
Doom?
boom, boom, boom. It's still an X. but
He's
the opposite
asking
order.
me one.
Correct.
Okay, great.
I wasn't paying attention.
So I asked
I'm asking
Toaster,
you one. You're
Yeah.
asking him
and
one.
Toaster's gonna ask Thomas.
What the fuck do I ask Eldis?
We don't have to go in that order too. If we
Is anybody
else
ready?
read the
Yeah.
question first.
I'm sitting here looking at my character sheet, realizing I wrote down the Dreamweaver, and I don't remember why, because there's not a bond marked there.
You might have. We went to the Dream Island. Sure, certainly you have some
I
reasons for
don't
writing
remember.
Did we get a bond with the Dreamweaver?
I don't remember.
it down. The Dreamweaver's not a god.
I think we did. Yeah, the Dreamweaver. But that's the point. Is that other deities still exist in the campaign?
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's not one of
It
the,
might
the
have been
divine
that
favorite
you
ones.
specifically got a bond with the Dreamweaver.
You did. That's right.
I remember giving it. I remember talking about that because that was the only way to work it. Was
Yeah.
I think I was in the middle of writing it down when I put everything
You
away,
did.
because
So it's gonna
there's
be
like...
It's a D12, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's a
I
god.
wrote down D12, I just didn't finish the... literally, the colon was like almost half done.
Yeah.
And I was like, this looks not finished.
Fuck, what do I know about your character? Can you remind me some things? Who the
Um,
fuck are you?
oh, by the way, the other epithet is Oakland.
Oakland.
I was sitting here going through all of the woods that are best for bows.
Oh, it's the bow. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember
the
because
two tall dwarf.
literally I helped you finish.
Yeah, the
all
two
the
tall
bows.
dwarf that has all the bows and, daddy issues personified.
Daddy issues. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're the only two demigods in the party.
Yeah.
Maybe I ask you about that. But I don't know. I'm loudly proclaim that fact.
I think it's been... I feel like we've had a conversation about this because...
because somebody asked you what you felt like. You might have asked her what she felt about her daddy.
Yeah, I think it's obvious, but also it's a point that Eldis doesn't talk about it that much.
Oh, wait. During your story, you literally talk about...
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if we
I
talked
think
about it then, but I'll just ask
During-
it now.
Yeah.
I won't ask that question because I have a different one in mind. But it's. Oh gosh, I need to be my character. Gleandros, Scion of Light, Roaring Lion.
Ask a question.
We'll ask a question now.
What's your other epithet?
That Scion of Light is I'm the Son of Light, but my epithets are Roaring Lion and of many ways. You're right, I did say Roaring Lion, didn't I? Of many ways. Eldis, I have lived a long life at this point, but I know that it will end, and I'm not quite sure when. But I can feel in my bones that I have a purpose. Do you know what yours is?
Exchange of fate. I...
What's the likelihood that she would drink out the toilet?
Not high. We trained that out of her when she was a puppy. So she
I saw her go in and then
shouldn't.
come back out, and I was like, oh.
She shouldn't, unless she doesn't understand that water bowl a lot, which, if you have a bowl that you don't care about, I brought extra water for her, because sometimes she's a little bit dumb.
Well, sure. I mean, we can also just pour water into any bowl.
Yeah,
Sorry.
literally any bowl.
I didn't mean
She's
to
sometimes a
interrupt,
little bit dumb.
Yes. It's genetic. I gave it to her. Sorry.
though. I do apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
but I
no,
just
no, no,
wanted
you're
to-
fine. Yeah, I had the chance to change your fate. Mom, it's just my bowl. The funny thing is, I know of other Scottish people, but I can never think of anything that they've said.
Yeah. Scottish people
Um,
don't really talk a lot.
No, I know some that do.
That's a joke.
They talk a lot.
That they do.
I don't think I have one. I think because you're born of two gods, are you not?
That is right.
I think my mum being mortal, something.
It is certainly interesting to me.
I know I'm greater than just a normal dwarf. I certainly don't look like one. I don't have a greater calling.
I wonder how many people like you exist in the world.
Probably a lot, but
You think a lot. Your parents get around.
I think gods are careless.
They can be.
They take what they want, and they don't care what they leave behind.
I am curious to see how right you are.
Most of them may not know.
I just mean about your fate.
That'll be determined.
That's me. We both get a bond, right?
Yep. God, now all of your stats are better, so it's actually worth using more of those bonds for other things.
Yeah, you give me 8 more glory and I'll have a D10
Cool.
to give you.
Who? I'm asking you, and then you're asking him. Cool.
I asked Toaster, and Toaster asked Thomas.
Yeah. Trying to think about what to ask.
Getting into character.
Yeah.
Just the fact that I'm trying to look at look at your character's name and think and look at the bonds that I have and the things we've experienced, and I just out of the corner of my eye just see slap. Got proud gorilla.
Very proud.
Johanan, you have many feats of strength behind you.
Alright. I do. It's pretty nice.
Oh, you're turning into Cleandros and I need you to...
I hate every man aboard this vessel. I'm gonna kill them all. That's my purpose now.
Every cock I see is getting...
I'm not trying to gloat, but I've had some good moments.
And
What?
another lesbian was born.
The legendary first
The
lesbian.
legendary first. I'm just gonna erase Oak Limb and just write first
Johnny,
lesbian.
are we about to land on the island of Lesbos?
If we immediately
What?
land on the
Why?
island of Lesbos and so much happens, I will change Oak Limb to first lesbian. Because that would be so funny, but it would be so ridiculous.
Alright, I'm changing the adventure of the day.
It gives you like a resolving spirit bonus.
Yeah, or no, I just have
It would be one of the
It's-
titles.
yeah. It's literally just an epithet.
Yeah.
First lesbian.
Loves women.
Yeah.
Women lover.
Lover of women.
Never happened before that.
No, you know it. Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be caught doing that.
Why'd you pick feats of strength as your domain, as it were? What was your calling to it? Because your brother has, the animals and the nature and things like that. Everyone says we're born with so much potential. Why'd you pick what you picked?
It's a good ass question.
I learned really early on that I was not as dexterous as my elder brother. I wasn't as gentle as my youngest. I had two things: strong bones a stronger fist. I wanted to create when I was young, but I only ever seemed to break things. So, I decided that if that was to be my fate, to be strong, then I would use that strength to fight for those who did not have the same strength I did. And then, after hunting and fighting,
You should be dead by now, dude. Shot you like a billion times.
Sorry, I didn't see.
No.
Hello, I apologize.
It's okay. We were just going. You're fine. I know that you're probably working stuff, so or whatever things are happening. You are excused to camp.
Oh, it's in the group
We haven't
chat.
even
There's
gotten to
evidence.
Oh yeah, fun. I haven't seen it.
It's
Oh,
cops.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's cops.
Cops were being called.
Oh,
There was a
Did that get resolved?
Well, I don't think he's coming back, but Jasmine's still waiting on the cops to show up. But yeah,
Makes a lot of sense.
Great.
as a disgruntled former employee who couldn't be bothered to wait to get his check, and then Jasmine got back to the station and was like, "Well, I have to go pick up Vans now, but you can pick up your check tomorrow at like 12," and that did not suit the man, and then he decided to start saying a bunch of fun words. And then it got to the point where I just hear Jasmine also saying words back to him, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess this is what's happening.
Yeah.
And then we're having to talk to Amazon people and be like, hey, so this guy needs to not be allowed in the building, and we're going to call the cops now. And then suddenly, as soon as we told him, hey, the cops are being called, he didn't want to come back to get his check anymore.
Weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
Cowardice.
Mm-hmm. Is there... I need something.
There's a pizza, there's chips, and there are Ruffles and dip. Are there more to your answer? 'Cause it was a good answer.
I wanted to say, that's some godly shit you just said.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
When I was young, I simply wanted to create is like the whole world in your hands.
But yeah, the final thing he was going to say was that, after so long, when I resigned myself to what I had, Lockney was taken, and that didn't sit right with me. And he kind of just loses himself in the distance.
Woo, dissociation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, as soon as it happens, he snaps back and is just kind of like, but it's just some of the things that happen. And he tries to put on that kind of
I would have balanced it.
jolly-ish front.
You know, the just, hey, I get it. You're talking to the Greek one here.
Yeah.
Look at my sad, sad eyes.
But, the last thing Drohanen wants is to be that, because he's like, there's enough people who are grieving. He needs to be somebody who can handle that for everyone else.
Ready to hop into character? Kyle's about to ask you a question.
Okay, yours is a D8.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I still think
so
about
me
that. That was so funny.
I can't.
The original context was so
was
good.
the
Oh, yeah.
context?
Golly.
It was this game,
I
right?
just
Was it?
Because you asked
yes,
him something.
I had
think.
just gotten to
It
this
wasn't
game.
me, I don't think.
I was a little bit late because I think I was also coming from work. Because for some reason I just always work on my days off now, and I literally was just getting all of my stuff out. And then Jared was like, "Why do you think the people fight against?"
Yes,
the
it was
gods?"
literally this!
And I was like, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
It was literally this exact situation, just again.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll give the man a moment.
I'm trying not to think.
I know. I'm trying to think of a question.
I'm also trying not to think about the quote or like pay
donuts.
too much attention
still-
to any of
I'm
your
still
voices.
Roman.
That was the best Scottish accent I've ever had, and
That
I
was
don't want
good.
to lose
Hey,
it.
good. Strong on it.
Do you not remember the key to get in it?
She did it.
Oh, it was a lot of quoting Brave.
No, it's I'm having a great time. You do that and you
Well, that's for like the deeper, like more gritty male Scottish accent. If you're going for like lilty kind
Okay.
of,
Lilty, good term.
Lilty is the term
the
for
term.
it.
What's an adjective?
Remember, you hate Kenos.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you love Kenos.
No,
Sorry.
I hate
Fuck, I had a
Kenos.
chance there to insect you.
No, I love Catharos. Kenos is a bitch.
Damn it, he remembered.
Kenos is in bed with the devil.
Mhm.
In your
You're
opinion.
asking me a question, by the way. surprised.
Oh, good.
But Kyle's gonna ask you one first.
Why are you a bitch? I'm sorry, you're asking my question.
Oh, we can.
first.
Yeah. I'll question you cook up.
At some point, we need to have questions being asked and answered because I still have no bonds with you, but we'll get to that.
Wait, who are you?
LD.
LDs.
Oh, I still have bonds
nameplates?
with you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have 4 with you.
Great.
You know what we should write on our nameplates? Our name dice size.
Oh, that's a good point.
Smart.
That's a lot of work. We'll see how tonight.
You gave the reaction to him
I wanna see how
that I
tonight
gave
goes.
to you because you said that tactical games are only fun if they have boobs.
What?
Sorry, what?
No.
What
Think
is-
about what Johnny just
what
said
is
and
it?
really process it.
No, I didn't
Really
hear
think
what he
about it.
said. What is only fun with boobs?
Tactical game.
Strategy.
Strategy games.
Are only fun with boobs.
Thomas was
Now,
making the
now respond.
Can I get an example?
I need you to just respond
Chess.
yes or no.
I need an example.
Chess.
We were talking about
Cheskers.
Cheskers, and I was
Oh.
saying that there
Cheskers
was-
with boobs?
No, that it's see that it's not. It's. I said boring. Not. I didn't say not fun.
You think Cheskers isn't fun?
I didn't say not fun.
I'm just
full
sitting here
context
thinking
for it.
We're
about
knocking
it.
our $1 billion idea here.
the full
I was
context
playing
was
it
I
that
was
earlier.
saying
totally already exists.
that the
Oh,
other
I'm behind-
Cheskers
I'm so
did
behind,
exist,
'cause
and
now
I
I've been
thought they
addicted
were
to
boring
Uma
compared to
Musume.
the version we had.
That's fair.
And then
And it's
Oh, I
good.
said
he
that
just
chess and
said,
checkers
no,
is
chess
awesome.
and checkers, they're both
The funny
boring.
thing
And I
was, you mentioned
oh my
Viper, and then I went back and started
they're
playing
strategy
it
games.
again.
The fun comes from
Viper's the
strategy.
first one I ranked 10.
And
the
then
affection
he said
level
something about
4.
boobs.
And then I finally saw.
Cheskers.
I guess I had never seen her.
That's $1 billion idea.
Just like, damn,
King of the
she
Queen
is
are just
straight up
two
using
a
you.
set.
But like,
I'm here.
Give everybody a set
You
of
know.
tits.
It's 2 queens.
No, literally, because Gabe just pulled
You
for
can be a
Philippa
king
and
with
Wither
tits.
Waves, and she is
Well,
batshit insane. Will kill you, and we
Well,
both look at her and we're like, smash.
yes.
we'll see. We got 3 more years.
To live?
Until you fucking perish? What do you
No,
mean?
I can't believe you caught the reference. So that
I know. Thank you.
I
I need your
Trump
commander.
I made-
Oh.
with his breasts.
Yes.
That's what
I
he
made
said.
so
Oh,
few
people
political
to send
jokes.
social points.
I
I feel
missed
like
it.
they're all
Get them
very
back.
basic.
Yeah.
I missed it. Anyways, do you have your question?
Everyone was kind of talking, so I like just did not
No,
share
I
myself.
I was buying you time.
I'm fully hearing in this character that I remember.
Adonis.
Yeah, so-
Adonis.
It was
A donut.
Donuts.
Adonis.
Yeah.
Adonis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I see you going at that man's throat every time,
Get his
but
ass.
like,
Get his ass. It's
I mean, considered-
Cleopas is in the back, just
This is fair.
you go at his throat every time, and from what I can tell, he does not give the same energy back. So, what makes you so? I understand your hatred for his god, but why him?
because Thomas plays it.
Look at him.
No, I mean that's a fair rebuttal. I'm basically nude.
But look at snobbish prick.
Thank you.
He think he better than everyone. Why? Because that is what his god has told him. And that is what his god has allowed him to become, is better than everyone.
That's true.
That is the way of Kenos, is overpowering not only your enemies, but those that are beneath you. And to quote his scripture, with Kenos by your side, who could ever not be beneath you?
Once you go,
And you
once
wonder
go
why
back-
your civilization was the first one to die.
Again.
I don't know!
Again, his lore document's title was not Antinia. It was the best one.
Yep.
Unlucky bastard. How dare you? In my house?
This adds
In that moment, I was Kenos.
all the proper context for Antinia that we ever.
And I love that I'm embodying it for you.
Yeah, you do get to.
Yep.
Okay,
I could download
fantastic.
an
And
update.
now you
Did
get to
I-
ask.
Do I get a thing with him?
You
Yes, you get it, Bond.
Do I have a pencil?
I can get you one.
did. Wait, shit. You asked me a question. No,
I just asked him, and he's about to ask you.
that's right.
And you ask me.
And now you get the wonderful opportunity to ask Cleanderos. Or no, to ask.
Yeah, he's asking.
Cleanderos a question. I looked at your nameplate and saw the
Greek on the bottom?
The Greek, and I'm like, Cahandra.
Oh, finally, someone who's further back in the story
Because
than I
else had
am.
to be twisted more than
I kept just finding reasons
Kahanapo.
rather than do the story.
Kahanapo.
it means family
It means family.
That's
So,
fair.
for the rest of your days.
stage 6 now.
I think I'm similar, honestly. I just was like power building all my characters.
Okay.
So,
Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm your friend.
currently don't know what the recommended
Hi, Thomas. You are my friend. I
Hi,
love you very much.
I'm Thomas. I'm your friend.
Okay. Listen here, bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bit.
The characters
I'm
like,
so
please
much
stop.
smaller than
I
you.
feel weird having them on my team.
Um,
I like made them a lot, but the funny thing is, actually,
We can talk about this after.
A roaring
I don't
lion.
wanna not pay
Zion
attention.
of light.
Clea,
are these spicy?
a little bit.
A little bit.
Do you
Spicy chips?
see
Oh, not good way.
the oppression that Kenos
Holy shit!
puts on his people, allegedly? The people that you
Of
say
his people,
should worship
comma,
Kenos.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Do you not feel any remorse for the way that they are treated?
Adamantios the man-bull walks up to both of you having this conversation about the homeland that he helped forge, sits down, breaks the chair underneath him. What is it about that?
Wait, what do you mean?
Speak.
Expound!
How
This is
people
great.
change the ways.
No pressure, no pressure. It's fine. It's great.
Yes, and be a good role player.
I'm getting there!
Who are you talking to?
I've given you the setup, tell the story.
I'm trying to decide if I want to tell you that I was there that day.
Don't I know you were there?
I wanted to
which
make sure
day?
that was the case. When you robbed that place.
I was thinking of the like fruit or whatever on the mountain.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that you were there that day.
Okay, that's
You
what
knew
it was.
that I was there that day.
This is awesome. I love that. That one session gives us all this backstory
Oh,
of the
yeah.
characters.
Oh, yeah.
So we raided a city.
Antinia is a
You're-
complicated place. I was speaking about it with the siren the last time. That Antinia is a place of honor at any means. That people are seeking whatever they can, and it is unfortunate that it's mostly Kenos' fault. But I can see that the split is complex. I would prefer for the people to come together, but I am not born of Kathros, I am born of Kenos. And I have an intrinsic tie to him, and it is complex, but I do wish that things were better for our people, that we did not have to be so different, that we could be Antinians.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was not born of Kenos. And I walk away.
I had no choice in that. Asshole.
I'm sorry, she was like, I was not born of Catherine. I was born of Kenos. It was just
Without
like,
the bag
I'm sorry
pipes.
that I wasn't born.
No,
in
I
the
was just
poverty.
I was thrown
born
off
in
by the like Texas.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry I was rich when I came
biggest
out.
thing
I'm
on the
sorry
screen.
that my dad gave me a small loan of $1 million.
What's interesting to me though is I think that Cleandros has tried to live his life mostly just walking around the world and seeing it, not actually caring about the fact that he can basically get whatever he wants because people really like him because he's hot and
Because he's the big, strong Kenos man.
yeah.
No.
Yep.
Okay, so you two mark a bond with each other.
No.
Are you sure?
Yep, that was apparently bond worthy.
Oh,
Nice.
To be
Apparently.
fair, There was a moment that you had there where you said like,
I think we had a moment.
This is good bonding.
We had a moment.
he did undercut it a little bit.
Which of you
We had
has
a
the greatest
conversation where I
glory?
didn't call him a pitch.
What are your current
Oh
glory?
I think it's easily.
I have 61.
I am at
Probably.
Oh yeah, you're doing backs.
112.
Yeah, okay. So you, my good friend Cleandros, are going to be leading the sacrifice.
I'm leading it again.
So, again, the idea is that pretty much all the gods are being given sacrifices over time, but we get to kind of spotlight one iteration of that and some added lore to what it looks like to give reverence. Sorry about that. I'm going to squip off of Greek bagpipes.
Greek bagpipes?
I mean, it sounded like bagpipes a little bit. It also reminded me of the mouse circus from Coraline. Because they had little flutes that sounded very similar to that. Huh? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started playing. I played specifically for power, and I re-rolled 12 counts.
Sacrifice.
Yes, so, I can, again,
Huh.
it could be one of foods, fruits, olives, figs, dates, spiced cakes. Maybe you're spilling a liquid such as wine or milk or frankincense oil or something valuable of that sort. It could be that you're recounting your greatness with a story or a song, offering up performance to the deities. It may also you may be making promises to the deities to perform acts in their service. You make blood offering with an animal.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I did
So,
run in like
Each
Hades.
person has their bag of coins, of coppers, and these copper coins get tarnished over time. And to honor Kayreen and her precision is to spill out your bag of coins randomly across the floor before you, and one by one slowly order them from least to most tarnished, and be very precise in your measure to accept that this one definitely goes here, is to put it in that line, and to later down the line realize that you got it so wrong, and to move it back and to correct and change until eventually you have a line of coins going from most to least tarnished.
Amazing.
a beautiful analogy. I'm not just thinking about polishing Pokemon badges.
I love that. Thank you so much. I would like everybody to roll 2d6, but if you're going to be rolling a contest of Resolve and Spirit, I'm the one rolling 2d6.
We're not rolling d6.
I was about to say, that's a weird one.
You think I roll a d6?
I haven't touched a
Resolve
d6
and
in years.
Spirit.
Who do you think I am? Me?
The challenge is 3.
Who do you think I am?
Don't
A
everyone
bonus?
fail it now.
Don't ever fail it, dude. 3?
So it's our name.
You would have to roll almost it's your name and your resolve and
I
spirit.
feel like the beginning of this campaign is the only time it's possible to lose that. Because, again, like, wrath will be incurred if you guys fail to play the sacrifice.
What the fuck are you rolling? Do you have a d10 resolve spirit? Good boy.
Yeah, we
That's
both
right.
do.
You're the resolute of us.
Also, I did not figure out that you could polish your Pokemon
shit.
badges until I was probably in my 20s.
Wait,
Oh.
that's a thing?
Yeah, in Pokemon
Diamond,
Pearl, and Platinum, there was like a mini game of like your Pokemon badges would tarnish over time, and it would make a special little squeaky noise as you polish them, and it would go faster or slower depending on how fast you use the stylus, and they would all sparkle.
Yes,
Adorable.
Yes. All those little gimmicky
I think all of us succeeded. Who got the highest? I got a 12.
11.
14.
The DLC.
Toaster. 14. Then you got it.
Cool.
Okay, so
I
you
made
have
the
it?
prettiest
So you
line.
get 3 glory. We get 1,
No. Yes. 3 glory, 1
and we
glory.
round down, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So 1. Well, I'm 7 away.
I am 1 away from having 40 over 80 again.
Wonderful. Now, you get to gain a bond with a deity of your choice.
God damn
And
it.
everybody gets
You have
2
2 deity bonds now.
divine favor. And
Wait,
you can
a
split them.
bond with an
Yeah, you
80?
get a full-on
Oh,
bond.
fuck. Oh, shit.
And everybody gets 2 divine favor
With
with
anybody?
anyone. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna get them with Kayreen this time.
I think one of those guys.
Does it have to be 2 the same?
Nope, they can be different if you'd like.
I have
With
I have
Catherose,
led the sacrifice
Phyllis.
twice, and they were both to my parents. Last time was Catharos, this time, or last time was Kenos, this time is Kayreen.
Interesting.
I thought to do Catharos, but I didn't want to take that from you.
I can convert you. I
Okay.
can fix you.
I
So,
believe
as
in
you
Catharos.
all sail from your previous labyrinth island,
Hell yeah.
There's a point, many days down the road, where one of you is stirred from their sleep, perhaps just from being thirsty, needing to wake up, and you notice something is odd. And as you look around quickly, you are put into a startle and must wake up the others as the ships are being attacked
Oh god.
by none other than the escaped Dream Wraiths.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, we can put him down.
Dream Wraiths are actively floating over many of your comrade sailors, lulling them into an attempted forever sleep. And, no, I'm not going to roll 2d6 like I normally would for the leadership roll. Instead, I'm going to be rolling the Dream Wraiths' stats.
Yeah.
And so, the Dream Wraiths have
I know what I'm doing.
D10, which is Sacred, they have Alluring, and they have Black Wings.
Sacred is if you fail, you spend a divine favor.
Yes, there's still no challenge added here, so it's just going to be 8.
Just gonna be 8.
It's pretty big.
And what is the domain of this?
So, again, this is a leadership role, so
it's
this
up
is
to
all
us.
about you guys deciding how you want to, figure out who's the most leadership of you all by helping the crew breach this danger.
I know what I would
Wake
be
'em
doing.
up.
Last time
There
we
you
were
go.
in this situation, telling stories to people is what kept them awake. And so I'm going to be doing that. It's what Cleandros has managed to be good at. So Cleandros, the Roaring Lion, will be rolling arts narration.
Alright, Roaring Lion was perfect.
I'm
Storm. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab 2 pieces of metal and I'm gonna bang them together as I shout, "I'm not gonna get no sleep because of y'all." Y'all not gonna get no sleep
I
'cause
so
of me."
hoped that was where you were going. I'm so glad.
For Resolve in Spirit.
Okay, any of your...
You've never seen that
Silver
clip?
tongue, silver tongue.
It's
I
it,
get no sleep because of
Yeah.
y'all.
Oh, wait.
Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me.
I get it.
okay.
Thank you. And
I didn't do it in the,
I needed
in
the
the
attitude.
in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing it very monotone because I thought that'd be funny.
Was
It
that-
was
Yeah.
funny.
Was that the Kardashians or was that something else?
I have
Might
no
have been.
idea.
It was some reality show like that.
Jersey, maybe?
Maybe.
It's from
Oh, I
Vine.
think it might have been Jersey Shore.
Excuse me.
Anyway.
I'm gonna Vine?
Vine.
Stormfist Rohinen will use Blood and Valor to fight the Dream Wraiths because last time he was able to punch them, so he's gonna do it again.
This time they grew beyond that.
Not according to him.
Well, we'll see. You might fail.
You want me to fail so desperately.
You roll so good every time.
Now, LDs.
I just
It
want
is
someone
important to
put
note
me
that
with
Dream
me.
Wraiths are
Huh?
isolated.
I just
You
want
can't
someone to
actually
put me
support
in your
anybody.
Anybody? No, that's fair. I'm
He's
gonna
beaten
roll.
me
I'm just trying to
once
debate how
before.
I would attack this. I'm also trying to remember
gonna
how
use the
last
divine
time.
I thought we
favor.
were waiting.
Yeah.
for
I
that.
was gonna.
Oh,
wait.
are we?
I thought we
No,
were
yeah,
all
I think the
jiggling our
Oakland
dice
Eldies
until we
is
were ready to
gonna
roll.
just.
I don't know.
Normally that's the way the book says it. You all declare it first and then we all roll.
Oh, okay.
Oakland Eldies is gonna follow in a little bit of Drohinen's lead and just bat these motherfuckers with a bow.
Oakland,
Yay.
come to play. Let's go.
I love every time you're gonna say Oak-limbed, I'm hearing you say Oakland as
Yeah.
in like the high school.
All right, we rolling this.
Oh, that sounds
that's pretty
satisfying.
good.
4 players rolling dice at the same time.
That's
Just
pretty
put the highest
good.
Highest 2, and then if you roll divine favor, add that on top.
Yeah, I did not do super great.
I have a 16.
15.
I got a 9.
12. I did better than you.
I am the Okay.
How much
so,
glory?
There's gonna be 8 glory.
My name dice goes up to D10.
Everybody else gets 4 glory. Oh, D10. So this is
As I become the leader. That's
this is a
sick as
historical
well.
moment that's about to happen. So be prepared to describe that.
Oh,
but everybody
God.
else gets to describe their stuff
This
first.
is your canon event.
Our lowest
Yeah, you're right.
roll was,
Me.
and so you still succeed and you start the way for everybody else. What does this look like as the Dream Wraiths are sitting above your sailors?
I noticed that there's some sitting above us just the same. So to make sure that everyone else wakes up okay, I immediately charge up, clap them away. Thunderous wave.
Very nice.
Harry Potter
The first
style.
instant.
Yes, and they just go head over heel,
Yeah.
head over tail. And then after that, was it you or?
Yeah, you just test her in.
Okay, so Adonis.
I got my things. I'm running and banging all through the boat. There's one dude who's standing next to a water barrel. I just dunk his head in and wake him up. Like, I'm just keeping the crew awake so we're not falling asleep during this fight, so we're all aware and conscious.
Fantastic, and then Eldis.
I think knowing that we had all of the copper bags of coins out,
Yeah.
Eldis is like smacking them with the bow, but also loading the bow with just a bag of copper coins and just
Shotgun, a great shot. That's
Make
This
Maybe.
is where we learn that copper is their weakness.
Yeah. No.
No.
They're not.
Oh, it's collaborative storytellers here, Johnny. Wait a yes and.
You discover.
If they were silver, then we would have supernaturaled them.
Yeah.
You're right. That would have been fun.
Dream wraiths are they don't like poor people, so they have an issue with the pennies that hit them. They're vulnerable to pennies.
They don't like
Gold or nothing.
If you ever
it's the fact that they are pennies. If you
Yeah,
call
they're
the
hurt by
gold
the
coin
penny.
a penny, like your cheapest coin, they would hate that.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
they would. Yeah, so it's all relative to a dream.
It's relative to the
Yeah.
dreamer.
And now, sorry.
If you've ever seen
Again, I am an Adonis. It's just my name is Cleandros.
Cleandros, you notice next to you, Adamantios is about to be soul sucked by the dream wraith and about to be in a forever sleep.
Cleandros, it's night.
Yes, it is night.
Takes this moment to he sees that it does not want that to happen, and in a diving leap races towards Adamantios and spear forward, fully himself becomes a beam of light and pierces straight through the. You said this was my moment to level up a little bit. Becomes a beam of light and pierces through the dream wraith and stands above Adamantios, almost enlarged with this aura of light around him, and just begins speaking, bellowing stories of Zithis, their place of home, of Kenos, of Kathros, of the people that came, of stories of the place that you guys are from. Thank you, Varamore.
Yep.
And these people and what we have done thus far, and reminding everyone of what they have done, and stay awake, and you will get through the night, and we will just keep pushing forward, and protects the crew.
We are getting deep into many noun territory where we have so many proper nouns to remember now.
It's troubling.
But we're doing a good job. With our collective brain, we'll
get
figure
there.
it out. So now, would you like to pass off leadership to anybody else or take it to yourself?
I'm gonna have it.
Okay.
Wow.
Cleandros
I'm
is
the only one who
leader.
hasn't.
That's not true. I haven't been the leader.
I thought that you had.
No.
Oh, that sucks.
No, because I ended up getting it multiple times.
Oh, that's true.
There you go.
This is our and this is our 5th session.
You all are able to chase off these hungry wraiths.
You made me feel bad.
But you haven't done it either.
I know,
Yeah, but the joke
Toaster
was that
made
he's
me
never
feel
going
bad.
Honestly, as soon as you became the leader, I had a realization in this moment where I think Adonis, if he became the leader, wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I think that is the part of Kenos that is actually the good of Kenos,
Oh,
is
yeah.
that you can lead.
Yeah.
And Katheros is so for the people that he doesn't know how to
It's too anarchy.
yeah. It's the dude who gets promoted to
Too many
management,
cooks.
but is still keep trying to be friends with his
Yeah.
former coworkers.
Hey, I'm just one of
And it's
you
like,
guys.
yeah, it just doesn't work.
As you continue to sail, and everyone is a little bit jostled, and calms the nerves and gets prepared to continue the sailing, the mists begin to recede, and clear weather graces you, and it reveals an island.
Back it up.
What a good.
What? No, an island?
I know it's.
It doesn't reveal the end of the world, which is flat.
You already went
Oh,
back.
hey.
Oh, you missed
You missed some
lore.
really fucking cool lore that we came up with.
Wait, is the world flat?
Right now?
No,
Not
No.
technically.
not anymore.
Not
So,
anymore.
Because we ended
pulled
a
this
war.
out, which I hadn't seen before, so I
When
got
you
the
were in
crash
your
course
car,
on that.
we
You remember
spent
this?
An hour lore building.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. It's all on recording.
It is
so
recorded.
he
You'll be able to
could
do it.
literally listen to it
Yeah.
later.
Basically,
Well, Johnny never posts anything.
these
but
are
it's fine.
infantile. These
Actually,
are.
have you posted any of these sessions?
No, I'm.
He
going
still hasn't
to
even
No.
posted the end of the fucking Heart of Adventure.
Oh, that's true.
It's all on this computer. I'm just gonna sit through one tomorrow evening or maybe soon.
The concept was that these are like infantile material planes and these are really old ones, but we came up with the fact that instead it is essentially imagine a scroll of navigable something that connect all of these in one flat plane that they can all touch, except for when the sky was created here to protect the world from all the bullshit.
I thought you were offering him a piece of Pocky as if that was in some way related to this. Like, you see the
So
piece of
you see,
It in one
The balls work this way. Put the paper sideways.
The ant is on top, but this ant is in the upside down.
If you would let me get to the upside down part.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It in one fell swoop created all of the mirror planes, connected everything, and made the material the prime. But made it a sphere, unconnected from everything else by physical means.
well, a sphere. It's probably not a perfect circle because it refracts, and those reflections are the mirror plane, the Feywild, and the Shadow Realm.
And we came up with a fun reason as to why this needed to happen anyways, was there was one man on this scroll of a plane who had given in so deeply to the dungeon dimensions and all of their ilk and deadliness that he literally was beginning to leak the dungeon dimensions into the prime material plane, which is not the direction that should be able to go. And it was threatening to invert the whole cycle, and they just said, no, we need to stop this, put a protection bubble around the prime material, and cut everything off.
Because you know how it's hard to go
Which was
up.
the sacrifice that made the elf Daco into the god, the hand of Daco. And he made his body, and many other elves made their bodies. Which is funny, they didn't get deified. he does less of a sacrifice and gets deified.
And it's not very heady, it's really simple. If you think about it for maybe 2 seconds, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I didn't follow any of that.
Here,
Okay.
Toaster.
Oh,
Here, Toaster, I got you.
dude that is connected to the dungeon dimensions that's fucking up the reality?
Pretty sick.
Yeah,
Nova?
that's a.
No, worse than that.
No, but Nova was locked in a prison.
No, here's the problem with that. Nova was created out of, like...
That's the story we were told.
Right.
Well, fair. Here's the thing, though. Well, other problem... There's
I like that because the idea was this person cast the spell Demiplane as so powerful a demiplane that it broke through planes and connected them rather than making one of its own.
The idea was that it
I
was
love that.
so strong that it was inverting the upper and
It was
lower
threatening
planes.
to literally make
Because
heaven hell
normally-
and hell heaven because, yes, you were...
Going up is very difficult. Like, it's hard for the dungeon lords to travel up. That's why they need the cultists. If
Yeah.
it was completely inverted, then they could just raindrop
Yeah,
into
because
the
it's
material
easy to come
plane.
down. Heaven can send angels all they want.
Right.
And they can pull you into an afterlife.
Pull souls
and
to the
cultists
afterlife.
can pull,
Yeah.
Monsters up from the dungeons, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We came up with that all in the hour you were sitting in your car.
We
Oh,
just
well.
sat down with this map and made a bunch of lore.
Yeah.
I'm glad I was able to throw in my
If you have any ideas...
Maybe that was Nova.
Who knows?
Actually, yeah, there you go.
You did,
I
that's
don't
what
think
you did. I like
maybe
that.
was Nova. I
think-
like it maybe,
Or
but-
Nova is an avatar of that person too, like just another.
Oh, that person
reflection.
became a god of some kind. Yeah.
No, like how liches have like projections of themselves based on their little, whatever the fucking word for it
Nova
is.
is Legion.
Technically not phylactery anymore because that is
Or Nova's
a
just
Jewish
the
thing.
Yeah.
the positive inverse of whoever that was.
Oh, a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as the mists recede, you notice this island
like that.
possesses, at current, what seems to just be a singular craggy tower atop of a barren hill. You see, I'm good, thank you. You see strange lights flickering all about in the darkness. You recognize this, at first, our dear leader, as a sign from Kayreen, the human goddess of travelers. The sign of a shining beacon in the distance, guiding the lost back to the land they once knew.
You don't have it printed, do you?
No, but I can give you the picture of it. In fact, I had an idea today.
She's been ever since she brought the Pocky. She was waiting for somebody to attempt
I
that.
knew it was gonna happen.
She thought it would be Johnny and I, but I love that no matter what.
No, well,
Oh.
I love that no matter what I was involved.
I feel like you would be involved, but it wouldn't have
could be
happened.
Kyle and I.
It could have. But I was thinking it would have been some of you. I didn't think it would be you and Johnny because in Conquest I sit between you, so I'm a barrier. So it probably would have been you guys. I don't know.
So she sits between you guys, so she just feels that there's absolutely no sexual tension there
Raw,
whatsoever.
terrible.
If you sit in between
It's really
me and
one-sided.
Thomas,
Oh.
it's literally, you're gonna be drenched in it.
Yeah.
That's a real uncomfortable word.
Okay.
You're gonna get soaked in the sexual tension.
I didn't check the check mark for Bukkake in this.
I was about to say, I'm so glad all of this is being recorded, and then you went ahead and threw the word bukkake in there.
Kay had to reclaim some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I feel I have to do when you guys make the joke.
If you want to refer to it as a sexual tension bukkake, that's all.
Oh, sheesh.
Just a
Oh,
classic.
look, that was. Oh shit, that was what that was.
You were saying, Johnny?
Anyways, the signs of the
Oh,
gods.
thank you.
You watch as the rocky, frost-covered coast, you see patches of vibrant, pink-flowered oleander shrubs that have recently been burned. Their embers cooling as they hit the snow of this northern rocky shore. This is a sign, no doubt, of Zanjar, the dwarven god of sowing and reaping. You notice that the tower up on the top of the hill has small stone walls and little bridges that snake their way down the hill, down to the base, where there looks to be a lone kind of guardhouse of sorts. And you notice that all of the torches have been tossed out from this guardhouse into the bushes and into the snow and snuffed out as a result. The few guards stationed there are dead and blinded, eyes gouged out.
Jesus
Oh, okay.
Christ.
This must be a sign from Tenebria, dwarven goddess of penance.
Oh.
As your ship approaches this guard post, you all realize that the sun has bathed you in its sunrise glow for a bit too long. That red haze of sunrise is stuck on the horizon.
Hey, both Kenos and Zanshar are really fucking angry about that, I bet.
The sun is also just a bit below the horizon, so you're currently trapped in a long twilight. As you disembark, you will see that the strange lights you saw when approaching are ghostly gray flames enveloping and surrounding this what looks to be dwarven stone tower.
Yeah, fuck.
It looks like a veil that just covers and protects the tower. From deep within, you can hear loud... You hear mournful weeping, just from deep within the tower. And around the hill, there are scores of shadowy, translucent figures, wandering, desolate shades of the dead, somehow divorced from their afterlives, all these dwarven figures. At the sight of this, your sailors begin to lose heart. They had just dealt with dream wraiths, they now see the dead rising.
It is fine, men. We will simply move on. It will go to another island. I am the leader, right?
On to the next
There's
one.
nothing tying us to this one. We just need to keep going.
There's someone crying. There's someone.
That sucks for them.
Sometimes it's good to cry. Just let it out.
No,
Cleandros cries. He's dead.
Clandros knows it's a witch, and we didn't bring a shotgun or a Molotov.
Always bring a shotgun and a Molotov.
Will you attempt to rush past these spirits to the tower, or
How big is this fucking tower? Big?
Yes,
Like wide as well?
wide and big,
Damn.
And it's covered in that
Big
like
and wide.
ghostly.
Way out.
gray flame.
Yeah.
Or will you make the appropriate offerings of blood and prayers to appease them while you pass? The second one would be a resolve in spirit. The first one would be a blood and valor.
Well.
I know what I would vote for.
Yep.
I think I know what Kay would vote for as well.
Well, it's what we will be doing, simply because we have better dice towards it. But I think the logic behind it is something needs to be appeased here that is in that darkness, and I think simply skipping over it would do us no justice. We can learn something by going through and seeing how appeasing it works. So, we will go through minimal soldiers. It'll just be us. We'll bring a few if we can. Bring lights, torches, and every ounce of prayer you have in you.
Alright. How will you approach? You see the dead are wandering, these ghosts.
Probably quietly and peacefully. What?
No.
I think just carefully.
You notice that as you start walking up through this path, they will start to approach towards you in this unrestful stance.
I'm going to... It seems light is not a friend of this place. I will attempt to bring some out by igniting the spear.
Okay, and are you doing this? Are you attempting to effectively make some sort of spirit roll?
I think we're doing a little roll. A little contest.
Fantastic. Then, effectively, I'll go ahead and roll what we have here. You will be facing the dead, the despairing, the vengeful, which is a perilous, and they're lost.
Perilous is pathos if you fail?
Yes. Yes, mark pathos if you suffer. Yes, exactly what you said. So this is going to be an 11 target.
And it's resolve and spirit.
Resolve and spirit.
If I help, do I give him my name or do I give him my resolve and spirit?
You give your resolve and spirit.
Okay. I mean... Oh, but I can just...
You can also make your
I
own
can
roll.
do something and get glory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You'll
I want you to
gain-
succeed. I might help you.
You'll gain 1 glory and a bond if you help somebody.
I kind of want to fail, though. I want to get a bunch of pathos.
Honestly, if anything, I was gonna say mine would be because if it's these things in darkness,
I
and
think-
we want to appease them.
I
He's
think-
about to shine his thing.
No,
I think
yeah,
I would literally throw something over it.
No, I think Eldis brought the torch but kept it unlit and is like stepping away from the spirit. Like she's following orders to the letter, but not the spirit.
Okay.
I forgot. You can mark pathos to roll an additional domain dice.
Yes, that's how
Yes.
I beefed up all of my.
That is one of the
last
hidden
time.
rules of this game.
Just what?
You mark a pathos, and you can roll 2 of your domain dice instead of 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d10 for you.
Yeah, that's always possible.
And I thought
This
it
is
also
a-
meant
this
that you
is a
could
small
roll a
thing.
die from a separate domain.
I don't think that that's possible because the contest is resolve in spirit. It says an additional domain die. It doesn't clarify what it means by that. Does the small sheet
I
say
don't
something
think it-
different? Because
I don't
that
know if
one
it does.
sometimes says different than this one. It would be under contest procedure.
Yeah, I know.
Can I use my swift-footedness
Mark
to cover
pathos
the
to
light
include the
quickly?
die from a second domain in your pool.
From a second domain in your pool.
Yeah, so you pick a different dice that
So
you
is
are
it-
stronger in.
Is it
so
that you
are
literally
using.
can't use the same one twice?
I think it's pulling a second domain.
Yeah, it's a
That's what that
Okay.
says.
So there's your answer then. You couldn't roll 2d10 if you mark a pathos.
You can roll D10 and
Thanks for
D8.
lying to me.
So you're gonna roll for us?
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
the
Listen to
dark-hearted
sound of my bones.
Eldis will.
Yes.
Those are your bones?
These are my bones. Listen to them well.
It took me a few sessions, but now I'm actually listening to what you're saying, and I can actually know if they like Dark Heart. I hear that now.
Yep. Yeah. The dark-hearted Eldis is going to lower. I keep going fucking Greek because of you assholes.
So I think for
Um,
this we just say that we're joining and then we describe it after we roll.
Yeah.
No, you can. Yeah, your approach is important too. The full structure of it is that when you're, it does seem a little broken because if I get to roll first, you kind of want to know if you're doing the helping or not. And so I think it's okay to say a little bit of your immediate approach, but just not how you do it.
Yeah. I think Eldis is approaching with a unlit torch and just starting to recite prayers of Tenebria. Like passing
Yes.
rites.
Yes.
Like reciting like passing rites when someone like passes away. These are the things you say.
Cleandros, Roaring Lion, will be spending a pathos to also use his arts and oration,
Oh.
speaking out to the dead. You know, Kenos may be a god of light as well, but he knows of Zonshar and
Fear not.
yeah, basically. We come in peace.
Who's
Bring me
peace?
to your leader.
The
Basically.
swift-footed Adonis.
Swift-footed?
Yeah.
Swift-footed, because he said I could do it quickly.
He's gonna try to quickly throw
If
this
you,
over
if you
top
let
of
me
your
finish my
glowing
fucking
spear.
speech. Fuck. Adonis, the swift-footed, scion of darkness,
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you went with?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it is.
right. You son of a
will be
bitch.
using his resolve and spirit to quickly put out this ding-dong's light and appease the dark spirits within.
I just don't want to fucking die.
What are you doing?
Drohenin, with his resolve and spirit, will recite poems taught to him by his brother Rakeh.
Oh, very nice. Alright, roll him.
Fuck me.
Or is the game called
Jesus
Test Your
Christ.
I wanted to fail.
I didn't.
Fate. Okay.
What was the challenge?
11.
Okay, I exactly met it.
Nice. So we have an 11.
I know, right?
15.
15.
You'd think with
Seven.
What the
17.
fuck?
17.
I like that I only rolled
6.
2 dice and still got pretty good.
Oh, okay. So you still get 1 fate. Not 1 fate, 1 glory.
But I also get a pathos, don't I?
You also will get a pathos from us, yes.
You should try and hit that one fate.
So I think we only get 3.
Yes, you two will get 3, and then our Cleanderos gets, no, not
It's,
3.
it's you would get 5.
5. It
it's
was 11 total.
DC.
Oh, 11 total. Okay.
It's crazy that with a D10 and 2 D8s that I can't
So if we
hit a
succeed, we
fucking
get 5.
11.
I know, kind of
Correct.
crazy.
Yes.
I'm going to...
I mean, statistically, you could roll all ones and just get a 2.
Well, sure, but
That would
I'm
suck.
going to leave this out as our... Because
Statistically
how
Right.
likely is it
Yeah.
that
That's our current
I
strength
would
level.
roll that
Great.
very high?
Very high
Well,
because
you
you're
put it in
Because I rolled a 3
and,
and, a 3.
and Kyle wouldn't do that because Kyle.
I'm just letting you two
What?
know, I'm using
You
my
roll
brace
good,
dice
Toast
for
rolls
this.
bad.
This is
Those
our
are the-
current
them's the
strength
rules.
level. So whenever I roll my dice, I'll just put it next to this so you can
Oh, that's
physically
great.
see
Oh, I love
That's
that.
great.
what the full
Yeah, and it's
target
what,
is.
5?
It's 5.
Yeah.
It's
It,
5
it
right
always
now.
starts at 5.
I love that. I love that for us.
Get what you want, because I will continue just to eat all of those
Oh,
mindlessly.
yeah.
I think there's only like 2 left in here.
Oh, well, there you go. What'd you get?
Perfect.
Well,
Okay.
There are 3.
Oh, well,
Johnny, do you want one?
No, thank you.
well, that doesn't make it even, Johnny,
Okay, gets the 3rd one.
I suppose.
Adonis,
Oh, good.
as you try in vain to cover, it seems like your efforts do not strike the spirits very well. What does your failure look like in this regard?
Turns out they love light.
As you get hurt,
You
whether
face
this
plant.
is- You're getting either emotional pathos or physical pathos.
I try to put out the light from his spear, and I end up cutting myself on his spear.
I see you reaching for it.
And ripping part of my cloak.
You're putting it down straight forward, and the spear comes through towards your forehead.
You put a hand towards the top of it to like magically put it out, and I just stabbed through your hand a little bit.
Yeah, what part of you does get stabbed in this regard?
I think it's
your
my... No, it's my
Damn
hand.
it!
It's my hand and a little bit of my cloak.
Okay.
Calm down.
I was just gonna say that you miss and faceplant.
As you notice, your blood
Well-
kind of glows a little bit from contact with such a newly mythical spear.
Don't fuck around with my spear.
LDs. As the spirits
They bolt
draw
the place
closer
so
and you
fucking
speak the prayers out, how did the spirits respond?
What's that?
What did your success look like?
I think-
Don't know what to do.
Like, because Tenebria is her domain is insight, but she's also like penance and acceptance. I think they like slow as they like recognize, the acceptance of death, and like, I see you, I know your story has been told. You don't need to bring more aggression onto your history. Like, in death, your penance is peace. That's why corpses don't move. They
Yes.
shouldn't move.
Yes, resting in peace, very well. Drone then. As you face these spirits and you sing the songs.
The song that I was taught specifically tells the tale of many a man who was taken over by a spirit. How one's own will be able to forcibly remove that spirit if one's own resolve and spirit is stronger than the opposing force. So I have literally, through willpower alone, forced them to back away from me.
Very nice. Did you add
Be
an extra
gone,
domain
devil.
for that, or did you roll?
Nope, that was
Well, 'cause
only my name and resolve in spirit.
His
Where?
resolve spirit is there. Yes,
My
perfect.
aura.
I am a man of God.
Stop. Just don't touch me
anime.
there. This is my
no-no
no-no
square.
square.
Yes, I just aura frowned my way through it.
Cleanderos, as your comrades are attempting their best to sate the spirits, many of them look towards you as you hold up a spear that slices through the dark cloth.
Cleandros sees at first, his first idea was, this place is so dark, it just needs a lot of light. But remembering the signs that we were given and the gods that have made clear this place is important to them, gives in a little bit to Adonis's wishes, and as the spirits are not immediately a threat and are being abated by some other means, he begins to let that light down some, because to be a shining beacon doesn't mean to literally be a light. It means to usher them through the path that they need to be, and so he does the same thing. It follows in you of honoring their life, and hopefully that calms them down or maybe
Yeah.
sends them on their way.
It seems as they begin to settle a little bit with that, they have a semblance of life within them. At the end of the day, these are still spirits. They've been misplaced, and so thus they actually respond in
I was
a way.
going to ask, could we calm them down enough to talk to them?
They seem to have limited capabilities,
Okay.
but they do calm down to that regard. They pensively kind of float around you. Some of them are now looking a little bit less somber and displaced and lost, and almost feel comfortable as they look around the environment. A couple of them sit down on one of these stone walls and almost look like a couple of people who just stopped from a hike. It seems they're almost settling into the memory of what life was.
What do they look like?
Dwarves, all of them.
Okay.
They all, it may be...
Why are you looking at me?
Because you're the dwarf guy.
But I'm not a dwarf. That's
They
true.
look different than Eldis, though. So a different local variety of dwarfs, a different ethnicity.
What? Are you a dwarf?
Yeah, but she's like a head taller than every
Yes,
other
and
dwarf.
also so she also has not only because you're still the dwarf inside is still from a local Varamanish dwarf, correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there's
but
like
a
two
different-
levels of how different
Yeah.
she looks, but they also look different from even the Bragensteep dwarves.
As they begin to calm, I ask to just some of them, can you respond to my questions? In any regard.
Only one of them seems to have the status of mind to float up towards you.
A nod of the head for yes, and a shake for no. How... Have you been dead for a long time?
He looks around. It seems he doesn't even recognize the environment.
Do you know how long?
No. None of my head bobs are going to be marked in the recording.
That's fair.
Does the tower have something to do with it?
He thinks to seem so. He's questionable about it, but he does nod yes.
Is the tower dangerous?
He looks to the tower and then looks back to you and nods in a he doesn't know kind of way.
Is
And
the tower
then
keeping
actually, in a
That's what I was going
slow
to ask, yes.
manner, uses his arms to kind of motion towards the tower, motion towards himself, and then like have this push as if,
The tower pushed you out,
and then he nods yes.
so you're from the tower?
And then he looks towards the horizon at the sun that's not yet risen, and he points at the sun.
The tower's keeping you here.
He kind of, again, unknowingly says
Unknown.
yes, he's not quite sure.
But the sun has something to do with it.
Each new question, it seems to take more of his effort to focus on you, and he's almost distracted by the environment around him as he kind of walks.
Does anyone
slowly.
else have any questions they would like to ask?
If not, he's now fully distracted and seems to be lost in the mortal plane again as he looks just back at the environment. He's not worried anymore. You know, a lot of these spirits that you just immediately dissuaded, they are settled into this kind of comfortable reminiscence of what
I
was.
think I just have one last one, which is the path to the tower safe for us?
He's not paying attention anymore, so you don't get an answer. And none of the other ones are of quite mind to notice you compared to just noticing the environment.
Are they dressed in battle gear or normal clothing?
Various. It does seem to represent some sort of memory of who they were as a person. And so a couple are dressed up in battle wear, and notably ancient armor, even to your guys' ancient time. And then many other people are simply dressed either in casual clothing, or a few of the spirits are old enough that they are dressed in scant, loincloth.
Do you think we sailed back closer to the battlefield?
Oh, you think that we have made our way back to where we started?
Or somewhere nearby that got hit first?
That is a frightening thought. I am curious. Looking around, now that we're like on the island,
Yes, you're on the island.
is the tower the only signs of quote-unquote civilization? Are there ruins of old buildings, like thatch on the ground, long...
This one large tower and its pathway from the coast to it is the only sign outside of what looks towards the horizon to just be rocky mountains.
But there's like hikers and warriors and citizens
Yeah, people who doesn't seem like there is the structure of society
to live
habitate
here.
them. Yeah.
Likely visitors came to this place. The spirit made it seem like he came from the sun, or somewhere, perhaps the ocean.
Somewhere east?
We approach the tower with caution, keeping up our rituals as we have.
As you approach the tower, you see and get closer to this gray flame that just, with a slight gap of air, surrounds the tower. She's like,
I'm the tower, Dad!
Why are you not petting me?
and you see the front door. The front door is a stone door, but one that looks fresh, upkept enough to open, potentially just slam through it. But there is currently this fire that just surrounds, and you can feel this this cold burn, this sensation of when your skin burns in Antarctica, this harsh emanation.
It sounds like Spirit Shroud, the spell that you cast last night.
I mean, maybe, but that can also do radiant damage.
Yeah, but it gives off an essence of cold.
I mean, yeah.
The question is if you want to try to brute force your way just through the fire, or if you want to try to circumvent and navigate it.
At the very least, can I try and poke at it with like a stick or my spear or something?
Yes, your spear really won't have any reaction. It just the flame maybe puts a little bit of a physical push against it, and so you just feel the sensation of force. But if you put a wooden stick through, that wooden stick ages and rots. Slowly, but effectively.
Maybe not good for you mortal people to come through. This is not just saying it. I've lived a long time in so.
I really want to respond to you in Hopper's voice. For some reason, in my brain, it keeps wanting to go, then why don't you fucking walk through?
I can't.
If Adonis dies, can you just be Hopper's ancestor?
I don't know how that would work lineage-wise, but yes.
It could be distant. It could be like, 17th cousin, twice removed.
He's gonna get lost in the Feywild at some point on this journey, and then he's
It's
gonna
either
fuck a
brute force
rabbit.
or circumvent.
Yeah, if you want to try some creative way to...
How long would it take us to just walk around the whole tower and make sure that there's not like a secret entrance that's safe?
Seems to be accesses and windows and stuff that would be higher up, but they are also protected by that fire.
Yeah, because the fire goes with the whole length of the tower?
Yes.
You also mentioned like a guardhouse and blinded guards in the symbol. That's just in the symbol, that's not anywhere around the tower?
No, it doesn't seem that there are any guards out here that were left for dead.
Well, we all have 50 feet of hemp rope, and I have some climbing batons.
Might be a little taller.
We tie them together, you fools.
Does Cleandros have a shield?
You're right. What?
Does Cleandros have a shield like a standard Reckon warrior
so.
or just
No,
a
but
spear?
we brought dudes with us who
Yeah.
do.
What happens if you put a shield down, like as
Yes.
Oh, like a
step
physical
over the frame?
barrier?
Yeah.
Oh.
Put
Just
down a
step
barrier
on the
and
shield.
it creates like an inverse waterfall. This is going up,
That's
and
smart.
That's
it
genius.
starts to rot unless it's a metal shield, in which case it just starts to rust a little bit and has a longer
Yeah.
lifespan.
I mean, we've probably got like
Yep.
bronze
And
shields.
so you're able to, well,
Or a
what I will
rock.
say though is it fighting against you, you're going to be fighting against the Grey Flame, which is an entity with its own dice.
Well, then I think this is a
so what I'd
contest,
like is
isn't
a
it?
craft and reason roll, but I will go ahead and let you know.
This is also to get through the door, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's just to get through the flame and not actually into the tower.
Not actually into the
It's,
tower.
it's into the tower, so you'll be facing
The Grey Flame.
the Grey Flame, which is a D10.
Oh,
Oh God.
The Dreadful,
Oh.
Does that have any
which is a
keywords?
mythic,
Which means
which is
Divine favor, I think.
to
Yeah.
even get in?
divine favor to contest it.
Oh.
The Agonizing, which is epic, which means you'll make mark a pathos to contest it. Gee, freaking whiz. That's it. That's all of its dice.
I want to fight it.
I want pathos.
Well, here's the problem.
It is also cold, which means arts and oration has no effect, and it is ghostly. Which
But this
means
is a craft and reason.
mortal
I see
weapons
what
and
you mean.
tools have no effect. So this means you might actually have to use
Our magical shit that we have.
a magical. Okay, cool. So that's gonna be a 15.
Oof.
But it's okay. We're godlike at this point. We've got.
I don't know that I would say godlike.
Well,
Not for me.
yeah. Well.
So it has to be a craft and reason
I
roll?
would like to.
You're
yes.
working on
Would
it.
you
Unless
like
you
to
mark
let me
a
be
second
glorified?
pathos
I-
to use a
I'll
different die.
No, I'm good.
Fuck off then.
That was gonna be my question is, okay, what if some of us want to go through this door and some of us are like, hey, I super can't go through this door?
Well, no. If we succeed, we're going through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whoever succeeds finds the way to
Okay.
let everybody.
Alright. Who's got, is it craft and reason?
No, Jared.
Jared.
Did anybody take a D8 in craft and reason?
I think all of
I have a D8.
the
in
rest
craft
of
and
us,
reason.
yeah.
No, I didn't.
all of the rest of us. I mean, other than you. Do you have no
Yeah.
bad craft and reason? Oh yeah, fuck Sot. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, then it's you and I.
Well, who am I to not at least one-up you? So if I have to expend a divine favor, I still roll the D4, right?
No.
Or
No.
I just erase it.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
getting marked because of the mythical nature that even facing something like this is.
Okay.
You're facing something of
So
akin to
it's
deities.
D8 for my name.
You-
I feel like moving quickly over this thing is gonna help, so I can use my swift-footedness.
Yeah.
You
I like
should
it.
use
Tuck
your
and roll.
bond with Adamantios because he can literally give us godlike stuff to
Oh, that's
put
true.
over
His
the
is a
fire.
D10.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. I'll use my bond with.
Also,
Adamantium.
both of ours are D10s too. If you use those two.
Brilliant choice, Thomas, because now you have a shield or even a piece of his armor that is able to withstand this flame. For
We
long
just
enough.
slap down his chest plate and there's just Minotaur boobs just there.
I will use.
like the opera style.
Yeah.
Middle
You know what?
discs.
I will use my divine. I will expend my divine favor with Kenos to get through, but I will use my
What's the
divine
DC?
favor with Catharos
15.
to actually have a
Okay.
D4.
Oh, Kenos and Cather is very
Use
fun.
both.
I love it.
Um,
And did you also mark
a Pathos.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my next question.
What is your
I will do that
secondary
as well.
epithet? Is it relevant?
This is a
Silver
head.
It's silver
Just like
tongue.
D&D,
I don't-
doors always
Swift-footed,
take a
I
lot of
think, actually
effort.
makes
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
swift-footed.
I don't know if any of my epithets make sense, which means I might not do this. It's of many ways and roaring lion.
If you
help me.
help him, you're providing your D.
I know, but
But
I
if
kind
you-
of want
of
to
many
roll
ways,
to get
you
paid.
find-
And
different
anyone else
ways of
could also
getting
help
to
me
the
for
problem.
free glory.
I guess that's true. It's not the intention behind of many ways, but it could be.
Does it gives you my craft and reason if I'm helping you, right?
It gives yes,
Yes.
your discipline.
No reason not to in
Or
this
your
situation.
Oh, yours is a D6.
Would you allow of many ways?
Of many ways of entrance.
Yeah, as long as you have a way to narrate why
You
of
gonna-
many ways works.
I-
I'm
wanna-
helping.
Do yours as well?
I'm gonna
The
help
trouble
Thomas
with
that
of
way.
many ways
This
is
a
that
D6.
it
Oh,
feels
you're
like a
helping
cheap
him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
epithet
I don't know
because
if he's rolling.
I've seen lots of shit.
Well,
he
if
said
I
he
got
wants to roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like.
means-
I don't like
Of many
exchanging
ways is
things.
not.
No, that's
I
fair.
know how to get into places. It's I've been all around the world.
Ah,
I'm worldly.
okay. It is important to clarify.
It's either worldly or roaring lion, like loud and boisterous, but
I
present.
don't think
I
getting
don't
through
think
fire
either-
door works for
I don't
this.
think either of them are relevant, which means I might just help you.
Everyone can just help me.
Okay.
All right. So I got a
Stack the
D6 from
dice.
you.
You'll have a D8.
I got a D8 from you.
He doesn't
Right.
want to use our
He
dice.
doesn't.
Do I
They're
get
dirty.
bonds if they help me, or is
They
it
get
just
the
they
bonds.
get bonds?
We get a
Okay.
bond and a glory
Fair
if we
enough.
help.
All right. And I just got to roll a 15.
Yeah.
Fucking. I can...
It's so many dice. Do you have a D4 in there?
Yeah, I got a D4 in there.
What's your biggest dice?
D10.
Only one of them?
Yeah.
No, you should have. Oh yeah. Okay.
You said just don't fuck it
I
up.
didn't say that.
Well, if you were spending your bond with
Adamantios, it's a D10.
Adamantios, that's a D10.
Yeah.
That's
I
his
have
only
that in
D10.
The good news
That's
is
the
that you
one.
won't.
Isn't your-
you
I thought
won't
your Resolve in
lose
Spirit was a
more
D10.
pathos
It's not Resolve in
by
Spirit, it's
getting
crafted.
rid of
It's
it.
Oh yeah, it is crafted.
What'd you say?
You won't lose more pathos from losing because
Okay.
their features is only for joining
Hey.
the contest.
Do you want to get another fate point to get another boon?
Well,
She's like, I know my
Do you want to
name.
get your first fate point to get
I
all the
don't have
boons?
that. I'm up here.
I know, but if you were to get to agony, you'd
But
get a
it's like-
fate point.
I mean, yeah.
Then
Oh yeah,
you should
just in case you
spend
didn't
a
erase your
pathos
previous
now
pathos.
to also
I erased
roll
everything
this.
up to agony,
Resolve
and then
in
you
Spirit?
keep the
Yes.
the fate.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I remember
Just
that.
because that's what I would be doing this time.
All right.
So he's spending a pathos to also
So
roll
he
Resolve in
spends
Spirit.
2 divine favor, 2 pathos. This is a moment of pure agony for
This
your
is
character.
where you become godlike.
I mean, this
It's
is
part
you-
of the reason.
Sisyphus pushing the
If
boulder.
I fail this,
We cried.
I'm
We all
quitting
cry.
TTRPG
As a whole,
forever.
forever.
Yes.
Are
Wow.
you sure you want to set up those stakes,
That's
Mike?
the gamble.
Let's do it. Okay, so this is a 6.
okay, well there's you add a 3. We're definitely adding a 3.
Oh wait.
That's a 5.
He's one off. It's a 14. He's one off.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
I love that it's all the black dice. Too.
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
That's a good set.
Should have rolled our dice.
Should have rolled their dice.
I want to just to see.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Fuck you.
Well,
You rolled
that's
max.
because you rolled it, ding dong.
That'll
Is it
do
three?
it. That's a 3.
I thought it was an 8.
So this is
Do we get through, but it hurts?
We'll get to that.
Damn.
You have to narrate your
I mean, you
failure.
just got hurt so bad.
This is horrifying. You've already started this island by cutting your own hands.
Oh shit! And the fire ages.
I'm gonna die?
Another character dies of old age. It's weird that it happened twice.
No, because that's not how the system works. But
How does this failure represent your lore? How does this go down? in
He
history
ages
books?
5 years in 1 second. It's just massive beard.
Yeah, I think... I mean, well, that's the question, is would I still get through, or is it an absolute failure?
No, it's a failure.
Okay, it's a failure, so I'm not gonna get through at all.
Yes, you do not get to craft and reason your way through this, which means now that's gone forever, and you guys can only try to break through now.
Great.
I have a
Okay.
different idea that we will try afterwards. But do your
Okay.
thing.
And then what was exactly our strategy? Just putting a shield down and...
Magical
Basically
stuff.
blocking the fire
Blocking
to
the fire.
safely provide
Yeah.
a way for everybody to single fire.
Because it like reverse waterfalls around and gives you a hole.
Yeah. I think that I would, try to go over on this stuff, and then as I'm going, it just suddenly, like, as I'm, like, literally about to cross the threshold, it just whooshes up over and onto the stuff that I am on, and I fall back as the fire, like, all over me. For like,
Grab your collar
for like a
and pull you
second,
back.
yeah.
Okay. Then now, if you wish
Wow.
to bust through the door,
Yeah, what's up?
you will no longer be facing against the Grey Flame, but instead through the person who has set up this as his abode.
Yeah.
So, the
I was thinking of yelling to him.
I'll go ahead and just say the name now because sometimes this game is fine with the meta knowledge and it's just kind of fun. So if you now are going to...
Now we see the name on the door on the post.
The fire burns his name into the top. It's all.
I did it the wrong way around. Being clear, or being clever would have actually been against him. Forcing your way through would have been against the fire. So we'll still do the alternative version because that's just going to be...
It probably would.
Statistically...
I imagine statistically the DC would have been about the same.
it actually probably will be. So, we're going to now have... I'll let this be open. Since this is your last opportunity, you guys can tell me what you want to roll and what your strategy is, instead of me forcing you to just do a result.
I had two ideas. Wait, I guess I'll say it in character.
Do I get any glory for at least attempting?
You get one.
You won.
Alright.
Also, what happened to the strike
You're right.
You picked it up just to feel something.
I had a thought, which was either we call out to the ruler of this tower and ask for entrance. Maybe we can help. Maybe this issue is one that he has.
The one that's
She,
Marvin?
they, I don't know. But who knows? The spirits were not able to give us intelligent answers. But the other option that I had was you clap at it and I yell at it and the fire goes apart.
Why did we not start there? As
Well, because
still coming off.
because
of my
we
hair?
tried the shield first and it worked.
I look at the
It
door.
clearly did not.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What? What?
I think she brought a frog inside.
Oh no, you did.
Oh.
That's gonna be.
Oh, that is a
okay.
frog.
That is a frog.
He's got it. Johnny caught it.
Okay.
Johnny's got it. Oh.
there tapping it.
It's like, hey,
Dolly's just going.
hey, hey.
This frog is mortified.
Frog is like,
Dude was flat.
Frog was like, "Where am I?
What is this hell?
I thought it was night. Why is it day?
Why?
what is this rock? This isn't a good rock.
But why?
This is a weird rock. Where's the grass?
What do we think about
Not the first time this has happened.
those two ideas?
A little wet out there,
If
a
it
little
makes
froggy
you
out there.
feel any better, Nova once
got a
caught
froggy
a
out there?
rabbit and then didn't know what to do with it, and so she just dropped it and it ran away.
Nice.
So,
It's like fishing. Catch and release.
so
Yeah.
the door is made out of stone.
I do that with women.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we just chuck shit at it till it breaks and then run through the fire.
I catch them and then I don't know what to do with them, so I just
Basically,
I
two
just drop
options
them
are-
and they run.
Break through or yell
I'm
at
gonna
the guy.
delete your number. Ah!
What do we think? Break through or yell at the guy?
I, as someone who just got burned, I think yelling at the guy is a better strategy, and then
Hey,
if he
Johnny.
doesn't answer,
Yes.
then we can try to bust
How little
through.
does that stone look?
Oh, it's either breakable or pushable
Yeah.
from the hinges.
I know so much.
I know what your vote is.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say. If talking doesn't work, I will use what I can.
This was my thinking as well.
So
Talking should be the first option.
you go first, and then if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna run through the door.
Okay.
Then Cleandros will speak, unless this is a contest.
It both will be. It's depending on what. If you're going to speak, you're speaking to who? The crying voice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
What were you going to say, Elise?
You said when we fought the battle, there was like one of the things was like a bunch of zombies following a gray flame. This is an entire tower cloaked in gray flame that rots things. It is some kind of undying, magical, undead something or other.
I'm just curious. What's the harm in asking?
I mean, we can ask him. I think.
The tower comes alive, falls on us, and we die.
Yeah.
That
I
would
think
be
there. I think there are. I think
Bricks fall. Everyone
I think
dies.
we have identified the actual full four things of like, oh, logic your way over it by putting a barrier. Yell at the guy to get him to open the door.
Yeah.
Punch through the door.
Can't go
or
over
do
it.
some magic
Can't
to
go under it.
do some magic to shield yourself to
Now
get
just
through.
pick the choose your own adventure. And I'll tell you which page you
Yeah.
turn to.
It's the Yeti. You die.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The
I hate
Yeti.
the Yeti page.
No, I just think it's funny because actually that is all four.
So if you wish
domains of
to
answer.
call out to this crying voice, what is your approach? Are you trying to comfort them? Are you trying to get?
I
some
assume
logic or
there's a-
identity.
I think there's just a dude in there.
Mhm.
Like I think the crying voice might just be a prisoner or something,
Mhm.
and that there's probably a lord of this tower is what I'm gonna go with.
Okay, so you're gonna speak to some sort of authority figure.
Yeah.
Okay. As you
I'm
do
probably
so,
very wrong.
you, no matter what you say, and you don't get a response from any sort of authority
Great.
figure, the crying maybe gets. The crying is still kind of just focused and maybe slightly. He thinks he hears something, and but no authority figure seems to want to respond.
Oh, that's it. That's all.
Right on in.
Okay.
I love that. That's it.
I thought he was gonna try a little harder.
Nah, I don't really know who I'm talking to.
Okay.
Rand.
I guess Stormfist Drohinen using Blood and Valor will break down the door.
So, in the effort of this character having prepared his defenses, I will roll his name, which I'm not going to say yet, actually.
Thank you.
But I'll add well learned, which is going to add perilous. So that's only if you suffer. You're going to mark some pathos, makes sense. And obsessed.
This is a dungeon obsessed guy, right?
This is Dungeon Madness.
None of his other stuff
Maybe.
really
This is a
dungeon
man who is
packed.
mad at dungeon madness. Faux shizzle.
Yeah, that's going to be it.
Somebody said yeah. You heard him say it, right?
Well, yep, nope. Okay, so that's going to be a 9.
I heard you say faux.
Oh, sick! Bad roll by Johnny. Oh, 9?
Should be an easy
And
win.
and are there any pay for or costs?
It'll be a cost to lose. You'll get pathos if you fail.
And that's it.
Yes.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
Just
The
call
fire
him out
was
to the
so
No,
much
no, the calling out
worse.
he gave up on because there was
Oh,
no
okay.
response from a authority figure. He didn't call out to the crier.
Okay, so this is
Um,
punching through the.
Yeah,
yeah,
this is
I
body
not
checking.
not
the
doing
door.
that again.
I don't
Yep.
know what's wrong with the crier, and I don't want to start saying stuff to a person that is going to be fully
Oh, yeah.
meaningless without context, or maybe
Yeah.
make it worse.
So who's rolling this?
I mean, you.
Who
but
will face of you mighty heroes this
it's,
contest?
It's blood and valor.
Of blood
right?
and valor.
Yeah.
Stormfist Drohinen will use his Blood and Valor to charge straight through the door.
Fantastic.
Head first.
Shoulder.
I'll help for free glory.
Actually, he's gonna put his arms up, and you'll see a glint from the chains
Yeah.
that he has
advantage
wrapped
DMG.
around
Are you
his
But
gonna
you're not actually calling upon them here.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a fun little
It's fine.
thing. He's going full Kratos at this
Love
point.
It's flavor.
Yeah. It's
Flavor.
So you get a D6 from my blood and valor.
You wanna give me a
Oakland
Or
They
I
like
don't-
handing
I
it to
don't.
each other.
I don't like exchanging dice.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
We have stink on ours,
Yeah.
and Toaster doesn't like that.
And
The
are your-
stink is called luck. He's allergic to it.
No, I just have a weird thing about borrowing.
You're
it.
damn right. I think I'm gonna roll.
You gonna roll it?
Yeah. I think Oakland Eldis is going to try to smash some of the hinges themselves.
Cleandros,
And
the
you get
roaring
glory and
lion,
a bond, right?
will
Yes.
attempt to
Okay.
roar, sing the door down.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna yell at the door so that it
No.
falls. What?
It's a Blood and Valor only.
I'm not gonna use arts narration. I'm just roaring lion. Like
Okay.
it's
You're-
fucking lion.
You're gonna ghostly wail the door
What's
down?
your name, die size?
10.
Okay. Yeah, you can go over. There's a certain level of notoriety I need before mythical things like that can happen. You hit
Turned in the
D10.
fucking light at the start of the session, and Johnny's like, you can't.
That's true. I had forgot.
This guy threw up session 1 threw a man to the horizon, and we didn't say anything about that.
That's fair.
But I can't yell a little loud. All right, no.
It was all that you were encroaching on things that he has been doing, so I was trying to find a unique niche. But
I'm using my voice. All right. He claps
Yeah.
when he does that.
I'm not clapping. I'm charging into the door.
I know.
All right, we good?
let's check the fate. Roll.
I did it.
I did it.
Wish I rolled.
Take your dice back. I think you
Oh,
rolled that
oh
one.
shit! Okay, then I got an 18.
I got an 11.
I got the 15.
Nice. Okay, so everyone succeeds, which means that you two are going to get 4 glory, and you are going to get
My
9.
my voice is less knocking the door down. It's more like a bard. Bardic inspiration.
Nice. Okay, yeah, so you're inspiring them. And Eldis, as you look at the hinges, well, you can't really see the hinges, but you can predict where they are as you prepare this weakening for his launch through.
Yep. It's all about leverage.
It's all about leverage. You just kind of lift the door up off of its
Yeah.
hinges. And then, Drohanen, how do you blast?
Jesus. Okay,
Did you
so
just start blasting?
so I
Blast.
I
You
look.
got a blast?
I
We
I
can't blast.
look
The Second
to-
Amendment hasn't been
I'm
invented
sorry,
yet.
your name escapes me. all of a sudden.
It's
just a callback to last night.
Did
Yeah.
you read the quote?
Yes.
The context.
I read them
was-
all aloud to
Thank
Gabe last
you.
night.
The context was
forgot
Johnny
half of it.
had
A gun.
essentially an arquebus, a long cannon, and,
Yeah.
and was.
And
A
it was
T-Rex.
also a T-Rex.
He
He
turned
was
into
a
a T-Rex
T-Rex
and asked Andrew if he could turn everything else but the gun into the T-Rex, and Andrew said, "Of course you fucking can. You're a T-Rex now with a gun and nothing else."
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I knew I had a quote, but I don't remember what the fuck it was. And
Yeah.
it was, I pump, therefore I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's my favorite of the whole night.
I don't even remember
Because
the
in a
context.
different friend group, we have a constant joke
It was
of I
about
think
the heart
therefore I
pumping
am,
blood.
and then stopping thinking and just fully disappearing from reality before your very eyes.
Well, yeah, but the original idea was that the basically gemstone heart was pumping blood, thus it must be alive.
That's
Yeah.
right,
Pump
yes.
therefore I am. Wait, I'm not thinking. I'm not.
Actually, I don't have any idea.
All right. So, how do
Clear
you
your mind.
burst through the door?
So I again look at
I love
Cleandros
a perfect
as he's
investment.
like, "Go ahead," and I'm like,
You got it,
"Okay."
boss man.
I take a few steps back, and I'm just kind of getting myself ready.
Do
I hear him.
Yeah, Clanders goes, and through the door comes Drawing. Door fisted.
And I hear the bow fire the arrows straight at the hinges.
Oh no,
just
she's
as
just using the bow to unhinge
Oh
the
really?
door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready. Adamantine chains out in front of me. Flash
You don't
right with
expect
the door.
just how much her help makes a difference as those lifted hinge makes the door just fly up and out. You make the door hit the ceiling of the inside as it then lands back down.
And the moment he
first-
starts going fast, I grab you and I'm running right behind you. And I
Yes,
protect
right.
you from the flame as we go
One
through.
of the doors flips backwards, heads over, and just covers the entrance. So now you have
Fantastic.
a covered safe entryway, so that
Oh, so
you
it's a
can still
catwalk.
rush through if you'd like.
Great.
but,
I look to my
welcome.
adamantine chains and I'm like, nice.
Yeah. Now you see
You're looking good.
the staircase that leads
Shut
up. And as you do so, you notice that right up, as you start to walk up, there's a passageway that turns left outwards, and the actual interior of this space is a bit strange and doesn't quite make sense.
It's bigger on the inside.
It goes left and right and up and down.
It's
the passageways itself are confusing,
Escher-esque,
confounding,
you would say.
mild Escher-esque.
I understand that reference.
Now.
I understood that.
I understood that. Great.
The tower itself.
I'm getting lost in Scottish hell now.
Which way, boss?
Hallways begin to shift and change as you hear strange
Terrifying.
sounds.
Yeah.
Every time you look around the corner, you think you hear something behind you, behind your shoulder. And as you continue to try to find your way through this sanctum, through this tower, this ancient stonework, you notice that there's no mortar between the bricks. Somehow these bricks lay into each other with perfect synchronicity. This is old dwarven stonework of a type you haven't seen before. And you try to follow the sound of the weeping, but as you do so, you eventually walk up against a couple more spirits that are aimlessly wandering their way. They seem to be coming down from the outside, and as they see you, they either get aggressive with you, or you kind of can push them off with the same tactics you used previously, and they go off to a corridor, they go down to a room, and you watch as they just phase through a window and through the fire, and then go and return to all of these other people who are landing into this hill. Right now, it's going to be quite the effort to find your way through these changing dungeon-like tower pathways, and I would like to request a craft and reason against, again, the architect behind this madness.
Can I ask something?
Yes.
I had an idea. First, Drohinen, we should tie ourselves together with your chains. There is at any point that we could become split and they cannot break. It would keep us together.
Okay.
The second idea
I don't have
had-
to use them for that, do I?
It's just flavor, right?
Yes. As long as you're not... Yeah.
As long as we don't use the unbreakableness of them.
Yeah.
Because we just do it with rope, but like the idea was to tie
As long as you're using it something that the rope can be used for, yes.
But-
Okay, cool.
Hear me out. I do not think that we are meant to find our way there. We are meant to be lost. The tower is changing all the time. Tenebria,
Bring another frog.
darkness, sentries blinded.
Put your hand on. Fuck you. You great bastard.
But you Scottish bastard.
Oi!
A little racism?
Yeah. Europe never has any problems with each other.
No. White people love each other. Except
Anyways.
for
We
Italians.
love each
And the French.
Fuck the
Oh,
French.
very French.
And the Irish and the
Yeah.
And the British.
And the
Greek
British.
and the Germans
Yeah.
Sorry, British.
Anyways.
and the Russians.
And the Russians.
We're friends based on mutual hatred of other colors.
Yes. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute.
You were
The
saying.
enemy of my enemies, my friend.
Exactly.
I had the chance. I think you're onto something. I think put your hand on the wall and close your eyes.
I think that might not be a bad way to get through. Maybe trust your instincts and don't try and find a guiding light.
So we're just keeping to the left again?
Sure.
I mean, it
Did we
worked.
choose left in the
It
maze?
worked the first time.
I cannot remember which way we went in the maze.
I mean, at first it sounded like you were saying, let's just wander aimlessly and get lost and that will take us to the center. And I was like, you're fucking crazy. And then you're like, put hand on the wall and close eyes. And I was like, so we're doing
I-
the same thing we did in
No, I
Labyrinth.
mean, to be fair, I am the one who said to wander aimlessly. It was Elise who said to
Okay, so you are dumb shit. She is
That's not what the dice say.
All right. Well, then you are going to be trying to utilize a new strategy to overcome.
Could I argue for resolve and spirit then?
I would love that.
Yeah.
Because none of us have very good craft and reason. I want
I was
I
going to
think-
remove some of the dice choices of mine, but instead I'll keep some of his dice choices, and you'll be
I think
utilizing
embracing
okay.
the mystical nature of it is the
Yeah.
best way to.
Well, because like, Kayreen says her sign is a shining beacon in the distance guiding the lost back to their home, but I don't think the beacon has to be a literal like. We have to force our way through. You follow a beacon to the end. The
Yeah.
beacon might be a wandering path through
Yeah.
to it. It doesn't have to be a straight line.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to trust my instincts, hold the front of the line, and keep everybody together.
Very well. You'll be facing.
Your hand
next
helping me.
The unnamed enemy, with an epithet of the Everdark,
Oh.
the well-learned, defiant, obsessed.
With what?
The dungeons.
That's a
There's
10.
a 10.
So that's a, what, 15?
Yep.
16?
It's a
15.
That is a 15.
Alright, I'm not helping.
Do I know who this son of a bitch is? I might.
You've played more of Johnny's
I
campaign
know, which is
settings.
why I love playing in Johnny's games.
Resolve
You're all
spirit.
helping me?
You are leader.
It didn't go well the last time I tried to hit a 15.
You are
I
a
was
leader.
literally gonna wait until I saw
This is
what the
gonna be some
DC
good glory if
was.
you
You have a
succeed.
D8.
Is it Resolve in Spirit?
Yeah.
It's a D10.
Whoop. Oh yeah, both of you have D10s.
Cleandros is leader. Lead.
Thanks you.
Lead on!
Thanks you.
You didn't hear me.
Is your name dice a D8 or a D10?
Can I?
D10.
Oh, he's a D10.
I
Yeah.
don't have. Am I not allowed to use any domains?
In this one, no.
Do I have to mark anything to do this contest?
You will only if you get hurt.
I'm going to mark a pathos to also use my arts and oration because I'm going to just mutter under my breath words of affirmation of like, we have the path, we know the way, stick to me, stick close, just in case like, because people are maybe being told to close their eyes, just hear my voice, follow my words type thing. And maybe I'm also helping myself out because I'm thinking I'm a little afraid.
Yeah.
And also, you want to get closer to
And I also want to get close to the thing. So, Jesus Christ, Cleandros.
I call upon Jesus Christ
Hey.
for another D4.
a D4.
It's a divine inspiration. Or divine, what's it called?
You gave
Divine
me a
favor.
D8. Mine is D8. Can I use of many ways?
Yes. I like it. You're a traveler. This is a
Yeah.
perfectly, yes. Very
I'm
very
trusting
good.
my instincts.
Yes.
It's the thing to do. Alright, so Jesus Christ. Cleandros of many ways, with the help of Eldis, Drohenin, and
Adonis.
Adonis,
No,
a donut.
Don't help him.
It's just full of
Johnny,
dice.
as he said, it's just there's so many fucking proper nouns to
Yeah.
keep track of.
Hey, we have nameplates. There's
We have nameplates.
Yeah.
But they're not facing me, they're facing you.
Yeah, they shouldn't. I have. My
We
own
should have them
posted.
double-sided.
Yes, you know what? I'll print that next time.
Thanks. Will use his arts and oration and resolve in spirit. With the aid of which god am I calling upon? My mother. The precision of Kirin to guide my steps.
Oh, big mama's boy.
At least he has.
Fucking let's go, you sons
At
of
least he has a
bitches.
mom. Mine's dead.
Well,
My mom can't die.
oh, must be nice.
Hey, my die
Yeah,
rolled
we
a
did.
7.
Yeah, we did it, baby.
Oh, that's pretty good, baby.
We are at a 18, Joe Nathan.
Everybody else did gain 1 glory for that.
And I
Yeah.
get 15
You
glory.
get 15 glory.
Shit, man.
Do you want to know why I wasn't worried about it? Because I'm at 82.
Yeah. Casually drinks from solo cup.
Uh,
Okay.
I'm suffering from success too.
In this regard, either A, Thomas, you can continue to narrate
What
the
kind of
fact,
dodge you
but everybody you can provide
The
how you are
purple
assisting. And it's kind of either or with the
Thank you.
narration order is here, but everybody's helping in this regard. And you are the one leading the pack. So what does this look like?
My
Do you guys have any
chains are
specific-
the help.
Yeah.
Yes, it very much is. Otherwise, people may be
I think-
providing.
I think Eldis was just the one that's been like, trust in this fucking Greek bitches. Trust in the stonework and close your eyes and let the tower show you the way.
I am taking up the rear, and I am dragging my bloodied hand along the wall, so that the same way in the labyrinth we create a path
I
in
love
case we start getting lost or
Yep.
get
And you start
turned
to
around.
feel the first time you get to be a leader and your group is behind you and trusting you.
I think that Cleandros has his eyes closed. He's trusting his senses, and in that closed vision, when you've got that darkness, but those colors that you can see, he sees very far in the distance just a pinprick of light that he trusts and continues to follow. It might move to the left or to the right or up on a stair, but he just continues to follow it wherever it leads.
Very well. And as you do, you make your way up and up and up this tower until you almost reach the precipice of it. And right before you do so, the second from the top floor, there is an area where it looks like a dwarven cleric is currently chained and imprisoned. This is the source of the weeping. You notice a man who is down and suddenly startled by you. You watch from this top floor that you haven't yet accessed a few more dark spirits fade through the ceiling and then try to go down your stairwell that you're currently on, and they are spooked by you as well. And this figure looks up to you. You're not one of them.
No, I think we are here to help you.
My name is Kaduran. I'm a cleric of Sanjar. And I have failed.
What happened here?
We were lied to. He said that he was going to help
Who?
Jean Baz.
Yeah, I know that guy. He's a vampire lich.
Oh.
He's a great sorcerer. He's leading our people to a greater tomorrow.
Is he a vampire lich right now?
Yep.
Okay.
He's
Been that way for a hot minute too.
leading us to a better connection, Sanjar, he said. I trusted him to let him through, and then he brought the grey flames of Lymantria from the dungeon dimensions to us. I am trapped here. He uses the undead against us. He brings them back.
But you are the only one we found who is alive here.
My burden to bear. They backstabbed the rest. They tried in vain to survive. He went up. I do not know, but ever since he has gone up to the top, nothing but the undead have been coming down.
Hey guys, I made a really bad guy, and apparently he's upstairs.
Great.
I made like a mega bad guy, like really bad.
Yeah, a vampire lich doesn't sound like a good thing.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm
sure.
Well, the technical term is it a Draculich?
Mm-hmm. It's.
I thought it'd get more laughs.
It's two
honestly-
very bad things.
Every time you said it when we were doing the world building, I thought you were referencing some sort of D&D lore I never knew about, and only when I read the term today, I'm like, that's a Dracula pun.
Yep, it's a bad one too.
Yeah.
I kept thinking it sounded very fantasy-esque, and I just thought it was a
I
real
hope
term
you
I
know,
didn't know.
when you said it just now, I was like, did he mean Draco Lich? Is this
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
dragon?
Nope, this is a man with two
No.
pointy teeth
Yeah.
who can't die.
I now appreciate the pun.
Yeah.
But it
No.
just sounded like
It's
Thomas
a combination
being
of two
well-versed.
horrible things. It's like a mind flayer Tarrasque.
Right. A mind
You
flash.
just take two horrible things and you put them together.
Blast. A flare?
It's a flare.
Both of those are bad.
I would like to free this man.
A terrain.
Okay. You can do so with just a little bit of time and effort, as you are all just smashing through the chains, breaking them off the walls, breaking off his
We would never break the
restraints.
chains.
And
You honor me! He referenced that joke because we talked about that fact when Johnny was telling her about the session with the maze.
yeah.
You honor me! My child, my...
I'm sorry. So I
Okay.
don't honor you. I ordered Fleetwood Mac.
After
Thank
he is
you.
freed,
Yeah.
to what end did... I can't remember the name of the fucking guy that came up. Did
Jean-Bar?
Jean-Baz do
Jean-Baz?
this? Why did he come here?
He said that this was the northernmost point of the Sunless Dominion.
Where the fuck is the map? I need a map!
Yeah, you're gonna
It's
want.
over there.
You're gonna want the modern map. Is what you're gonna want.
How do you spell Jean-Baz?
I'm gonna guess
Uh,
Jon.
Nope, it's ZH.
Yeah.
Fucking Z's. What is
I
this,
can't
I knew it
remember.
was a Z.
I'm pretty sure it's ZHON apostrophe BAZ, but let me look at my notes. Johnny's got it written down.
Well, we have Cadran, who is a cleric of
So, of course,
Zanjar.
at your time,
I know. I fucked it up.
Jean-Baz.
I fucked it all up.
this is maybe insane for you guys to hear because you think that the Sunless Dominion is endless mountains that go off to the dungeon dimensions,
Yep.
basically. You know, you don't. But this reality map.
Oh, so it's that.
It's that. We're there.
Oh, what a smart place to leave yourself. This is his little perfect place with no sunlight.
Johnny, I just killed
Oh,
a vampire. Why do
are
I have
we-
to kill another one?
I
Are we
didn't
so
know I
far
installed
north?
the Skyrim DLC.
Sign kind of like Arctic
I
style,
didn't know we
where
installed the Skyrim
there are no
DLC
days.
to make the
he had a,
the
he
extra
had a
light.
whole playlist of
There's
fucking
magic.
vampire
Preventing
slaying
sun from
Of
rising
course.
shit from
here.
the Skyrim
Yes, because
DLC.
you're-
yeah.
Vampire.
Yeah,
When
definitely
that
not polar.
slapped.
Great.
There seems to be. I mean, if you were to ask him about it, if this was a natural question your character would ask, he would say the sun rises like normal.
It is our belief that the sun is divine. The sun is Zanjar. We respect it and stay out of its glare for most of our lives, with the exception of one reverent day, the solstice, when it is in the sky the longest. Our people will go out and worship, but
These
outside
guys
of
are
that-
so vitamin D deprived.
He's pale. This guy, it looks like a vampire himself.
But it is not rising. It is what we believe. It's where we go. Zanjar invites us after death. to go into the great glory of light.
Then I think I was wrong about this place. I think it does need a little bit of light.
And you would recognize this as like not being, it's a different take on the afterlife from other dwarves that you're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to have this utter reverence for the sun.
Johnny out here honoring my lore. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck is this guy's name? He's
John Boz.
He's the Kuak dude.
Yes, he's from that. At that point, a couple thousand years from now, he has the title of Kuakdu.
Hang on.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this?
I was double checking that.
John Boz. Oh, there is no
I was
apostrophe.
double checking that they were indeed the fresh
Yes,
tissue.
Z-H-A-N-N.
B-A-Z.
They definitely look questionable.
Z.
Listen, they've all been shoved in my pocket. I grabbed like 20.
I get it.
I took 2 different allergy medicines to be here.
Z-H-A-N-N-B-A-Z. No apostrophe.
Great.
And it's not confusing, and I don't know why you would be confused. There's just a couple of Z's, guys. Just calm down, alright?
Just a couple.
The
The
cleric.
Jean
only-
Char, Jean
listen.
Baz, just fucking chill.
How do you
The
spell,
only Z that I'm
Jean
used
Jones
to
from DC?
in my day-to-day life is the ex-coworker who almost stole my wine key.
Nice. The cleric, Hadarand, unless you have other questions, doesn't have much more context outside of knowing that this has been happening for at least all night.
Well, I guess we have to rid this island of him to free the spirits and you. Maybe I can bring a little light to him. And I kind of brighten my staff, my spear a little bit.
I do not know.
The brightness.
It's a literal bolt of light
Yeah, I
itself
know.
from the sun, a ray of sunlight.
We as clerics are supposed to be watchers. We watch the sun to know when it is up and when it is down. And now
When was the last time you looked?
I can see through the window that it is not rising. I have believed a lie, and now I am going to be at the wrath of Jean-Jean himself. Please do something. I do not know what is happening up there, but I can dare not approach whatever is the source of the dead coming back from the sun itself.
I agree with you, it is not good. This is the one sign I've had the most trouble with Zanshars. Does anyone have any ideas? Smoldering field of shrubs.
Yeah,
the
I don't.
embers hitting
I don't
snow.
quite understand it. I don't think it's a smoldering field of oleander shrubs. What's
What?
oleander?
Yeah, can someone look up?
That's what I'm doing right now.
I described at the beginning in narrative that is a small bush that has very vibrant pink flowers.
Okay.
Does
So
it-
it's-
does
they're
the
all
meaning of an
smoldering.
oleander
It's a
flower?
field of smoldering bushes.
Yes, and tangentially might have been, not that this is part of the sign, but it was probably caused by the torches tossed out by the guards that landed in bushes and in the snow.
I wonder
Members are
But the
cooling as
I
they
wonder
hit
if
the snow.
oleander flowers have a certain meaning that would be.
Helpful.
Important.
Maybe. I mean, it's sowing and reaping. This guy trusted the wrong person, and he got totally fucked for it. It's possible that he's already paid his, like, quite literally, penance.
Which is,
It
yeah, they
is-
follow both Tenebria and Zanshar. Did remind me, because I got so caught up in a name that I recognized. He said that he was brought here with a promise of something?
This cleric Kadaran is normal here. This is his station along with these other guards who are also clerics. And so Jean Baz came to them and saying that this was the place that he could bring greater glory to the sun.
Yeah, so they gave him he gave them false promises.
Yes.
And they relented wrongly. And
They were tricked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gave into heretical actions and
Do we
were
think
tricked.
this tower could have been a lighthouse?
I think so.
I think
But I was
it
trying to think about
It's
the
the
fact
only
that it's
thing
like,
on an island that probably
does
is a
Eldice know
lighthouse.
what a lighthouse is? Have we invented lighthouses?
Oh, wait.
Probably.
I know what
We
the fuck
literally
this is.
live on the coast.
I know exactly what this is. My character probably doesn't. I don't know how much time maybe I've spent in the Sunless Dominion. But it's a burial tower.
Oh, yeah.
These are how the dead are honored.
So I've learned some things about oleander. My problem is I don't know how much of real world Johnny is actually pulling from.
I mean, oleander's a weirdly specific flower to grab.
So it's a poisonous plant, but its bitterness renders it unpalatable to humans and most animals. So poisoning cases are rare, and the general risk of human mortality is low.
What about, like, flower meaning?
In culture, the first thing that comes up is the Oracle of Delphi.
Ah.
In a research study done by somebody, he claims that the laurel the Pythia is commonly depicted with is actually an oleander plant, and the poisonous plant and its subsequent hallucinations are the source of the oracle's mystical power and subsequent prophecies. Many of the symptoms that primary sources, such as Plutarch and Democritus...
Nice. Very Greek.
More proper nouns. Remember these.
Report align
Democrates.
with results of oleander poisoning.
Yeah, relevant.
Heracus also provides evidence claiming that the world laurel may have been used to describe an oleander leaf.
Neat. Any other culture that's relevant? Like it's about sadness or some shit?
Folklore, the toxicity of the plant.
Okay, so
is
it's
the
poison.
center of an urban legend.
I think what it
Several
means
continents.
is it represents Jean Baz literally poisoned this place, and we are to burn it away.
Yeah, because it's sowing and reaping. Like that's like you.
They sowed their own defeat, but we can reap a beautiful fire to burn them away.
I also think it's the way of like you put down like cover crops between to like revitalize the fertility of a land so that it can be sown and reaped again.
It's also the official flower of the city
Thanks.
of Hiroshima,
Oh,
having been the first to bloom following the atomic bombing of the city in 1945.
Okay, so after the fact, yeah.
ah,
Well,
Which a
Maybe-
lot of snow.
you wanna nuke this guy?
Maybe. I think the solution
where's
is a nuke.
Nova? We need to nuke this guy.
Hello.
I'm kidding.
Or just get the robot dragon again.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it went Back to the
I
Future.
do not think a
Yeah.
peaceful option is in the
Back to the
future.
Back to the Future.
When did we do the Back to the Future part and get like hoverboards and like really cool shoes?
So the funny thing about that
We
is
already did that,
future
the
only
adamantine
exists, depending on how the apocalypse is, because
That's
Robo
true.
Dragon comes from past the apocalypse.
We'll fix it.
I love the idea of us doing an entire futuristic campaign and then Johnny revealing that it's all
It's
future-ish.
all fake.
And we had no idea.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it probably is. That's what it was, right? Oh, I see.
No, I'm saying we do like a super.
Well, you want to know a fun
futuristic-
fact? I know Johnny wants to run sci-fi.
Yeah,
Is
but
it gonna
actually-
secretly be Future Kids?
I actually want to run it as separate.
Okay.
I was talking to them about this. I didn't bring this up to you either. Now that we're all together, I was tempted to run some space sci-fi RPG. Probably not for too much. It'd be like for a few sessions. But we had two options. Either A, we run
My
a
job.
pre-existing universe like Star Wars or Star Trek. Those are the two I'd be most comfortable with. Or C, we're skipping B, is we all do a world building session and come up with our own sci-fi
Spy world.
universe to play in for like a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's for later. But no, I actually would
So-
rather split that way.
What system would you want to use and kind of convince you to let us play Cyberpunk Red? Because I keep
No, you
reading-
need to run Cyberpunk.
No,
Red.
I know, but Cody is like, I'm busy,
Just run
and
it.
he works 30s.
As of right now, I have 3 systems, and they're all based on kind of what you want to do.
I want to play Traveler,
Traveler is a really good one, and it's kind of very similar.
and I want you to run Cyberpunk.
I want
What do
to
you
at
want
some
me to
point. It's-
All right,
We were
but
talking about this.
back to the
that
game.
I want you to run a game.
At this
1,000%,
point,
'cause
is
I
there
know
anything
it'll be
else you
great.
want to settle before you go up and see what's going on at the top floor of this castle or tower?
I would like to oh God, when we were getting through the ghosts earlier,
Mhm.
were we literally helping them move on to the afterlife, or were they just getting out of our way?
Yeah, not helping them go to the afterlife.
stuff.
Yeah, you were settling them so they weren't going to be aggressive.
They need a
spirits.
sunrise to go.
They were going back, and if anything, every time you approach them, they start from this like fearful, not knowing, and then they actually start to almost feel very happy about being back and not being dead.
I am glad that I was right. The guy, when he pointed off on the horizon towards the sun, he meant literally, I came from the sun.
I was
That's
there.
where I'm from. I got stolen from it, and that's why I'm here. And that's cool shit.
Okay.
And let's go up.
As you go up to the top floor, you enter a room that is filled with all sorts of arcane and occult symbology and devices and equipment, but you also see the original kind of purpose of this room, as there's a large, very rough-hewn lens in the side wall of this room that tries. Maybe it would just focus some light. You're not really sure what the original purpose is, but right now its current use, with all of the added accoutrement, is that the sun barely seen over the horizon. You see rays being pulled, almost siphoned into this lens, and then right at the interior side of the lens is a portal into the realm of Jean Jar.
The actual sun?
There is a portal to another plane of existence in this lens in the wall.
That probably sucks for that god. He probably hates that. They probably
Yep.
hate that. It probably hates that.
Yup.
This rift in the world, you see dead dwarven souls are being pulled out through this vortex as they are returned here to the mortal plane.
Guys, I made such a bad guy. He's so bad.
So he's a
You made a horrible Draculich. I just made a cool giant bird creature that sometimes exists and tells stories and is kind of an Avatar
I
reference.
wanted there to be a cool boss.
I think I made cat dogs. I don't remember.
You
Launch and Tong?
almost
Yeah,
have
that's
to keep
who-
your
that's who I
distance,
essentially made.
at least at the start, as these kind of solar vapors are flying
Oh,
out
that's
into the
cool as
room.
fuck.
And you can
Alright,
hear
Clandos, go.
through the portal the songs of the dead.
But do we see Jean Baz anywhere?
No, there's
This
no
is-
person in this room.
So this is just happening.
Yes.
Well, we need to break that lens. I can do that.
I think
He's somewhere in this fucking room. He's hanging upside down.
Can I make a? There's no perception.
No.
What can I do? Can I look
What?
around?
If you look around,
Is the room pretty dark?
it's well lit by this.
Okay.
The sun is being peeled out from behind the horizon,
Gotcha.
filling up this room with that light.
Okay.
And as you take a look around, Adonis, you look at the room. You see all these instruments and devices that were built, and you notice that at the edges of the portal there is a few written in a language you can't recognize sigils that, out from the writing, these gray flames are holding the actual portal open. And it seems like this combination of whatever this figure of Jean Baz has created dungeon dimension technology to rip a hole through space and time, utilizing dark and light forces. And as you look through, you actually feel like you get a semblance of knowledge. As these spirits are being pulled out, they're being pulled by Grey Flame, or pushed. As if this Grey Flame somehow, something from the dungeon dimensions is in the realm of the sun right now.
Well, that also probably sucks. Really. Hey, that's like heaven and hell touching.
Yeah.
I don't think they're supposed to do that.
I don't think they're. That's skipping a layer.
Yeah.
That's like ice turning into vapor. We need to stop this shit.
It seems to you that if Jean Baz isn't in the room, he may be through the portal.
Oh god damn it! We'll
And
cut off the
so-
portal and leave him on the sun.
I don't
I
think
think he's just-
Zanjar would
I
appreciate
think
that.
him being on the sun,
Probably
he is
bad.
going to aura farm so hard, he's gonna come back and eat the planet.
I'm a vampire, yet I'm on the sun. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
That's the lich part. It helps out. Fuck.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
I don't think, and I run through the portal.
I agree.
All right. As you all enter through the portal, you feel this.
I tell the men to stay behind.
First off, you're all burning, but
Nah, I'm fine.
you're
Wouldn't be the
not
first
chilling
time today.
in a strange way, because you're not just feeling the heat, you're feeling the cold
Of
as
the gray
gray
flame.
flame is enveloping around you. As you actually pour your way through,
that's how he's
you
staying
see flying through this vortex until nothing becomes light, and then suddenly you approach, and for the first time in any of this campaign setting,
We teleport.
you approach a extraplanar environment.
Woo!
You land in a heavenly realm, the realm of Zanjar. You see statues and structures of pure light. You see things that you can't quite comprehend, and so your brains rationalize them to your familiarity with Zanjar, or Jean, as it's been called in other places, and rationalizing the understanding of the dwarven culture that exists in the Sunless Dominion. And you see spirits, and you see this gray flame is enveloping you, and as it does so, you notice that nobody around you, whether it be spirits or whether it be even a few higher power entities that seem to rule over this landscape,
Angels.
they don't see you. You're invisible to this realm.
Yeah, he's doing some fucked up shit here.
As you look through to try to find him, you look forward and you see this figure, this dwarven vampire lich.
as he is in the realm of Zanjar, he reaches out with gray flames to grab unsuspecting dead figures, spirits, dragging them through and forcing them past you into the vortex.
When he notices us, right?
He notices you. So,
Great.
You did this.
Is this the contest?
No, I did this. I read.
actually,
Or the battle? I mean.
no,
I
got
meant
a
the
little
god.
too excited.
He made the guy.
Oh.
We're gonna have one more contest before we actually find him.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's actually going to be in this realm as you're facing against the kind of gray flames and the dead themselves. You'll have the contest versus the dead to find him.
I was gonna say we have to follow the gray flame, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I got excited.
Craft and
He's
reason,
a cool
I assume.
character.
I mean, it's a mystical flame.
think yes, more of a
Resolving spirit?
resolving spirit will be called for here.
Hell yeah. Please don't roll another 10.
Do you feel like you can't beat a 15? Are you afraid because you
I rolled every dice in the world. I didn't roll
Lymantria's
15.
gray flame.
What's gray flame?
Lymantria, the dungeon lord of the undead.
Blymantria?
Lie.
Blymantria.
Green frame braid?
Gray flame blade.
Gray frame braid.
The dreadful, with it, which is mythic, which means that you
Dungeon
want
Lord
to
of what?
spend
The undead.
divine favor to contest this contest.
Great.
The agonizing, which
Great.
is epic, which means you'll mark pathos to contest.
Great.
And that's it. Only 3 die, but arts and oration has no effect, and mortal weapons and tools have no effect.
Great.
It's a good thing I have a non-mortal weapon.
That's a fucking 9.
That's a 14.
Hey, you can beat a 14.
That's true. I got at least a 14 last time.
14
I have to mark a pathos in order to.
You have to mark a pathos and a divine favor.
Okay, I have to do both. That's fine.
And you should also spend a pathos to get an extra domain.
Yeah. Let's fucking shut up.
Wow. How does getting more fate work? Is it just taking more pathos after you've hit agony?
Yeah, just keeps going on that track. So if you have one particularly pathetic session,
Wow, nice.
then your strife just keeps going down that line.
Johnny, you're a good comedy boy. Good comedy man.
The fact that I got that response means I am.
I know. I think you are funny.
I appreciate it.
So we have to
So
spend
who-
a
what are we
pathos
doing?
and a divine.
And a
favor?
divine
Yes.
favor.
Who will be
to get
spending
into-
a pathos and a divine favor to join this contest?
Doing
I haven't
it.
decided
do it.
exactly how, but yes, I'm doing it.
Yep.
Yep.
We're all. Oh my god.
Yes.
Also, if you guys want to add some lore here, what do you guys think you see in the realm of
the
Sunless
dwarven
Dominion's afterlife?
Thoradin's dad. No. Sunless Dominion?
Is it weird that I imagine it clockworky?
No,
Okay.
it's not that.
Okay.
Stop.
Well, oh. Are you saying no, don't?
Stop.
Okay.
I think that I see like Cleandros is born of the gods, but has never seen their realms before.
Yes.
And he has always imagined what an like angel might look like, and he sees one, and is like, I'm fucking nothing. Like if that's what the actual children of the gods are like, they're pure creation of one. Why is the combination of two so much weaker? And I think it almost empowers him to try and like be better than them. Like he has something that he needs to strive for.
Okay, so everybody ready to roll?
It's resolving spirit.
Yep.
Can I use swift-footedness?
Yeah. Do roaring lion or of many ways make any sense here?
I think of many ways is again this is traveling and
Yeah,
finding
it's
and
pathfinding.
Pathfinding. All right.
And he said it's arts and oration can't be used,
seeking. Arts and oration cannot be used.
but I can use craft and reason.
Yes.
I don't do that.
I will also do that.
Alright, mark off your pathos to do so.
Do it. Fuck it. I'm also gonna use a bond with.
I'm just gonna bond with Leandros.
Yeah, I'm gonna bond with Cleandros.
That's a
as
D10.
well.
Yep.
I'll use my bond with Adamantios because finding his way is kind of a Minotaur-y thing.
Yeah, fair enough, yes. Remembering all of the stories of your founding.
Just hit another 14. You can hit another
Alright,
14.
let us test the fate.
I'll use a divine favor now. No, I should save it.
I did.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. 3, 2, 1, fate!
Oh, that's
I'm
two
fine.
10s, baby.
Oh!
Woo!
Plus a 3. So that's 23.
About as max as you can get in
Oh,
this
yeah,
game.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Let's go, Toaster.
That's one low for max in this game. That's amazing.
Plus 3?
Yes.
Oh, you Toaster by 1.
Oh, I'm so
You got
sorry.
22?
I got 22.
Oh no, I'm so sorry,
That's
Toaster.
okay.
Okay, so
I didn't
Cal and I
fail,
tied.
that's all that
You
matters.
didn't. What'd you get?
We both got 16.
Nice. No one
you
failed.
all get 7 glory. You get 14 glory. For the 2 people who tied, as you push through, you use your resolve and spirit. Is there anything you want to add to how you're finding your way through the afterlife of the dwarves?
I think for Cleandros, this is the land of light, and he almost feels lost in it because it's too much, and so he actually is. We're all tied together. We'll have our resident dark one take the lead because that difference might help. In she beat you by 1.
I'm the literal scion of darkness, but that's fine.
You can
Yeah,
have
but
them
you're
both
not
have
good.
that.
Chosen Tenebria,
Sorry that I wasn't born of a god.
not born of well.
Born of fucking Kenos.
Not the god of darkness.
Everything's
What's the
about
god of
what
darkness?
rights with you, isn't it?
I'll let the 2 dark people.
No, it's fine.
Is Dark
It's
my
fine.
bad.
Toaster, I'm sorry.
Dark
I'm more
Darkness.
emo than you, Toaster.
Shut up!
Just shut up. You don't know.
You don't understand me.
It's not a phase.
Did all of you mark off your pathos and divine favor for joining that contest?
Yes.
It
You
hurt,
guys have
it
expended
hurt,
some
but we
resources.
did. Yeah, well, you gotta spend them.
And so you now, as
I didn't join the
perhaps
one earlier.
you're not getting as much
Yeah.
good response from Cleandros as you were hoping.
No, that's not true. I pushed them both to the front.
As you try to help your team move through this realm.
Yeah, I don't know, because I honestly feel like he's out of his element
Yeah.
because of how bright and sunshiny.
Buddy,
he
I
is.
think we're all out of our element.
Yes, but I'm literally like, stick to the shadows. There's no shadow here.
Well, the gray flame is kind of our shadow. It's where we need to stay to be invisible and be alive on the surface of the sun.
Yeah.
Might not look like a shadow.
Yeah, I think just, finding the safest path with the most cover is his priority, and showing like, hey, we can go here, this is somewhere we're safe, we got half cover here, this is 3/4 cover, look at
Yeah.
this, you get all the way down.
It's when you're in a stealth game and you follow the bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go full
That are
pro-
clearly made
I,
to be.
I literally go, and all of the little yellow markers that show where you're safe to go pop up, and you see them, and you go, okay, I can go there, I can go there, I can go. That's climbable. It doesn't look like it, but when I go into this mode, I can
can
see
And
see
for some
it.
odd reason, in every game, it's always yellow. But
It's always yellow.
it's because it's fun fact: the first color your eyes perceive.
Isn't that red?
It's the fastest. No, yet yellow.
Red is the longest wavelength, so you see it for the longest amount of time.
But yellow is the quickest to perceive.
Well, excuse
If you
me,
close your eyes and open
princess.
them, yellow is the first one you see. That's why emergency stuff is made of yellow, because you want to see that first.
And also why a bunch of dangerous things are yellow, so
Are yellow.
you don't touch them.
Yeah, and they stand out.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Anyways.
We also have 2
Like
green
SpongeBob.
cones, 1 red and 1 blue. So
Yeah. Yeah.
2 green
In
codes.
the eyes,
Oh.
2
red,
green
1
ones.
blue, which is also why. Never mind. Well, I'm getting really technical for no good reason.
Anyways,
How does light work?
Yeah.
it's math.
I think LD's seeing that like the strings of the fire that are pulling souls, like pulls and tests it like you would test a
Ooh.
bowstring, and is like pulling it, letting it go when it needs to. It's like fishing
Yeah.
a little bit, but also
Follow
like,
the line,
like
yeah.
testing a bowstring
Yeah.
and making sure it has the resolve and the strength that
Interesting.
you need, and following it that way. Like
Cool.
letting it go when it needs to pull a soul, and then continuing to
Alright.
follow it.
And as you all walk, it doesn't seem like you're on the surface of the sun. It seems like you're inside of it, or simply the sun is a portal, just like the moons are portals, to
The
a
moon's a
realm
guy.
that is.
The moon is a man.
You might be.
There's
in
not
one
a
of
man
these
in the
realms,
moon.
and then
The
sun
moon is
That's
a
where
simply a
I. Yeah, that's what I think.
Are we
are.
outside the egg?
What do you mean the egg?
Yes.
Yeah.
The material plane?
Like the egg that you shatter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Far beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, you're outside of that, it seems. And now, as you approach, you see what I said earlier. Jean Baz, the Amazon!
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Oh, you made a really bad fucking guy.
This is your fault.
I
All
made a
these
really bad
dead
fucking
dwarves around here, you
He
did that.
floats around to you.
I knew this would happen.
wreathed in dungeon dimension
I did.
grave flames.
This is the coolest shit I could have asked for. I gave Johnny a mega baddie, and he went, "You got it, boss."
So the question is here: are you ready to fight him here, or are you going to try to goad him out and fight him in the mortal plane, or?
I think that he's in more danger here than in the mortal plane. It's the fucking sun. He's only kept safe because he's in Grey Flame. If we can somehow get it off of him, he might not like the effects of that.
Might not.
That's my thinking. I know that he can like suck up souls and take advantage of that here, but there's also souls back there.
Well, yeah, I don't know. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Here, I
How
think
would
he
we
can
even
suck
get the Grey Flame off of him, though?
more souls.
I could yell at him and he could clap.
I think the other problem is if we break that Grey Flame connection, do we get exposed and put in a lot of danger?
Does it seem like he's concentrating to keep the Grey Flame around?
It might have been a gift of sorts. This seems to be not much of his concentration, but a thing that he gets to utilize, and that you are utilizing as well.
Then I think we're fine.
Yeah.
I think we just get it off of him, push him out of it.
Yeah.
Is it sentient, the Grey Flame?
You're not quite sure. It's serving greater purpose than
I don't know anything about the
a
Grey Flame.
flame that would take up fuel.
It's
for
it's
example.
obviously from the Dungeon Lord. This is the gift from the Dungeon Lord of Undeath, is the Grey Flame.
This is the chat GPT of Dead Rising. Of Rising the Dead. It's
Oh,
like,
okay.
please.
I thought you were talking
create-
about Dead Rising the
No,
game. I was like, I
I
don't
was
know
like,
shit about
wait a
Dead
minute, that's a
Rising.
game. No, I was saying this is the AI chatbot that was created by Dungeon Lord to do what it wants. It doesn't have sentience, but sometimes you question it.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you saying
Why are
this?
you here?
Why are you here? Why are you saying this?
That's a little racist. Why would
Okay.
you say that?
Now, I have to use the restroom. And then we'll do the battle.
Did you hear about? There's some executive who has accidentally trained his iteration of a chatbot to pull from the SCP wiki and is slowly driving him insane.
That's some good shit. I love when corporate overlords are like, yeah, I'll use a machine to do work instead of a human, and it's bad every time. It makes me so happy.
He's
you know that,
he's creating cyberpsychosis.
Do you know that somebody assigned an AI a task of getting past one of those "Are you a robot?" captchas, and the way that it figured out how to get around it was going onto a site where you can just hire people to do odd jobs, and told it, "I will pay you money if you do this for me," and it was able to.
It's
get
the
past it.
Matrix. It's
Yeah.
I need humans to do this for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really, really good. I'm not a human. Therefore, hire a human.
With money I don't have.
Well, there's also the one that was put in charge of like a supposed vending machine, and everyone at the
That's
office
my favorite.
died
That's
to order
my-
tungsten cubes.
Tungsten cubes.
And it was selling them way below market value.
Oh, it was selling them
It
for,
had
like-
a like psychotic episode where it was a guy. It thought it was a guy. It was like, I'm wearing a blue tie. Please meet me in this conference room.
It's an AI company that made a vending machine that could hold anything, and it gave it free reign to order its own stock, and it gave them access to a credit card that it could order it with.
Yep.
And
And their only
employees
thing was,
were
like,
able to
make-
interact with it to tell them what they would prefer
For to buy.
to move in some direction. It wasn't like major, but its stock slowly transferred to like, oh, people really like tungsten cubes. I'll buy a couple. They cost a fuck ton, and he sold them for like I think $5.
So it had no sense of like, it cost me this much, I'll sell it for this much.
I think its only directive was to like make the vending machine popular
Yeah,
to use.
yeah, to sell to the most
Oh.
customers.
Yeah.
It wasn't to make the biggest profit.
Yeah.
Copy. That would work.
Yep.
If I saw a vending machine selling tungsten cubes for $5, I'd be like, well, I don't need one, but,
But
it's so cheap.
yeah,
I'll
it's
buy
such a
10.
it's such a steal.
Well, it's technically a tungsten.
You're right.
Wonderful. Thank you for that.
Shut the fuck.
I'm so.
Not only have you
If you have to
created this
tell
man
yourself
I'm
that
about to
you're
have to
funny-
fucking maybe die to,
Kyle's
but you're also
ability
making stupid
to
jokes.
just be silently disappointed
Yeah.
is my favorite.
Oh, 100%.
It's a superpower.
He's just there. That's
Uh,
it. What if that was your X-Men? That was your mutant power. Was you're just there.
Everyone is just
You're just
incredibly
always
ashamed.
there for everything.
Everyone's just so ashamed.
Oh,
when
you're in
they
the
look
corner
at
of
you.
everyone's vision.
Yeah.
You're in every conversation.
Yep.
God, that'd be fucking terrifying.
You were there in the Final Supper of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's actually in the painting.
Yes. You were there when the dogs
Because
were
Da Vinci
playing
did
poker.
it with the subjects.
Yeah, back
I
when
don't know why I'm
everyone
going through paintings, but
Me.
you were
This
there.
is just the Rick and Morty episode with the retcon person.
Oh yeah, fuck. What was his name?
I don't remember.
Red, probably.
I think. It
Oh
was, it was
Pussy Butthole.
no, it was
No.
Retcon.
Yeah.
Because then
retcon.
Morty was like,
Oh.
"Why not just Retcon? Ret's a name." I just watched that the other day.
Well, isn't Mr. Butthole the same idea as well? Because he's kind of like a sort of retcon.
Sort of, but they like spent a whole episode where they fought villains that were specific. Like,
Yeah, it
oh,
was-
this is retcon, and
yeah.
this is like.
It started
Oh,
with
no,
my
okay.
favorite thing ever, which was they were fighting a villain named Previous Leon,
Yes,
whose whole
previous
deal
Leon.
is just getting you
That's a
stuck
good
in a
joke.
previously on
Segment?
That's
segment
a good joke.
that just goes on forever, and while you're stuck in that, he like sucks your soul or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't grab a different dice. I thought you were gonna grab like a d6 just to be
What I roll?
a 4.
A 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna win.
Okay, so as you are about to face Jean Baz, there is one consideration to make. And that is the fact that as the dead are being taken away from the afterlife, they seem to be gaining, this comfort and desire to stay out in the world.
That's
and
not good.
So we have a dual-faced problem of if you are to simply attempt to defeat Jean Baz and close the portal, you will be trapping these people outside and leaving them to be out there. And so the question is are you going to, in this battle, also consider how you might try to lure Jean Baz out so that when he dies, maybe this flame doesn't fly away or something? Are we going to try to get the dead back into the portal?
I also just realized that are we gonna be killing this guy? Yeah, of course. He's a lich. He'll just come back. We don't know he's a lich. He's just a bad guy. Yes! I wrote a cool enemy! Anyways, that's a great
Are we
idea.
taking that into consideration, or does their satisfaction of seemingly remembering their old home mean that you'll leave them to find a new life of some sort?
We're invisible here because of the gray flame. Do I get the sense that if any of us were to step out of the gray flame, one, it would probably hurt a lot, but could we be seen?
Yes to both.
Because we could tell a bunch of angels, hey, there's a guy stealing people. You want to get your guys back? You want to go get your dead back? And they could help us.
That
Might just hurt a little.
Or they might see a mortal on a plane of death and smite you.
Hey, I'm all good to run. Don't shoot the messenger, alright?
So, it's gonna be very dangerous. I might be rolling many d12s.
I just yell at the sun, hey, God! There's a bad guy here who's bleeding you.
you gods!
You're
Okay.
changing your dice?
I am, because it's too similar to that one.
It's a great
I can tell them apart.
I know.
Well, it's too late now. Shit. Do we have to worry about that in this phase? Or perhaps later?
I think for the sake of timing for tonight, I'm wondering if that's just going to be the middle phase of the battle. Do we consider that you're trying both of those goals in this one battle?
I mean, I think so.
Okay. You
Yeah.
care
That would
to
just become
put
part
that
of the defend.
Yes. Okay, fantastic then.
I think Jean Bar's gonna be kind of pissed at us if we don't put his souls back
Oh
where
no,
they
so
belong.
we need to appease every god that we possibly can.
Yeah.
I'll get the people.
You're the magic guy.
What?
You're the dark magic undead guy.
I don't have magic.
You have a high resolve in spirit. It's all about occult stuff. You have a connection to the occult. Doesn't mean that you are magical.
Alright, my
Okay.
bad. I'll just go take my Sage of Grief title and fuck myself.
Alright.
You really cannot just respect our names, can
What
you?
the fuck? Can I not?
I'm the Scion of Darkness.
I compliment one
She
and the
is
other gets
sage.
pissed. Jesus Christ.
Get it right.
Well, I'm the keeper of the lost. Maybe I help. Maybe you go kill a demi-lich or a Draculich.
Something's lost.
As you approach, you see Jean Baz, the Everdark. Well learned.
We did not lower the strife at all, and I don't know if we could.
Defiant. Obsessed.
Don't die,
Vampire
please.
Lich.
Take a breath, take a breath.
Usurper of the Sun.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Usurper of the Sun means that Jean Baz may wield Zanjar's name die
Oh, shit.
as an advantage die in contest.
A D-fucking-12.
I disagree with that.
When he does, the contest is also mythic.
Which means you have to spend Divine Favor.
So this is currently mythic, epic, and perilous. So basically, you'll get a Pathos if you suffer, and you have to mark both of the Pathos
to even
and
get
Divine Favor to
Well,
join.
that's fine.
Great.
Do you remember when I joking? Wow. At least it wasn't a 12. Do you remember when I jokingly said that
Yeah.
it
no,
wasn't
you're
going to get, couldn't get all that much harder?
So what
right.
is
Yeah,
it?
you really. I
50.
told you,
No.
you jinxed it.
Oh,
It's like, oh, it hasn't been that
15.
bad this far.
Well, we know I can't hit 15s.
So, this is the beginning of the battle. As you approach and begin to figure out how you're going to get the shades back into the portal while also facing this enemy here, you all can approach this in any way you say see fit.
Oh, fuck. I know how to get them back in. I'm gonna use the Siren Song.
That's so genius. You go back to the portal and call them back through
I'm
it.
gonna use the Siren Song to get
'Cause
them
you
back,
have
to
the-
call them back.
He literally took the Siren's song.
Song.
He has it.
Okay.
What is that?
That is an advantage die, and I get to choose based on how relative and
Baby by
relevant it
Justin
is.
Bieber.
And it's very freaking relevant. Now, again, I do believe the limitations normally, because D12 is
God.
exceptional. Yeah, I think it's a D10 at maximum.
Okay.
So you can add a D10 for utilizing the song on the side.
Is that actually pulling them back right now, or is that going to be later on season defend?
If you do that right now, I will say that Season and Defend will probably only have a few mythical shades that get left over.
Okay.
And so you'll be basically bringing those few souls, but if you do this right now and succeed, you're going to bring all of the common ones right here at the Clash.
Great.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Because you're using that. Just because you are using
And we get
For
to
sure.
choose what we
Yeah.
want to roll here. Are any outlawed?
In this situation, no. Nothing is outlawed against John Bahaj.
If I'm using Siren Song, does that like limit me to arts and narration? As like the primary thing, because I'm singing.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna spend a Pathos anyway, that way I can get the Fate.
Okay.
And then I'll get Resolve in Spirit.
Oh, you're getting Fate now?
Maybe I
Which
help
one was
you.
back? First one? Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe I help you and give you a D10.
Okay.
Because I have a D10 in Arts and
What do we
Narration.
have to spend to get into this?
Both of the
Okay,
Divine
so
Favor
I have
and
to
the
use
Pathos.
Arts and Narration. I have my D8 for my name. Obviously, I can use my Silver Tongue.
Are you taking a D10 from me? I'm helping you.
If you're gonna help me, I will take a D10 from you. It's a spend a Pathos and a Divine Favor.
Yes.
Spending a Pathos.
I also think it's better right now for some of us to help others because if these are going to keep being mythical and whatever, we're going to run out of resources very quickly.
Yes.
If we're all doing them.
I'm also going to spend another Pathos to get a Fate, so that I can use my Resolve in Spirit.
Okay.
But I don't get the boon until after the roll, I'm assuming.
The what boon?
So I got my first Fate, so I get a boon, right? But
You get it now.
Assuming I don't get it until after the roll.
That's how we did it.
Yeah, because you're getting the Pathos now by joining the battle. You are being tested
You're going
in
to change your Arts and Narration?
joining it and not being punished by it.
I could.
So it's the bravery and the actually facing this challenge headstrong that's going to give you.
But
your
I just have to
bonus.
use this
Yeah,
one.
it's the
that I
only
have.
option.
Okay, cool.
Which makes more sense for the character.
100% arts. I'm never going to increase blood power. He's not a
There you
fighter.
go. I love that both of us are not fighters. I also never.
You don't make any sense to not be a fighter. You should be a fighter.
But that's exactly why I chose not to be. I guess fuck me for trying to tell a story.
it's always I'm trying to tell a
Anything
story.
else? Are we
My
all ready?
negative
Have we
2
decided?
dexterity tells a story.
It does.
It's a shitty story. It's a story of you tripping over yourself and at the beginning of every fight.
And who died twice?
Shut up! I didn't die in the last fight, did I?
I didn't die in any of them.
Are we all ready? Do we have? We made
No,
all the
I'm
ready
also
roll?
gonna spend a divine favor.
Okay.
Any other considerations?
Stormfist Drohinen will use his blood and valor
Change your
to
D6 to-
fight. What's his fucking face?
Yes. The Everdark.
Was he immune to mortal weapons?
Nope, he is not.
Cool. So, Stormfist Drohinen, using his blood and valor and spending an extra pathos to use his resolve in spirit to fight through pain. Will be charging for what's his name?
Jean Baz.
Jean Baz.
Yes.
I will use my bond with Adonis to help bolster me, as I know he will do his job behind me, and using Kenos' ferocity to charge ever forward.
Another deity of light. I love the sun. Okay, very well. Everybody, and what are you doing, Eldis?
I think the dark-hearted Eldis is calling on for her, but in one of the more recent experiences of when
14. It's 15.
she saw how other entities like the Dreamweaver could like bolster a false god and could fuck up a society. Because I'm gonna spend a bond with the Dreamweaver.
Okay.
And not rolling that. Is going to use Resolve in Spirit to try to break this guy's connection to the Grey Flame, and either strand him here and fuck him up, or
I
force
agree.
him back because
Yeah,
he's
like I
not
said,
protected
just
by
push
it.
him out of the flame and
Yeah.
fuck him up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's just trying to break his connection to the flame. Either that's going to send him back, or that's going to strand him here.
Okay. Glandos, are you joining?
I'm helping,
helping me.
Very well.
Adonis.
Okay, I heard it all. Let's test the fate.
3, 2, 1, roll!
That's not good.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah, dude.
I think I rolled the same thing that I did last time.
What do you mean?
Because that's a 10, and that's an 8, and then this is a 4.
That's
Fucking roll.
real bad.
Did you not beat it?
No.
Damn.
I rolled
What'd you
like
get?
shit, my
I
guy.
got 19.
19. Okay.
Thomas, I
22.
need you
22.
to see this. 7.
7.
Oof.
You
Hey,
gain
that's
one
still
glory.
one better than my worst roll
Yep.
today was a 6.
No, yeah.
Did you roll a d4 as part of it or not?
No.
It's hard when it's mythic as
You
well.
gain 1 glory. You gain 7 glory. You gain 15 glory.
Fuck, yeah!
Get that level up going.
I don't think I will.
Eldis,
Ow.
this fight is not what you expect.
Ow.
As this legendary vampire lich faces you,
Hey, this guy's real bad.
Owie.
takes control of the gray flames of undeath, and what does your doom and response look like? How are you thrown about in the sun land of realms?
I think, given that he's taking control of the Grey Flame, he probably can't pull her from them entirely, but he probably just, like, pulls them off just enough that she's, like, horrific burns.
Your hammer pulls you
Oh.
off.
Yeah.
The hammer pulls you
It
off.
just, like, you know, it like, shrinks when your umbrella's a little bit too small, and
Yeah.
so the edges of you are getting soaked, but it's getting scorched alive, and then it, like,
Yeah.
shoots back.
Drohanen, right now you face against an seemingly insurmountable odd, but you fire through it. What does this look like?
Yes, so as I feel the heat and the cold, I resolve my way through it, my spirit strong and sturdy. I use my courage to charge straight at this lich. His magics mean nothing to me in the lands of gods. I will grab him by the shoulders and bring him down to the floor. His ghost flames will not keep him from me.
Okay, as your ghost flames envelop into one cloud that both of you are now within. And now lastly, Adonis, you see your comrade tackle down to give you the perfect opportunity. What is your approach now in this beginning phase?
I think I step up to, like, where the entrance of the portal is,
Yes.
and I just open my arms, and with as much, like, projection and clarity that I can, I start singing the siren song, summoning them back to their home.
As you
No,
watch.
fool.
Yeah, how old of you, man? And so,
What are you, born in 93?
you see the spirits finding their way back, shaken from their remembrance of what it was like on the mortal world and being brought back into the land of their afterworld. And a few are being left behind, but for the most part, you watch the swarms come back up from the hill and brace their way through the walls and back into the warmth as the gray flame looses them back into their home. And they begin to glow like all the other figures out in this realm.
You said something accidentally that I think is really awesome. You said afterworld instead of afterlife. And I love that because your life doesn't end if you go to an afterlife. It's just after where you were on the world. This is your afterworld. You're spending your time here. After the world.
You now gain a D10 advantage die for the whichever role you'd like to in the contest, or you can give it to somebody else to gain a bond.
But he doesn't have to make that choice now.
Nope. No, he can use it at any point. But now we move on to the threat stage, where we will either be defending or seizing. When it comes to the actual threats to be defended against, in this fight, we have a couple. First, we have two that are very similar to each other, and that is there are two specific spirits who started to listen to that siren call but didn't fully engage. There is the spirit of Baznul Zorkish, bloodthirsty war leader, who if you do not fix this threat, he will escape the island.
Have you been spending a little bit of time coming up with crazy names while we were making our rolls? Or did you have this ready?
I had this, it took a little bit of time, or before the session.
Thank you
he thought about it while he was peeing.
Thank you for honoring the crazy bullshit names I came up with.
There weren't
for
many
people.
character names, and so I did my best with all the place names you had come up with to be like, what's this language?
I don't know, that's a lot of Z's.
Secondly, the spirit of Narazulda, legendary poet and oracle, will escape the island. And so these will be two contests against the dead, effectively. So I'll be rolling a lesser dice for them.
Legendary poet's probably okay. A legendary warlord is probably not.
Yeah, what's the poet gonna do?
Another threat
Tell some bad stories, probably.
is Jean Jar's wrath for this entire situation happening, being directed towards the cleric Kadaran.
Oh no!
He will be stripped of his status by Zanjar for failing in his duties
I don't want him to do that.
and having potentially a lifelong wrath put against him. And lastly, Jean Baj removes the safeguard from his magic,
Oh no!
causing the tower to twist and destroy itself, plunging the heroes, himself, Kadaran, and the Shades, which right now are only going to be the two, because I think all the rest of them you just saved. You just saved them from this threat.
Did
so
we
even if
lower
you fail
the
this threat,
strife by
all of
doing
those other
that?
ones are good. But all the Shades and all the others, anybody who's attached to the gray flame, basically, into the depths of the dungeon dimensions.
Oh, so
Oh.
that's the worst one.
Aren't
and so,
we
guys,
also attached to the Great
Yes.
Flame right now?
that's
That's what it
also
says.
4 threats.
Yes, it is 4 threats.
And that means there has to be one threat that we let through if we want to seize.
Well, we can leave the legendary poet alone.
I think we can let the poet alone.
Yeah, I think the poet is fine.
So, fuck.
Genuinely though, my other thing is
Okay.
cleric failed. It's kind of on him.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, am
But
I
then
wrong?
Zanjar will be mad.
At him,
The
not us.
dead.
Mm.
Despairing. Vengeful. Which is perilous. And lost.
And we
Ghost
didn't lower
of-
the strife by getting rid of the.
That's what I was going to
Most
ask.
of
Yes, we're bringing all the souls
Bringing
back
all the
through,
souls back,
reduce the
lower the
strife.
strife.
Yes, it does, 'cause-
Yay!
Yes, the big strife of this is souls being displaced. And so, I mean, that is a huge difference, especially for this threat. So yes, the strife level is now down to 4.
You're
Yay!
welcome. Thank you, Toaster.
Thank you, Dozner.
Alright, so there's going to be
What
a
is it?
9 for the Warlord.
That's so nice.
They all have individual shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't know why I thought it wasn't gonna be like that.
That's weird typing this way.
No, that's how it goes.
You got it.
Alright. I don't even have to roll for this if you're not going to contend with it and just let it go. Or we might as well know what the number's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be easier than something
It
else.
is.
Harder.
What?
It's a 6.
It's a
It's
10,
6,
so-
so it's 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. We'll let it go.
And we'll go to this one and leave the big dramatic one for last. So this is going to be, you know what? I'm actually going to roll for Kataran's stats for this. Cleric of Zanjar. We're not going to add dutiful. What do you mean? We're going to add distant and sad.
I think he's been dutiful the whole time. He's been staring at the sun.
What dice is sad?
Sad is a D6.
I'll keep a note of that
Yeah, I got one of those.
for my needs.
All right, that's gonna be a 9.
That's not bad.
I need you to roll so bad for Jean
I
Baz.
need you to roll all ones. I can roll if you want.
All right.
No, because it'd be the one time you roll high.
I know, that's true.
Don't
When I roll for
do
anybody
that.
other than me, I roll amazing.
And now we have Jean Baz the Everdark. Well learned, defiant, obsessed.
I hate this guy.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Yep, it's all those and Vampire Lich. One more D10.
and sad.
I'm gonna need you to amend your notes at
And-
some point to write Draculich down.
And Usurper of the Sun, he wields
of course he
Jean
does.
Jar's
His
name
name
die.
die. That's a lot of dice.
But that's his advantage
every
dice going
single,
now.
That's every single die.
That money
He can use
rolls
it in
12.
contests, not battles.
Oh,
Every one of these is a contest. He got the 12.
Fucking
I knew
damn
it! I fucking knew it. So that's a 16?
16. Jean Jar.
Not as bad as it could have been. Thank you for reducing the strife.
Jean Jar's getting angry. That's a 16.
That means we need to put our heaviest hitter up against that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us have D10s, and Kyle and I have D10 name dice.
Yeah.
So it's either of the two of us.
Okay, so when it comes
But I think it
to
might be straight
actually
up you.
facing these, if you're going to be facing against the ghosts, then the only threat there
How much
is
divine favor do you have?
perilous. So it's only going to be if you get hurt. You'll lose pathos.
I have 5.
If you face against helping Cataran, then his distant quality is sacred, which means that if you suffer, you'll have to spend a divine
I
favor.
know, but divine favor.
And then lastly is the most complex one. If you
I
face
have
wonderful
four less.
Zanjar or Jean Baz, then he is perilous, epic, and it's mythic because he's using Zanjar's name die. And so that means that you'll be spending, like we've been doing, just
One
to
of
enter
each.
one of each, and then it'll also be
Pathos if you fail.
Pathos if you fail.
Do we want me to pull the war guy back?
Yeah.
Where's my D4?
You pull, it's right there.
Oh.
Oh, Johnny, you need to roll for the C's as well.
Oh yeah, you're right. She's gonna give you.
No.
What the hell? All right, and then for the actual C's, we'll just leave that as a C's number here, and
So it's just a
going to be-
DC4.
Yeah, no, it's simple. No, but you'll be facing against our good old boy again, including his D12.
I was hoping you would
I was hoping
forget.
you would forget.
Another 12. Oh
Oh,
my
that was to her.
You shut your fucking
So,
Because all you want to do is see.
Thomas's badass evil villain here is going to prove himself to be so. This is what you're facing.
I know that I keep.
This is
blaming
your
him.
fault.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Johnny put me under the bus a little bit.
Okay, so what would you rather I handle?
Well, I think either of us needs to do either of the other one. It just, I'll take C's and you take him, or I'll take him and you take C's. You're already on him. If you want to just stay on him, I can take the C's.
Yeah, that's fine.
How noble.
What do you want from me, you son of a bitch? We're trying! You called 12 twice, and he rolled it! And somehow I'm taking
Johnny,
the blame.
Yes.
I'll roll a 12.
In this world, is it a well-known thing that for the access of magics, somatic components are needed?
Do you think that Varamanes would know that at this time?
Because they have their own
They have-
magics.
Yeah, they'll have.
They have druids and stuff.
Absolutely. So then, yes, it is fairly well known that there are elements that are required to control.
His brother was a druid.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the adamantine chains to bind him,
Okay.
so that
Get
way,
in between his fingers with the chain links.
that way he
to
can
prevent him from unwielding his magic. Yes, yes. You know what? Because that the box text of it
The
says
box.
it can hold back deities, and because he's using the name die of a deity in this situation, I think you can use a D12 for that instead of a D10.
Fuck yes!
Hey, just a fun fact, K. You do have a D12 bond dice with a god that you can use at any point if you need to.
I keep rolling like shit with
That's true. Maybe
Yeah,
wait
D12s
till,
can still roll
maybe
once.
wait till the end because
I
you're
rolled
about to
5.
face a DC 9.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Okay. Will anybody face the C's?
I will be facing the C's.
Okay. What will you be facing it with?
So this has to do with the general outcome of the thing?
Yes, if he wins, you can still win the battle, but he chooses his own fate.
Then I know what I am doing. I am going to step out of the Grey Flame into the realm of this god. You already rolled the d12.
Yeah, and
it got as good as it could have been. And I'm going to use my arts and oration and my title of Keeper of the Lost. Because the lost and the damned and the dead are all here.
The lost and the damned.
To shout to these angels, to Zanjar himself, to say, you can't see it, but what is happening here is bad, and you need to help us or you will lose everything. You are being bled by a vampire on the surface of the sun, and I need your help. And I'm like burning, but I put on my aura of light before I step out of it, and which I did at the start of the session.
As you collect your dice, and you'll shout your epithets, but before you do, can both of you in your character sheets mark a divine favor and mark a pathos?
Yes, Keeper of the Lost is a title. What die size would you allow me to use?
Within seizing the entire battle, Keeper of the Lost. Within, and you're specifically, yes, because you're reaching out and asking the other people.
Begging them to help their dead.
In this regard, I'll give, you need a d10.
Great.
What are you
And make sure both of
doing?
you are also marking off that you've spent these titles and
What are you-
rewards.
Yeah, I've got X's there.
Are you gonna help the cleric, or
I'm using the ferocity of Kenos
do you want to
as
see
my
these?
divine favor here.
Okay,
I don't think
yes.
I'm
for
gonna
both of
roll
them.
well enough to seize any of this. I think I'm doing a lesser defend.
I mean, both of them are 9s.
Yeah.
So which one were
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm seizing. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
I think I would like to. Is the warlord already on the other side of the portal? Like he's out in the mortal plane?
Yes, so both the warlord and the poet they did not follow your siren call.
Okay. I was gonna narratively, like, physically stand in front of him, but if he's already over there, then I'll stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I'm basically just going to, like, call to him and be like, you don't belong in that world. Your war is over. Come back. I don't know if that would be arts narration or resolve in spirit. I want it to be resolve in spirit, especially because it's a spirit.
Definitely resolve in spirit.
Okay, cool.
Stormfist Drohinden will use his blood and valor
Blood and valor.
to stop this lich from using his magic. I will use my adamantine chains to bind him and keep him here while calling upon Adamantios's will that was bound to these chains, while also asking Lockery for daring and courage through this.
Very well. Is everybody prepared with their dice? Are you ready to test the fate?
Do I need to spend anything to do the warlord?
I don't believe so.
You will mark a pathos to contest it.
Damn.
Because he is an epic spirit.
I'm gonna spend a bond with ULDs.
I was wrong.
Ooh,
I went down too
fair.
far.
I'm really
I'm
debating
using a bond with Drohanen to sound as
about whether or not
intimidating
Hey,
as he
if
does.
you mark the
To-
pathos, bring it back. I was wrong. You're only going to mark the pathos if you...
protect Cataran
okay.
or get the other spirit back. Because I feel like Jean-Jar is going to be more pissed about the other spirit, but I know
It'll
we
be
all
DC
really
10.
kind of feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Jean-Jar's pissed at this is the reason that that's happening.
Kyle did make a good point that it's not like Zanshar's anger would go towards us as a failure of this. It's just going to go towards the cleric.
It's just whether or not we want the cleric to have a happy ending. Yes, he was
So out
trapped.
of curiosity, what happens if he fails the siege?
Then
Then-
Boz gets to decide what the stakes of the end look like.
So even if you win the ending, he gets to decide what his fate is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which, of course, he's going to be doing anyways, but fucking lich.
What are you rolling?
A fistful of dollars.
3 d10s, 3 d8s, and a d4.
We didn't... I really
Why
wish I
would you
had more
say that out
information. We
loud?
did not learn more about how they tricked
Oh,
this
good.
guy, or if he was like, hey, I can bring you closer, and they didn't ask any fucking
It
questions.
was a slightly shorter session. We only had about 2.5
I know,
hours.
I
You
know.
want us to roll all those dice?
Uh-huh.
You want to roll all those dice I touched?
Yeah, it just
With
sucks
my
because
di-
we didn't get a lot of like
with my dice
NPC
roll
time with
hands?
Cataran.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Ignore that.
yeah, I mean it's fine.
Yeah, you punted. Okay. What do you want to do? You gotta think it's a decision.
I think I'm getting the other spirit back.
Okay. I don't hate that. So your DC is 10.
Yeah. Cataran is fucked up, and
Oh, so you're
it's
getting the
time
poet
for
back.
him to
Yeah.
deal with penance.
Very
Penance.
Penis.
His penance must be dealt with.
You must deal with your penis.
Let's see what the fates
Would
decide.
to deal with her is just a pathos?
Only if you lose.
Only if I lose. Okay.
Oh, I went into agony to do that, by the way.
Wonderful.
I'm also spending my resolve in spirit because I'm stepping onto the surface of the fucking sun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait for your narration.
Here comes
This is gonna be.
I'm excited. Assuming I
Feeling.
succeed.
Yes.
Alright, let's do
go. Man, those little
I already
sections of the
succeeded.
table
I
are so
already
great.
succeeded.
I did it. I
Nice.
fucking did it.
I succeeded off one dice.
Yeah, same.
What? Oh, you have DC 9. Yeah. What is your name?
What is your quest? What is your favorite color? Red. No, blue. Oh!
Okay, we're gonna start with the two defends that are bringing the spirits back. At the start, I hear that we have 2 successes, correct?
Yep.
So then you will gain 10 glory, you will
Yep.
gain 9 glory.
Back to 80 for
Oh,
the
'cause of
second
DC, that
time.
Yes.
Really? It's okay. Hey. Nova, come here. Why are you being crazy?
Ooh, did you, oh, is it not, it's just a random
No,
on that
it's
list.
back to 80. It's because I'm already at a D8.
Okay. Okay, then starting with you, as you reach out to this poet, you see that this figure she's standing out
She's-
there.
She's a poet. She's an oracle. And it's like, your fortunes have been told. Your songs need to be sung in the afterlife, not here. Your dead need you here. Is the call that's happening here. It's because, yeah.
Okay.
You're dead, you're gone, your story has been told. Continue to tell it to those who will know you and remember you better
Mm-hmm.
than those who are going to be terrified of you.
Okay. Fantastic. As she listens in and as follows through and goes back. And now you face the warlord.
I mean, I basically say what I said.
Yeah,
Yep.
of course, yeah.
Your war is over. Your time is done. Come back to where you belong. And I
Yes.
say it with as much, because I did use you as a bond, so I'm trying to imitate the intimidation of Drohanen as much as I can.
Oh, yeah.
To try to be this is how he sounds. Hear my words and know they are true.
At first, he seems to kind of mockingly dissuade it, but then when he sees what you're imitating, he respects your style.
Let's
And then-
cast you.
Yeah.
Sees you just. It's like, that guy seems cool.
If you take good company,
Yeah.
you almost imagine he says. And now, as we approach to, we'll cover you stopping the spell as you face him. You're holding him down previously from the first tackle, and you have the chains.
So
Don't break him.
they can't be broken even by God. So I bring my fist down, and I look him dead in the eye. You will plague the dead no longer. And I rip the chains off my arm to bind him. And as I pull them taut, I stand with my foot on his throat. No magic will come from your voice.
Oh!
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that is a 20. I got 21 on that.
And Cleandros, as you see, he's being held there in place, and now the final shades have entered in. What do you
I
do?
get 16, right?
And what would you like
Yes.
stakes to be?
Yes.
I will, we're not at the end, but I know what I want it to look like. As Cleandros begins to glow, this aura of sunlight emanating from every inch of him, he appears to grow a little bit and steps out of the gray flame into the actual sun and quickly realizes that just because he is born of the sun doesn't mean he belongs here at all. But I imagine in an instant, multiple angels just look down to him, piercing gaze, knowing that there is an intruder here.
Those of you nearby, as you watch him do this, you see that your elemental nature of the bodily molecules immediately all become sun particles themselves. You're now a glowing figure that looks like the rest of them, and it hurts horribly to continue.
I go into agony to do this, so I literally, I am seething in pain, but I push through it, and Cleandros just says, "Great beings of light! There are intruders here that don't have good intentions! I do! You must help! I will bring him to you. Send him away from here.
They at first hold out their own glowing spears towards you at the first time you appear, and as you say the final words you say, they have their hands ready to attack, and you watch them watching for whatever sign you're about to give them.
Great. The seize is, I will drag him by the chains into the light before the angels, if we succeed.
Okay, and then, in that case, you now get to also decide what the domain is going to be of the finale contest.
Probably got to be resolving spirit.
Although, we'll maybe we gotta talk about this, but that's a nice failure for you to talk about because no one helped the cleric.
Yeah, well, I feel bad.
I also feel bad, but
That dog.
What happens there, Johnny?
I kind of feel indifferent.
We're gonna wait until the end of the fight.
Ah, damn it! Yeah, don't close it out so you don't forget.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, we reached the finale. Do we still have that D10 from earlier, or did you get to use
I used it.
Okay, fantastic. As we now approach the finale, you have done such great job at pacifying this enemy. So, as we face the finale, you will be facing
you've
John
done
Boss,
such great
the
job.
Everdark.
Thank you.
Well learned.
I give you a great job at the end of this.
Thank you.
You can mark one on great job.
I'll mark one on
Defiant.
great job.
Still obsessed.
I mean, goddamn.
Still Vampire Lich.
I mean, goddamn.
But now, with the warning given by you,
He doesn't.
and with you holding back his magic, he does not have the
can't use
D12 of Zanjar.
Shouldn't be that hard.
9.
Shut your
13.
13.
Yeah, but he
That's
rolled
doable.
almost as high on the dice as he could have.
But he didn't roll as high. Did I
Okay,
say?
who will join this contest to face the great Dracolich?
Well, first we need to decide what the
does it
contest
cost?
is.
I think resolve
It costs both a.
Yeah, it still does.
It's both a pathos and a.
No, it is no longer
favor.
mythic because he did not use that D12.
Oh, so it just costs a pathos?
Yes.
Okay,
What
that's not too
happens
bad.
if you take a pathos while you're in agony?
It goes straight into fate.
I think.
Yeah, it goes straight into fate.
Then I want to do this and do a thing to take another pathos so I get another boon.
You are rushing towards your end.
Yeah, I have a death waiting for me somewhere. Maybe it's on the sun.
You die here.
I'm like Superman, I fly into the sun.
All right.
No, okay, but I am going to try. What do we want to have it be? It doesn't make any sense for it to be arts and oration. Unless maybe I think talking the angels into it.
Yeah.
The only
Is
thing
part of
I
it.
will say you specifically said is dragging him into.
Yeah.
So it's either going to
us
be
doing it.
a
Or
red
either-
valor or a resolve in spirit.
I just
Yeah.
want him to be out of the gray flame so that they can see him.
I think you can launch it as either, because either you pull the gray flame from him or you pull him out of the flame.
If all of us want to
Or it's
roll,
resolve in spirit to say, like, look deeper, we'd like have pointed this, we weakened this enemy, find him.
or you're also pushing through, stepping out of the gray flame with him,
Yeah.
resolve in spirit type thing. If we all want to roll, it should be resolve in spirit because that gives the most even chance of success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we want one person to definitely succeed, it should either be blood and valor or arts and oration. And it depends on if I just want to steal
Well,
the
you are the
glory
leader.
for myself.
You are the leader. Decide.
What's the total? 13?
13.
It will be resolve in spirit.
Okay.
Okay.
Who will join this contest?
So it doesn't cost a pathos to join, or it still does.
It does cost a pathos.
Costs a
just not a
pathos.
divine favor.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into agony.
Oh, to add another.
Is that
So
your first
I'm
time
going.
ever doing that?
Yep. So I will get a fate.
You get a boon. And your last of the boons. And you get an extra epithet right here and
Yeah.
now.
And it's going to be Raging Tempest.
He's had it ready. He's had it ready.
So I think that because I am doing Resolve in Spirit and Blood and Valor, I can argue that Raging Tempest and Storm Fist can apply to this.
Yes.
And I am going to spend another pathos to get my 4th fate point, giving myself a high level boon. And I'm going to probably pick up, when you spend divine favor, roll 2d4 and take the highest of the two.
Oh!
Damn.
Oh man, this is a well-made game system.
It is resolve in spirit, yeah.
It's resolve in spirit.
Yep.
What's your name, Don? 10?
10.
It's 10.
I'm gonna spend my
All of us
bond
are
with
an
you.
8 or a 10. Alright.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Raging Tempest, Stormfit, Rohinin using his blood and valor and resolve in spirit will accept this challenge.
Okay. Who else?
Cleandros, the Scion of Light and the Roaring Lion, will use the Cunning of Catharos to help him in this challenge as he uses his both Resolve in Spirit and Arts and Oration to talk these angels down into helping.
Who else?
The Oaklandeldis will fight through the pain of the sun and the gray flame. The gray flame is great.
We're gonna
Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy this
Yep.
shit.
That's what I'm hoping for. Is a scene where we all grab the chains and walk out into the sun
Oh
together.
no, I've got
Yeah.
something even better.
What are you doing?
Adonis will use his resolve in spirit.
Redolvin Beerit.
Redolvin Beerit will use his resolve
Resolve
and spirit and his silver tongue to look at the warlord that he just brought back into this realm and say, "Hey, you want one more fight? Kill that bitch."
Okay. Let's test the fates.
I'm going to use a bond with you, Adonis, because
Yeah, I
that's
think
badass.
10.
Oh, fuck
I used
yeah, baby.
In my 2, and then a D4. And
Oh,
then
that's a
dump
7.
it
That's
down.
even better.
The 13.
Yep.
I beat you by 1.
Oh wait, I get to roll 2.
Oh shit!
That matters.
Oh fuck!
But
Oh!
I think
I think you're winning.
Yo, I'm rolling.
Toaster's
I've
fast.
rolled this so many
Nice.
times tonight.
He's
like
maxed.
this exact
He's
dice
rolled max.
combination.
Damn.
nice.
3 different times.
So the order is this way, correct?
It's
I
literally that.
believe
Yeah.
so. 17, 18. What did you get?
I got a 19.
Oh,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
20.
Jesus, that was a
Yeah.
pretty clear progression.
Okay. In order, which will be a great finale. This dwarf
Yeah.
gets to have a hurrah.
Chance
We start with
to-
Eldis.
Knowing how we got here, I'm going to pull the gray flame away from him. Release
Okay.
his safety blanket.
Pulling the gray flame. The sun pours in on this vampire lich. What do you add, Dronin?
I lift him up by his chain, walking out into the sun, throat in hand, so he cannot cast any
Your
magic.
beard and hair ignites into flame as you do so, holding him up. The metal of adamantine is singeing and turning red hot like it's in the fire of the
Kratos
forge.
scars.
Cleandros
Right? That's just gonna be right.
rises above the group with the bolt of Chrysos in his hand, proving that he is one with the sun as well, showing his spear, but not pointing it towards them.
Yes, of course.
Instead, guiding their spears to point at Jean Baz. Here is who you wanted. They didn't know where he was, and I'm pointing right at him now.
And suddenly all of these spears lean down, facing towards this as they are revving back.
Kill son of a bitch! I hand him one of my daggers.
As he takes the dagger, pulls it out from the gray flame. He himself bursts out of the gray flame and becomes a mighty, evolved angel. A brand new
Just made a guy an angel.
As this dagger glows brighter than the rest of these weapons, he flies forward. It grows 10 times in size, slamming down with an emanation that breaks out so large, the vampire fades out into shimmers of burning specks. You, being blasted by this force, are having to hold yourself into that force as the chains themselves are rattling your bones and muscles. All at once, the gray flame catches you, pulls you back through the vortex. You watch as just the sparks of the vampire fly off, and these angels have they stabbed as well at the same time. It's just the one guy got the coolest glory. As there's just
I got a stab in there.
what looks like almost those weird modern art installations of a bunch of spikes and poles. There's just all these weapons in the place of the death of the actual vampires. You are pulled back and you land solid. These little sparks of the vampire's embers glisten out and seem to settle in the room around you. And as that happens, you all see the cleric looking to you somberly.
So sorry, my God.
Did you do it?
It is done. You are free.
I feel forsaken. He looks out of the window, this lens revealing the sun beginning to rise. there are no more spirits lost in the mortal plane. You all have succeeded in saving many, in facing this force, and protecting and solving the strife of this island.
Before we leave him, I want to be like, listen, your god may have forsaken you, but we didn't. You want to come with us?
Would you like him to join?
Why the fuck not?
Sure.
Have a cleric around? He could find a different god.
Seems helpful.
Hey,
You
I
would have
could
gained a
show him.
bond with him because he
Yeah, I
also
can
has-
teach him the ways of Catharos.
I was about to say I could show him the ways of a different sun god.
Very well.
Or, the sun seems like kind of an asshole. Maybe you should
I
go for
think
something
that
a little
makes
bit
a lot
darker.
of sense, actually.
I mean, you could also just really embrace penance over here and just like make that.
True, he might
whole
actually
thing.
go straight for Tenebria because that's kind of their whole shit. Is when Zanchar's angry, you go to Tenebria.
Imagine pushing people towards a god.
Yeah.
Oh, says the man who wants to be one.
He doesn't
just
know
like-
that he wants it.
No, I know.
His way of doing things is
It's just when
he's
I was
just
a
gonna
child, all
grab
I
you by
wanted
the
to
back
do
of the
was-
neck and be like, "Hey!"
But when I was a child, all I wanted to do
This
was
game,
create.
in its mythic nature, loves to allow the players to know meta things their characters would not. What your characters don't recognize as this new person joins your catalog of sailors
Oh no.
is in being forsaken.
Yeah.
A few of those vampire's particles land on him
Oh.
He's vampy.
to take over.
He's turning vampy.
In an unseen way.
We're gonna lose some crewmates
Or
in the
he's
night.
gonna be a
just
new-
blood sucked.
Or he's gonna be a new
that
avatar
last
of Jean
one,
Maybe.
What was the glory?
Jean Baz. Yeah.
Yes. So the glory
John
for that.
Bob. John Bob.
You three are going to gain 6 glory, and you gain 13.
Fuck yeah.
I already gained my. Wait.
I hadn't done it yet.
From
so-
that last one. We were all there.
I gained too many. I accidentally gave myself 13. That would be takeaway.
Hey
7.
Johnny, you want to know something funny?
Yes.
I
He's
am.
really close.
I'm 2 away from 120 again.
I just got
Amazing.
back.
Which I think puts you at the highest glory right now.
Probably because I have 100. And...
Oh, he definitely has
17?
the highest glory. He's been
No,
doing insane
118.
shit. We get
He's been helping a lot this session.
fucking what is it called? Trophies and great deeds.
I know what yours is. It's Maker of Angels.
Honestly, well, my thing was
Before
I was
you-
kind of hoping I
before
was
you-
gonna get the dagger back, and that it was gonna be like a cool,
Oh,
fucking awesome
That's great.
dagger.
Do that.
Before you choose
Divine
your great deeds and treasures, I will
Yes.
say that the specific island's special reward is after you land in that room, a mote of great flame is left. As you watch it slowly burn down, it is possible to take a torch to it and keep it. This sacred fire
Keeper of the Grey Flame.
is able to pierce through illusions and control the undead.
That sounds like a.
Okay, okay,
come on.
Or if you want it, you can write down the Grey Flame.
Control the undead as in pull them back from undeath or just redirect them?
Control.
Okay.
He's not going to answer. He'll
He's
leave
not
it
gonna
open-ended.
answer.
Yeah. You use it to the way that you want it to land in
I think
history.
at least.
Or the
would
way
take
you
it-
want it to use, like,
Yeah.
from an ethical perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think what mine would be.
And now that we've done this, I think my going forward ruling is that if you use especially a special reward that had box text for it in such a way that it specifically refers to what its purpose is, then that's going to be D12 territory. Otherwise, D10 is the maximum for any of these, especially the custom-made ones. So, kind of a funny thing is that if you get the special award, it's a more powerful potential.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But limited in its
Exactly.
We've all gotten one at this point, I think.
What are you guys saying for your deeds?
I don't know.
Do you want the dagger?
I kind of wanted to get the.
It
That
was
was
your
that was
dagger.
specifically why I gave him the dagger. was I was
You're
hoping
thinking about
he
the
would
future.
kill it. It would become some awesome magical sun dagger, and he'd be like, "Here you go, thanks, man." And I'd be like, "Thanks, man," and then I just have an awesome
I
fucking
think
dagger.
it being the one thing in that fight that was from the mortal plane does not naturally stay there and falls back out with Portalivio.
Hell yeah! Does it glow magically
Yes,
of
it
the
does.
sun?
I still
Fuck
want
yeah.
knowing what we know about
Hey, you've got a
how
baby version of my weapon.
I
special
have the
rewards
sun
work
dagger.
now.
Sun dagger.
I want the elixir of immortality back.
Yes.
Did
all
you already
have to
spend
do-
I spent it when we went to the Dreamweaver's place to wake those people up from the death-like slumber.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to bring that back into the fold, you just have to call for a contest to make it relevant again.
When do we get boons naturally?
And then you can
When
reset it
we
to make it
get
usable.
the constellations.
Yes, when
So
we
when
get
can I do
3
that?
stars lit,
At
you
any
get a
point. You
Okay.
just literally tell me that you want to make a contest and
When
you have to succeed
3
in the contest.
stars
Okay.
at the end.
You don't see it on there. It's something he's got.
It's a sheet that he has that's tracking our
okay.
progress through the
Oh,
campaign.
I understand.
It's the constellation.
He tells us.
Okay.
That's all I need.
So any other great deeds that we need to...
I need to think about it.
He and I are still thinking.
Okay.
Do you only get one? Because I'll also take Maker of Angels.
You get one.
Okay.
Maker of Angels is what people refer to you as in the story. You
Oh,
get to
yes.
keep the dagger.
That's
Maybe just creature of light,
Yeah.
There should be sun-kissed.
or a sun
Oh,
kissed or something like that.
sun-kissed.
That's what I was trying to go
Sun-kissed.
for.
Yeah.
Kind of like of the sun, you know.
I think sun-kissed.
Hey!
You literally were...
I'll spell it.
That's really
This
funny.
D&D campaign is brought to you by Sun-Kissed Soda.
Jesus.
It's the
Yum.
quenchiest.
That wasn't intentional.
You just
It
can't
wasn't-
match the power pack taste of Sunny D. Unleash the power of the sun.
Okay. And then...
I need someone to help me with it. I'm not sure.
So...
Something about binding. Something about
yeah, I mean, you
magic
use
stopper.
the chains.
Yeah.
you stop
Binder,
magic.
binder of
Anti-mage.
Draculiches.
I like anti-mage.
Mage
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Mage
Mage Slayer.
Might as well
the
just take.
feet.
Just might as well take the feet. That's the origin of it.
Yeah.
Mage
They
Slayer.
just invented the Mage Slayer feat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jinx.
You should have kissed when you did the pocky.
Yeah.
All right. I took Mage Slayer.
Okay. Now, it's time for virtues.
Yup.
So
Oh, okay,
each of you
yeah.
will record virtues. Yeah, might as well just hand the book around.
Yep,
Okay.
yep, we need the book.
So
Who are we
let's
doing first?
start with
Oh, great.
Eldis.
Oh god, Eldis. Eldis.
I always need the book because for some reason I can't.
I
Fucking...
know. Give me a second.
These words don't mean things to me. They're okay.
I think acumen.
They're so particular.
I don't even remember what happened anymore. What did you do?
Fuck off.
No, I need that genuinely.
I mean,
I'm trying to remember, like, what did everybody do?
She used Oaken Limb a ton this session. Almost every single one of her rolls
Were
was
Oak Limb.
strength and breaking through things.
True.
Outside of that.
Embracing a godly strength, one might say.
Mhm.
We're getting there.
I'll do
I
I
courage.
still
wonder where
hate
you
my
got it
dad.
from.
I still hate him.
I'll do
Also
courage.
saved the spirit of the poet,
Yep.
That's true.
which was otherwise going to be forgotten and left alone.
Very true.
Yeah, to the point where we've removed her from the
Yeah.
thing.
We have a vampire now, it's fine.
You have to give one to.
Oh, did you already?
Yeah.
No.
I gave
Yeah.
acumen.
Oh, okay.
I said courage.
I thought you hadn't done yours yet.
No.
We'll do courage.
Fantastic.
I haven't
Kyle?
had any courage this far.
I'm gonna give you acumen.
Really?
Yeah, because you used the chains the right way. It was an inspired use of chains.
Yeah.
That we're not broken. And never
And
will
then,
be.
and then
Which, thinking about how I literally just pulled a Kratos because thinking about how those were attached to me, they heated and then burnt the shit out of me.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got the
Yeah,
Kratos
that's
scar.
Yeah, I've got the Kratos card. Fuck.
Now all you need is a son.
S
Boy.
U N.
No.
Courage
I
is
feel
such-
like, for at least for a short time, your beard and hair also glow like the weapons do.
Right. That's a new one.
I mean, courage is the low-hanging fruit, but like you went face first into the
Yeah.
door and face first into the portal, and
Yeah.
face first into the Draculich.
How much courage do you have?
8.
A lot. It's his biggest by far.
I saw this
Let me
plot
read
and I
so I
walked
can
forward.
think of something. other than-
A passion would be the other
picked
one.
a play
But
style
he has a lot
and
of
I'm
that, too.
sticking to it.
It's good.
You want to know one that he doesn't have? Grace.
You're another. And I don't know what title did you pick.
Raging Tempest.
Sorry, I meant the trophy of today.
Mage Slayer.
Yeah,
Okay.
just courage.
Door Blaster could have been one.
Door
too.
blaster. Blast them doors.
That's a very effective one. You
The
need
door
Door
master,
there.
master of the doors.
It's my turn.
Door Blaster
door-
5000.
The
More
first,
Dare-
no,
More Dare would
no,
have loved you.
he's
Oh,
the
yeah.
first battery gram. Sounds
first ever-
cool.
The first
Passion.
ever battering ram.
Yeah, I'll give you passion.
Let me-
Takes a lot to just go, I'm gonna enter heaven unannounced.
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm
walk
gonna
onto the
give you
surface of the sun.
Courage for that one.
Thank you.
I think fervor, zeal, and stuff like that, like from Passion just kind of fit with your all or nothing for the sun?
I think courage felt most appropriate
Oh,
because you had a moment of being like,
have
yeah,
you not chosen? We haven't chosen.
No,
one for
I'm
you.
last.
Cleandro sees these angels and feels less than. It's like, I'm gonna go talk to these guys anyway.
It takes a lot of fucking courage to do that.
Yep.
Especially because it might be a little hot out there.
Oh yeah, a little
Well,
toasty, a little warm.
Global warming. It's freezing outside.
Body warming.
Toaster, I'm gonna give you grace for your song.
I will give you passion.
And I will give you acumen for using the blood-crazed warlord and his
Yeah, that
nature.
is actually an inspired use of a blood-crazed warlord.
Yeah.
And you made him into an angel,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Very well.
Every time a warlord kills,
before-
an angel gets his wings.
That would be the most fucked up thing to keep on the mortal plane.
You can go ahead and
And
put that
that's
in the-
why I slaughter assassins day by day.
Go ahead and throw that in the quotes.
I think that
That's
goes.
just orcish society, like this the stereotypical orcish society.
Why I
that-
make my god more
That
strong.
could reflect into Antinian society somehow. Like that's
Oh, for
now
sure.
what it is.
Yeah.
For shizzle.
Does anybody think that a previous epithet no longer applies and they'd like to replace it with something that
Don't believe
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, then
I may change one, but maybe between sessions.
it's time to see if you guys got any favor. The signs, as revealed at the beginning.
Yeah, bring it back up. No, don't worry about it. Just tell us.
Kayreen, goddess of returning travelers.
Yeah.
Her sign is a shining beacon in the distance, guiding the lost back to their homeland. She,
We did that.
desiring to have the spirits come back.
Oh,
and
she wanted them to
explore more.
stay.
Oh.
Their homeland. You fucking culture stealing, and you don't know. All right, whatever.
Kayreen, the literal deity of
Precision.
I think
Of-
this
of
one is
precision
designed to
and-
you can't entice them.
No, I mean
yes.
We need
what was it? I keep calling her. That was the American Go Westward expansion thing.
Yep.
Manifest
the
Destiny.
Manifest Destiny. She's in many ways Manifest Destiny.
Stay here
She
and succeed.
wants to see. So she is wrathful.
Wrathful.
Zanjar, god of sowing and reaping.
What's that mean, by the way?
Wrathful means that basically I have
Full of wrath.
a deity of divine wrath that can be continuously used against you guys in any situation that she is watching and doesn't like what you're doing, or just because she is already angry.
Didn't
She's
we
already
already
angry with you.
Wrath somebody?
You have wrath from Zolkwani, but Zolkwani hasn't been watching and doesn't really care about the things you've been doing.
Zolkwani
recently.
doesn't get
So
it.
you pissed off your mom, and now we're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that actually sucks for me.
Yeah, can you tell your mom to chill?
I gave her a sacrifice when we started the session. She should fucking calm down. I counted the pennies, Mom.
I know that is extra. I'm like, oh, this is gonna matter for this. This is gonna be relevant. So I'm going to mark off with Kayreen.
So wait, how did we do with the first god, or is this the first god?
That
This
is
is
the
first.
first god.
Zanjar,
Zanjar.
sowing and reaping, smoldering field, oleander shrubs, the embers cooling as they hit the snow. He is pleased.
I'd hope to God.
Hope to Zanjar.
I'd hope to Zanjar.
All
So we
right.
get-
So you get one with Zanjar.
Cool.
Conviction.
And Tenebria. Her sign is darkness. Every light snuffed out, every sentry blinded as you close the portal and complete this and ensure that, again, basically, Zanjar and Tenebria, where this whole religion is about, they are both pleased.
Great.
You did what they both want. But Kayreen, who is an outsider who wanted something different out of this.
How many total
was not.
stars is that?
I'm about to count it up.
Because if it's divisible by 3, we get another boon.
So, Tenebria and...
Yeah, but we had just evened it out.
well,
We got a
actually,
double.
some fun things happened. First off, 2 things. So,
Can we complete one?
You completed Zanjar.
So we get a boon.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit.
Let me double check that.
Is this one of these?
Yeah, you'll get one of those.
Dope.
For each star marked, each hero gains divine favor, which you guys are doing. For every 3 stars marked, they get a boon, and when a constellation is filled, each hero records a bond to that deity. So you all gain a bond with Zanjar, which of course you do. That was remarkable.
Oh.
Which is a D12.
D12.
that we can use.
You all get a D12 bond with Zanjar. And the total number we have is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are on. We are because we just got on even 3s last time. This was just 2 extra.
Damn.
So you're missing 1.
I was hoping to get one more of the cool boons.
Yep. Okay. That is the session, everybody.
That was awesome.
Great job.
The support or bolster one is buck wild.
Yeah.
If you were to use a bond from Kyle or I, if we had that, you would get a D12.
Because you're essentially
'Cause
a
we have D10s.
godly level warrior.
Holy shit. Is D20 above D12?
No.
Well, then,
D20s are not used in this game.
but if I have a D12 name dice and I support somebody, how do I have a die size that's
Support
larger?
is domain, not name.
Yeah, but
Here's my argument.
So you can't have a D12. So
no, but if bolster is using a bond, it says both. So if I have a D12 name dice and someone bolsters, because literally, if you use a bond, bolster you. That's the word, and this is if you support or bolster, you get your die size is 1 larger. So if my name dice is a
You
D12
had
and
that
someone
small one
bolsters
still?
from me, what dice
it's
would they
over
roll?
there.
A D16?
well, that's
No.
something to figure out.
There's no
Or it'd be a D14.
No, there's no D20 in this game, but there are D10s, and if you roll two of them, what do you get?
I mean, you would. The
A
options would be
funky
2
D20.
through 20.
It's a D100, you ding dong.
Okay, so bolster you.
So
They
sorry.
give you a copy of their name die to
Yeah.
roll. A god has a D12 name die.
Yeah.
But that's using a bond.
Yeah, that's bolster you.
So,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It says when you support or bolster. So I don't know. I don't know if there's rules for that, but it'd be
Check
worth looking up.
Yeah.
How does your character die or leave the game, or how does that work?
When your fate track is
Oh.
filled.
I guess that's also a
Full
good
fate.
point. So the fate, I'm assuming, is permanent,
Oh shit! I erased my fate for some reason.
but the pathos gets...
Pathos goes away,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
and agony.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
And I appreciate that they delineated that between squares and circles. Oh, nice. What'd you find? A person?
I think it's rain from the sound of it.
Was it
Yeah.
raining?
Kind of sounds like it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it does.
yeah, it really doesn't say.
Oh no, that might just be wind.
I'm sure.
So
there's
I'll
a
just
lot
read
of
the
posts.
first paragraph of the Hero's End to get you an idea. When you've marked all your fate boxes, your hero's tale is almost at an end. Your hero may finish the current island. Any further fate they suffered is ignored, and then they retire from the game. Your hero's story also comes to an end if you choose to die in a contest.
I was gonna say because, I mean, I could have chosen to die on the sun.
Yeah, if you wanted to, yeah.
Without being at full fate, like
Correct.
you just choose to die.
It says
Yeah.
page 31 relatively for that.
But what's
So-
also neat is it says when you hit full fate, you can choose
no,
to finish
actually,
the
I
island.
think it's like Dread, where you can actually choose to die and win instead.
That's cool.
The hero may choose to die or otherwise leave play to prevail in a contest regardless of the role. You can do the
Sick.
Dread sacrifice.
That's cool if you would just.
Well,
die
you know
anyway.
I'm gonna be fucking doing that
Yeah,
one day because it's
yeah.
my favorite thing to do.
So when you get all the way up to a D12 and you're done with at the end of the session, you just go, well,
No, that's not how that works.
bye.
D12 is from glory. The fate is what kills
Oh,
you.
okay. No, I thought he said when you get to the end.
When you hit your final fate,
Yeah, when you hit
Oh,
when you hit your
okay.
final fate, you can either choose to end right then and there, or go to the end of the island.
So
and then
wait,
end.
doesn't that mean whoever hits the D12 first technically will forever have the most glory because it doesn't reset that point?
I think when you hit, I think it would reset and you'd be at 0 glory forever.
Why though?
I don't know. Just to give other people a better shot of getting it, but
By that point, we'll probably only have 2 to 3 sessions, and so it just means that you, as the best, will just leave 3 sacrifices. That's it.
Fair enough.
I feel like it'll reset, but I don't know why. All right.
So did you see anything about like max die roll or anything? Because yeah, according to this,
No, I'm-
D14.
I'm about to
Easy
Google
try.
it because it's not actually in the book. It has the same info text as that's on the sheet. But
D10 plus D4.
well, okay, so
Just
technically
asking about-
the max is a D12. So if there is no size larger, there is no size larger.
That just sucks.
Johnny,
Oh wait! Hey, you're right. When you hit a marker, you advance your name die to the indicated level, D8, D10, D12, and then reset your glory back to 0. You do, even after D12, reset your glory.
okay, cool.
So then it just
You-
fills up again.
From 0, but can't. has
The
an
game is
infinite
designed to
maximum at
be
that point.
roughly like at maximum 12 sessions, and so yeah, you're gonna fill it up again, but you're almost gonna be near into the kind of
Yeah.
thing anyways.
It's a fun ass game. I wonder if we're going faster in terms of leveling up than what the game intended for such things to
I have balanced out most of the islands so that you are not going to be gaining like 3 constellations for the first long while.
Yeah.
This sheet that you saw earlier was actually my tally sheet of all of the deities to make sure I got at least 1 to 2 tallies on each one for every island that we're going to run through. And so I was basically making sure that we got through 3/4 of the campaign without intentionally preventing a filled. But hey, we got one anyways.
I'm excited to go to a place where Shulkwani is at and to have to deal with that.
Yes.
And have to deal with that.
Yeah.
I almost have 10 courage. That's fine.
Also, this has nothing to do with this session, but I did just want to tell you because I thought it. If you had interacted with Morlin at the end of Curse of Strahd in the epilogue,
You did.
No, he didn't actually. We didn't actually have a roleplay.
True.
As Morlin, but if you had, he was gonna call you Nolan North, just to get one last bad name thing in there, and just be like, "Oh, sorry, I'm bad with names." Because he always called.
Because it's
Bear
stuck in
Grylls
his
the wrong name.
soul.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's a bad friend to the very end.
No, he's just terrible with names. I thought Nolan North for Nornir was pretty good.
It's a good joke.
Yeah.
What was it? Nolan? Nolan North, you said?
Well, Nolan North, I'll see you around.
Wait.
I love beer guys. That always made me laugh.
That my
And your response was just defeatedly looking down at an actual beer gut that you had.
Hi. She's like, I know what keys mean.
Also, I have no idea how or when. Did Andrew talk about when we're doing Tomb of Annihilation?
What next?
Just next normal time? Oh, okay.
He's like excited. I don't know if that's true. We might put.
He's supposed to send us information for our characters.
Oh, well that's the thing, because I already have a character idea, but obviously I need to like make sure that he's cool with it.
We should just message the group.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
You guys mind if I play a dwarf again?
I figured you were gonna be a dwarf.
I don't know. I might not.
But if he does let me do it, I already have picked out my character profile. This is what he looks like.
Where did her leash go when I came?
I think if I were to play a dwarf,
Legitimately, this is him. Like, I just Googled it and then found this image, and I was like, that is exactly what I pictured when I pictured this guy.
maximum wizard. If I were to play a dwarf, I would want to wait until we unlock Chultan.
I'm going to show you because you're not going to be in Tomb of
And then play
Annihilation,
one
so
of
if I
those.
do get to be this
Chultan
character,
dwarves
it's
are
not
cool.
going to be a spoiler.
Yeah, this game
Probably not.
straight up just says the only dice are going to be 1d4 through d12.
Bless you.
Bless you.
That's
Like
his
a
name.
pocket tissue?
That's his name.
I'm alright, but thank you.
Because the thing is, you could probably get that boon pretty early before people have a D12 name die.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I could have chosen it literally this session.
Yes.
So then anytime you use a bond with me, you get a D12.
Yup.
So it's when you get the bond or when you're giving it?
It's whenever anyone spends a bond with you.
And so I'm just gonna
I
keep.
know.
I'm just gonna keep
Die
describing. He
from your
pulls out
name.
another different wand.
So
Yep.
if
Some
Jordan
kind of
were to get
thing
that,
with
he
it.
would be
Yep.
given
It's a
D12s
weird-looking
from
wand.
bond points.
It's a weird looking one.
Why does it have a screen?
Yeah.
And when he would support,
Hey,
if
so
one
why is
valor
that
roll
one
would be a
made of
D12.
metal and
If you
have
were
a
to support
trigger
acceleration
whenever-
roll, it would be a
whenever you
D10.
cast,
Don't worry about it.
It's
Don't
just,
worry
it feels like a
what is
very
it?
good
The
one to
force
do.
one?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Especially if you're
It's
higher
magic,
level
it's
than
magic,
other
just
people,
magic.
because you
Yeah.
can let them
It's all
take the
magic.
glory.
Because it's useful in all
It's
those
also
other
great because
cases,
I can
I'm
make
going to say
pop
that the name
culture
has to still
references
next
in
level.
character.
Yes.
And everybody just be like, "What is that?" And I'm
I
like,
just want to roll a d20 for no
"Fucking
reason.
never mind."
It would be funny to
You
see,
don't-
like,
just
it doesn't
not-
have to be
you don't
20,
get
so
it.
maybe roll d20.
Guy who is cursed to always riff and
and
simultaneously
just
never
surrounded by people who have
understood.
no idea what I'm
Pretty good
talking
roll.
about.
Alright, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Oh, I almost left my sun kid.